y'all?
What it do, man? We back, baby. We back for another week, another episode. I know it's a special night. It's Labor Day, and we are on Mondays tonight. Special reason because of that. But before all that good stuff right now, man, y'all tune in to another episode of Cigar Table Talk. Seven Smoke, Cigar Table Talk. Episode 10, Season 5, baby. Episode 10, Season 5, man. It's a special night because of a special weekend that we just experienced. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to talk about it, but we're going to get into it. I'm Cigar Law. You know I don't do it by myself. Starting out to my right, I got
Young Boys in the house, baby.
Yo.
Joe Smith in the house.
Where's your microphone? Where's your microphone at? What the hell going on? What we got? We ain't got enough. God damn. We gotta get another goddamn microphone.
Ran out dog on microphone.
Yeah, man.
But Joe don't like to be on that camera anyway. But Joe, we got Big Joe over here on the right here, baby. Keep it going, baby.
It's your boy Denzel. Oh,
That boy anxious. Oh,
yeah. Trying to get on the mic.
He ain't understand how I go yet. He ain't understand how I go yet. We gonna learn. Right. Go ahead. Eli, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing to him, Eli.
Hey,
It's all good.
Don't let him ride.
Yes, sir.
forward I look. I'm like,
Hey, man, Eli in the building, a.k.a. Sweet Jones.
Sweet Jones.
Yeah, man.
Sweet Jones. Yeah.
Iron Bird in the building, no AKA.
Yo, yeah.
it's Denzel in the building, aka Zell.
Zale. Yes, sir.
Zell, what's going on, man? It's your boy, A Diggity Dog, checking in.
That little goofy laughing here.
Hey,
Boy.
it's dang, I forgot it.
You know your own
playing
slogan.
so much. God,
Lord
too
have
many.
mercy.
Hey,
You know
save
your
a
own
horse,
slogan.
ride a cowboy, you hear me?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Double C's, triple C's, quadruple C's, all them C's. You hear me?
Yeah.
Cowboy Cal in the building.
Y'all piss me off. Y'all messed this up. Every week we mess this up. Every week.
What?
Denzel actually messed up.
No,
Actually-
but I understand Denzel. But you've been here every week. Both of yous.
But technically not
Hey,
every week.
Both
for
of
what?
yous. Y'all be here every freaking week.
Man, look here, man.
This Denzel, what, third week? Second, third week.
He learned to understand.
He ready. He excited about it. I ain't mad at him jumping in front and
Hey,
jumping in
Diggity
line
Dog,
like that.
no
But y'all
doubt.
should know your slogan already. You should know your slogan already.
Well, I got sidetracked by Avery.
Hey, you cannot be so what's the word I'm looking for?
Anxious.
Yeah, that. And you don't know your slogan.
I'm about to bring my snacks out early.
Yeah, you might as well. Might as well.
You got some hot chips? Cause I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, Doritos tonight.
Man. Oh man. Hey man, the skins has been on like backwater or
What's
something.
wrong with you?
I don't know. It ain't
You
me.
can't find them?
Yeah, man.
I miss the skins, though.
Cause usually, man, shoot, hey, the boss will get a man. She about five, 6 back.
Got to go to the warehouse.
Warehouse, they fresh.
The liquor warehouse?
Okay.
Oh,
That's what it
yeah.
is.
They sure do have them there.
Okay.
Hot dog.
All right,
Hot
now
dog.
you-
Gave that shameless plug to the boss lady. She just probably forgot.
Okay.
Whispered it to her off air.
We'll see.
Okay.
Hey, why y'all be saying shameless plug? Though I ain't never understood. That.
Shameless plug. That means we just giving them you giving a shout out indirectly, not on purpose type deal. Like something like
I'm from
that.
the country. I don't be in the city
Is
like
that from
that.
a song or something?
Nah, that's
What is?
No, that's what they say. Shameless plug.
Oh yeah. the
If I promote a business or promote something that I got going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm just say it real quick. Oh, shameless plug. I'm boom, boom, boom. You know, throw it out there real quick.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, you know I be out there with the bird,
Shameless
chickens,
plug.
and ducks and stuff.
Yeah, like we say, yeah, man, I was out there. I ate some Burger Gang chicken yesterday. Oh, shameless plug. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Who
got
ordered that Burger Gang chicken the other day? So you
No,
ordered-
Denzel.
Denzel. So like that'd be a shout out to Burger Gang. Shameless plug. I had some chicken. Boom, boom, boom. Real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
I'm thinking too much in it. You see it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to make sense of it.
My sister need her Windows 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her go to preferred Windows 10. Oh, shameless plug. Like that.
Yeah.
You get
Just
what I'm
whenever
saying?
you recommend
And
somebody.
that's real time. See how we just talked about it before the show?
Would it have been better if I said I didn't gatekeep where I got mine from?
No, too many words.
Man,
Well,
look.
yeah, I get it. I get
Too
it.
far?
Right.
Too far?
No.
Okay.
I
Oh,
lost
he's
him.
in there.
I lost him. It's all right.
Man,
Hey.
let's get on schedule, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Get
Y'all,
on
but y'all
kick
like we
now.
talking in.
We talking in code.
Like the cameras ain't on.
Yeah,
We in chat
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
We in chat right now.
Hey, what up, y'all?
What's happening, baby?
What up,
Hey.
podcast land?
Hey, we back, baby. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. I know it's a special night. Now, you could be anywhere in the world. with your family, but however, you chose to be here with the team, the Seven Smoke team, the Seven Smoke Cigar Club. You know what I'm saying? Cigar Table Talk, baby. We appreciate y'all so much for being here, though. Very eventful weekend. You know, we gonna talk about that. What else we got? What else?
Sports.
Sport. Yeah, that's what it's about. The event weekend is all about the sports. It's all about the sport. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't talk to me about sports no more. I counsel some people. I counsel me personally counsel some folks about talking to me about sports and scores. And I can't wait to when Georgia play this particular team. You know what I'm saying? We got a bet, $200 bet about Georgia won't beat them by 14. Come on, dog. You
Come on,
you
man.
know you messed up, right? You know you messed up, right? You know you messed up. Oh my God. I hope you're tuning in tonight too, because you know who I'm talking about. But
Wow.
yeah, it's like that. It's like that for sure. But yeah, we back, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all like, share, and tag, man. It's going down. Shout out to Cluck Norris. Man, the energy crazy.
You hear me? Bird Gang Chicken.
Bird Gang Chicken. Bird Gang Chicken in the building, baby. Shout out to Andrea Lane. What's happening, brother? Yes, sir. Brittany J, what's good? Sean G, what up with you, bro? Yeah, Johnny Moran, what's happening with you, man? Shout out to y'all that's joining us right now, man. We're going to get into this show, man. We'll jump into this cigar moment. The cigar moment for sure is going down. We got a special new cigar of the month. You know what I'm saying? Easy find. So it won't be no pressure for y'all to, jump on that. Yeah, the team supposedly had helped out on trying to figure it out, but we were hesitant apparently. So I just took the initiative and decided my damn self.
Some of us are working.
Yeah. A lot of them looked at it and started talking about other stuff. We're like, okay, I'll figure it out. This is what it is. So if you ain't got it, you should go get it. If you can't get it, you don't need it. Bars. Come on now. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about that tonight also. It's gonna be it may be a long night, but we only got one topic, but it's a very important topic. We're gonna talk about once we get into the topic section, the lighted up session. It's gonna be a good topic. Something that y'all need to hear about. We need to discuss it. We need to see we need to figure out the problem. We're gonna figure out the problem right on Cigar Table Talk. We're gonna figure that problem out. See what the business is with that. But with no further ado, we're gonna jump into this cigar moment, man. Get your cigars ready, get your drinks ready. Whatever you're pairing it with, let us know what you're sipping on, what you're smoking on. Let us know, baby, in the chat, man. We appreciate that so much. Let's get into this cigar moment, baby. Yeah, buddy. I got something special for y'all tonight. You heard me?
Real special.
Yes, indeedy, my friendy. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. I want to read off mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rookie.
I ain't about to dog on jumping.
Yeah. All right. Hey, get your cigar ready, baby. Let's go. Get up in here. Amanda Eileen, what's happening with you? Brandon Bird, what's good? Johnny Moran, I said it already for sure. Who else we got up in here?
Q Thomas.
Q, what's happening, boy?
Crew.
Jarvis, Duncan, what's happening with you? We got. Yeah. Okay, Q. We got Q. Okay, we got everybody up in here. Y'all like, share, and tag. Let your mama and them know the cigar law stop by and the team. Brittany Collier, what's happening with you? Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for joining us. Let me make sure this right here is good. Okay, I'm good. All right, let's go. Starting to my right, what you got, Shy?
Oh man, that Perdomo Lot 23.
Oh my God, that bad, but
Yeah.
You in there. You in there with that.
That's why you got the glasses on.
You in there.
One, man. I had to punch it.
Yeah, good punch. I punched mine. Well, I ain't gonna punch it tonight, but I've been punching mine lately. Let's V cut, and I want to apologize to y'all also. I thought y'all stole my V cutter.
Somebody stole mine.
I thought one of y'all jokers stole my V cutter, man. But I found it the other night on the side of the chair down here on the ground. So I didn't even take that lemon last week. I didn't even take that lemon. So, and I thought y'all stole it. Cause y'all got some sticky finger when it comes to these accessories. Cigar accessory, y'all here. Yeah, but I found it.
And you swear with me.
So you were the one close to him at the time. Yeah. And you be on that stealing stuff, man. But anyway, I want to apologize publicly in front of everybody that I found my V cutter. Y'all, no one stole it. I found it must have dropped the night we had the last Wednesday when we had our last show. Shout out to Tremaine. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. But anyway, what you got, Sha? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. But yeah, I've been punching the last few days because I've been missing my V cutter. But however, the punch has been doing its job for
Fine,
sure.
I got
You
it.
know what I'm saying? It's been doing its job. So shout out to the punch, man. So you got the punch going on that bad.
man. Even though it's a Maduro, man, it's smooth. It's smooth.
Mm.
It's smooth. It's not sweet, but it gives you that mellow feeling. And
Yeah.
I'm pairing it with what this is again, bro?
That Jefferson, that Jefferson bourbon, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
My first time trying it.
Hey.
It's smooth.
Hey, boy, that Jefferson. When I saw it, I said, okay, you on that? You know about that? That's big right there. That Jefferson's where it's at, man. Ask Adam whenever he show up to the show again. That Jefferson's where it's at, man. That's pretty smooth drink right there. Smooth bourbon, good bourbon right there. If you want to entice it a little bit, add some of that distill that lime water. I top full.
I heard y'all talking about that.
Yeah.
I never experienced that. Something I
Yeah,
wanna try, though.
yeah, gonna bring out the rest of that right there. Gonna bring out the best of that bourbon. So that's a limestone water that brings out. That's how they make the bourbon. Matter of fact, they use this water right here to make the bourbon. So a lot of people requested it to add to their bourbons to entice it, to bring out the flavors and everything of that bourbon. So if y'all want to, just put your little top full, 2 top fulls or whatever, and add it in that thing. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Appreciate that, Shy. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Joe, what you got? Joe, tell them what they know.
Hey, man, just a little small Maduro,
Okay.
little light Cuban.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm sipping it with the Jefferson over there.
I ain't mad.
It's pretty smooth.
Pretty smooth. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Joe's one of our also our newest one of our newest guys that joined the show. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you're gonna be pretty consistent. So we appreciate that, Joe, for being here weekly. You know what I'm saying, man? Good, always add to the crew, add to the crew, man. So we need that. Appreciate you, Joe, for being here. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. Moving on around. Sweet Jones.
Yo. Alright, so tonight I'm on something different.
Y'all, please excuse him. He was
Crack.
well helmet growing up.
It's crack. Crack.
Crack is whack. Crack is cheap.
That's exactly what it is.
So we ain't got to ask him what he's smoking tonight.
Oh man.
Just bypass me, please.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
check his arms for needle holes. That's it.
Oh
We
man.
ready. 'Cause we on that tonight. But I'm trying something new tonight. I grabbed this cigar when we was up in Cartersville. I think it's about the Toronto family, if I'm pronouncing that last name.
Toronto.
family.
Yeah. I got
Okay,
yeah.
so this is the brick.
Oh, the brick. Yeah, I had it when I was up there.
So this
good
Sumatra wrapper, Honduras binder and filler, medium
Sleeper.
strength.
Sleeper.
It's one of those original ones, and I'm pairing it with that Jefferson as well tonight too.
Sleeper.
So
That's a sleeper. That's a
it
sleeper
is.
stick, dog.
easy pull.
Yes,
Very
and
easy
it produce a lot of smoke, a lot of good thick white smoke, and it's all the whole stick is. And I said, man, I'm gonna try this because it just sat there and it caught my attention when we was there. And I said, I'm gonna smoke it. I'm gonna see what it do.
I honestly forgot I had it till I opened up my box.
Mm.
I did a guillotine cut on it.
Okay,
So
straight across that bad boy. Yes, sir. You gonna get all that. You gonna get all that. You gonna get all that.
All of
You, Sweet John. He gonna get all that. Yeah. What you pairing with again?
Jefferson's.
That Jefferson. That bourbon. That Jefferson bourbon, baby.
Might have to take him home.
You might have to take him home.
Yeah, I know I stay. I done did his round already this year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lord.
Hey, look,
Yes,
you
Lord.
take the head on that.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. But that's a good stick, man, for
Yeah,
sure. I just went out on a limb and saw it because of the size of it. I'm like, man, and it's
It's a long bust though. This is
yeah,
real long.
it's a good price.
Yeah.
Not too expensive when it comes to cigars. You know what I mean? Most people think it's $10 is not a
Yeah.
bad price for a cigar. By the way, it's not a black and mild. Ain't no Swisher Sweet and all that. It's a cigar. It's a real stogie for
A little
sure.
Swisher,
So
you
for
know what I'm
$10, that stick right there is a freaking sleeper.
It's a
sleeper,
sleeper,
man. You gonna enjoy that for sure, man. I definitely
I
enjoyed
already
mine.
am.
Definitely enjoyed mine. But appreciate that, Sweet John.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I am Bird. What's happening, baby?
Yo. I got also from Cartersville when we went to the first lounge.
Uh-huh.
The Rocky Patel Vintage 1992.
Ain't mad at that.
Yeah, medium box press, creamy nutty,
Okay.
medium.
Come on.
So yeah, Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper.
Yes, Lord. That's a good stick, man. That's a good stick. Avery didn't like it.
Really?
Like it.
Put him on blast. I'm put him on blast. Yeah, I remember everything. I'm an elephant, dog. I'm a freaking elephant.
Oh yeah, he tried to throw it out, didn't he?
Yeah. He tried to throw it out. Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good stick. I sleep a stick also. They don't think about that doggone Rocky Patel. What's the date on it? 19 what?
92.
92. That's 92 stick.
Hey, hold on. Hey, and that's a guillotine cut. He said guillotine cut. Just answering the question about him.
What happened?
Cause they asked what kind of cut he said.
On that one, on
Yeah.
the bird?
No, on Eli.
Sweet John?
Yeah, Sweet John. Sweet John.
Guillotine. Yeah, that's straight across
Guillotine,
cut.
that's straight across.
The original, the first original cut.
The original.
Cut of cigar, the cigar world. The original cut is a guillotine cut, which is straight across cut for sure. Well, before that, you bite the bad boy off, but they came up with the guillotine after that, and then they got some other nice little cutters after that. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so you enjoying that so far?
Yeah, it's like a tight pull to it.
Keep us posted on that. Keep us posted on that stick. Rocky Patel don't usually miss. So, but you know, I always listen to my compadres when Avery or anybody else say anything about how a stick smoke, you know what I'm saying? If it don't smoke, like I want to know what's behind it. Maybe it be that stick at that moment, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see what's the difference is, man. I like that's how I get my knowledge, you know, in when it comes to different sticks and everything. So, what you partnering with, brother?
Also got some of that Jefferson.
But they're abusing that Jefferson, huh?
Hey, look here.
They ain't gonna be leaving none of that here.
Hey, Law. Hey, you know how he gonna be done with it?
Ooh, how?
He gonna be like this.
With that,
That's what you do with your crack pipe.
Man,
That's what you showing
I
us.
don't even know why I even put my attention on him.
Go to the doggone.
I don't even know why.
Yeah, it didn't pull right.
It's all right. We're gonna get you some help.
Yeah, we gonna have to, man.
I know some
It's
facilities.
we know.
Facilities ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
They gonna have to come in the house.
I can't stand you right now, dog.
Oh, my bad.
God.
Okay, I'll say.
All right, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I am Bird. Appreciate that, brother. Moving on around, man. We got Zell. What's happening with you? What you got, baby?
I'm smoking on a little bargain smoke. I got a Cuban Classic.
Okay.
The original guy that used to roll these, he used to roll Tony Alvarez.
Okay.
He used to roll the Romeo E. Julieta.
Yes,
back in the day.
yes.
He don't roll them no more.
And they pronounced it right. Oh my God. That's what I'm talking about.
Julieta.
Yeah. E. Julieta. Yeah. That's how you do
with
it. Yeah, you gotta
He
let.
don't roll them no more, but he inspects each one. They are hand rolled. This is the Cuban Classic Double Copa.
Come on now.
Double Kappa, but it's wrapped in a Maduro wrapper with a natural Nicaraguan wrapper, and it also has Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers.
Okay, for sure.
So
For
it
sure.
definitely has some history to it. It was a premium cigar when it first came out back in the day. It disappeared for a little bit. Now it's more of a bargain cigar. But sometimes, depending on where you are, they are hard to find.
Yes, Lord. I appreciate that, man.
They smoke too, though.
Yes, it is.
hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Especially
sir.
if you smoking here.
Look at that ass on that thing. Look at that ass. Don't tap that ass.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a cocoa, cream, and coffee.
Okay.
You get those type of notes.
Good,
And
good.
It's a medium pour.
Medium pool. Yes, sir. Man, you did that. You explained that thing to a T right there, baby. Appreciate that, man. What you pairing it with?
I'm drinking on that Jefferson, good old bourbon. That
That
Jefferson.
good old bourbon, Jefferson. Yes, sir, man.
Drinking. It's not a.
Yes,
not
sir.
Not for the special occasions, for the everyday.
And the damn sure ain't for taking those shots. Know that.
Disrespectful.
Don't disrespect it like that. No. Yeah, don't take no shots of that right there. You better sip that. Sip that, baby.
Yeah, and they all sipping slow too.
Yeah. You better.
Everybody sipping
You
slow.
better.
That
You better.
$25,000
You better.
You block that.
You block that. You block that. Wait. What this is?
I remember that.
Yeah.
What you say on that carpet?
You don't
Yeah.
rub that. Don't rub it in.
Don't rub that. You block that. Alpaca.
$25,000.
Hey, he wasn't playing. He was
Nah,
pissed
he
off that
wasn't
night.
playing. What?
Everybody get out.
Yeah.
Everybody get out.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Zell, man. Moving on around, baby. We got A Diggity.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm gonna make it real simple. I'm on this Perdermo Habano, and I'm scared to even
What?
light this joke up right now.
What you scared about, baby?
He's scared he gonna be like in Jacksonville.
Hey,
Oh, you're back against the wall. You already leaning on the wall. You
I
good?
know it, right?
You safe here, baby.
Look here. Nah, man, but this Perdermo, man, this right here is a medium to full Maduro We'll see what it's like, man. I'm gonna go ahead and light this thing up, man, and join y'all in. And I'm definitely gonna pair it with this Jefferson's my man got. He done passed the ball around, got everybody in on it. So shoot. Best thing to do is go ahead and join in.
I heard that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What you paying? What you say?
The Jefferson.
The Jefferson. I'm sorry. Okay, got you. Okay. All right, let her know how I smoke, man. And you better finish it.
Oh, now come on.
You better finish it, too.
Come on,
I don't care how it made you feel before.
Come on.
You better finish it.
I'm
Yeah, you can't be doing cigar abusiveness.
cigar
Last week, he had lit a cigar and he sat it down and never touched it.
Yeah, that's his way. That's his way of being quiet and just doing sneaky stuff.
No, that's not sneaky. What it is, man, is respecting your cigar. If you're not gonna do anything, let it go ahead on the ash out.
If you ain't gonna finish it, don't light it.
Hey, well, hey. If it ain't no good,
Hey.
That's
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on
I
now.
was doing something I ain't know. I thought he was in the head, letting it sit. I'm like, he over there seasoning the cigar.
No.
Now he was done. He was done. He was done.
What?
Go ahead.
That was when the coach was in.
Well, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and get real honest with y'all, man. It was smoky up in here. And I went by yes.
Oh, you gonna put our studio on blast like that?
I tried not to.
Hey, Lo, I don't know. Is Zell snitching?
I don't know. Or is
Avery exposing?
I don't know if it.
I don't know what's going on.
I had to dump the cigars at the end of the night, so I seen that full cigar he had over there.
Smoking him out.
For the coach.
Yes, because it was strong up in here, and I ain't want to smoke
Coach
him
smoked
out.
cigars.
But he wasn't smoking.
But not that night, 'cause he got to get ready for the game. To be all been ass, like he did.
Hey, I was thinking ahead, man. That's all that was.
Hey man, it's a smoky area, it's a smoky environment, baby. Everybody understand the cigar smoke. Everybody know what's going on up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody want some Doritos?
You know what's going on? You know what I'm
Want some
saying?
Doritos?
No, damn no Doritos. It's a smoky environment. It's a smoky ambiance.
No,
I
man,
kept
no.
looking at the cigar.
Come on now.
No, honestly, man.
Think this is.
Limited. I wouldn't.
Somebody was smoking up in here. If it gets smoky tonight because of Cal rearranging things. Yo, look at that.
I mean, you got a problem with it?
No, I'm just saying. Yo, your compadre next to you might have a problem with it. Well, it's smoking right now.
I mean, cause you got 6 people right here smoking
It's
together.
smoking right now. You hear me?
We had company too, man. You know, I was trying to.
But we had a cigar smoker though.
Coach, respect the coach.
Man, I was trying.
I mean, my eyes are burning, so I'm good. Let's go.
Hey, coach enjoying that. He was enjoying that. He smoked too. He
I
smoked.
know it, and if I would have lit mine up and went to puffing, man, he might not have hit.
You blew it in his face. Now that
He might
disrespectful.
not have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in here crying.
He had a big old cigar.
Yeah.
He got one out of my stash. I said to me, have at it, whatever you want, man. Just go ahead and smoke. He grabbed one out of there. But good. Okay, I appreciate that, Avery. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you do, you know you my guy.
Hey, man.
And you know cigars.
Hey.
And you got a nice collection that
You
I
hear me?
some of.
He got a nice collection.
He got a nice collection
me?
for sure.
I try.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the Avery.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
diggity.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem.
You hear me? Moving on around to this other clown. Oh, that bar.
Damn.
Oh, that bar. Yeah, dang. That one ain't on purpose. Moving around to the next clown. Triple C's. Oh.
I can't even see. Where he at?
Triple C's.
Where he at? I can't even see past the mic.
Is that smoky?
Get the raw soda.
What you got, cowboy?
Give me a little time. I'll have you together, okay? Today I'm on then my starter smoke here.
Okay.
I got the Cuban blend by Riley Parks. You hear me? Go check him out on Facebook, man. Riley Parks. He got some great cigars. Get in with him. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna finish out with this Perdermo 30th anniversary. Little Connecticut bill. You know what I'm saying? Just some little robust. You know, little cigar.
Perdermo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Lord.
Just a little razzle dazzle. Houdini. You know what I'm saying? Then. Everybody on this Jefferson, they lame because I'm on this Johnny Walker Blight.
Oh, Johnny.
So you know what I'm feeling tonight.
Everybody got country.
Yeah.
Everybody got country.
Everybody got country. Everybody got country. You know what my country be saying? Cowboy. Play out of. Hey, if you know, you know. You hear me?
You know that Johnny Taylor. You know that Johnny Walker.
You hear me?
They go hand in hand.
They wasn't the same.
I'm trying to get out of them lies.
You hear me?
Lord.
Too many. Goddamn too many. You hear me? Shit.
Hey.
Shit.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey,
no.
but hold on, little.
Okay, you got some more?
No, yeah, we did, because we skipped Joe Jr. back there. You know what I'm saying? He got thing on smoking a little something back there.
Joe
you know
Jr., what you
I'm
got, Joe Jr.?
I got, Papa got me. I'm getting new on cigars. I got a little smooth, groovy blue.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tatiana?
Oh, the Tatiana.
Tatiana Group Blue?
Yeah, and they smell good.
Oh.
And they smell good.
I paired it with some, he had some VSOP with, some Heinz at the crib.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all brought it. Okay, yeah. And he got in the doggone, what them jars called? Mason jar. Got dog.
And they got a handle on it.
That's what I'm talking about. I like
They got
that.
a handle on it, boy. That dangerous, boy. You got a handle
Original.
on
I
it.
like that. I like that. For sure.
And boy, you hear
Man,
me?
listen, y'all want some moonshine? We got the moonshine. Just say the word. Say the two
Hey,
words.
it's gonna have you walking sideways, not backwards.
Man, listen. Man, listen. For sure. Oh my God.
Yeah,
All right, appreciate that, Joe Jr., J Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Appreciate
that Britney
man.
favorite cigar, I think.
Huh?
One of them.
What?
Brittany.
Groovy
Blue.
Groovy Blue. Yeah. Brit, she loved Brit J on here. She loved the Groovy Blue. She loves the new stuff. Tatiana.
I like them.
Y'all talking about it, but I've seen them, but I've never bought one yet.
Oh shoot, I done bought a bunch of them.
They are.
Is that a black?
You want a lot of flavor, sweetness. I got 25 different flavors, 25 plus probably different flavors of that bad boy. So you can pick your poison. And then all of them, how they smell is how they smoke, how they taste. Ain't no trick to it. You know how you most stuff we smell a certain way, but don't smoke that. Man, listen, when you like that smoke that come out and just float around the ambiance, you smell it. It smells exactly what it tastes like. It's no lie to it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tatiana, man.
That's the bubblish bubble gum with all them different flavors.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Oh no, it's just a very popular.
It's just an infused cigar, man.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, in Valdosta, it's not a huge cigar culture here, right? So you know what I'm saying. So you gotta try to pull people in and understanding cigars. A lot of the women, you know, when it comes to, they think it's a man thing, but no, it's not. When you go to Atlanta, you're gonna see women own their own cigar lounges. You're gonna see women come in cigar lounges in the packs. 5, 6 women come in that bad boy. Know what they smoke, know what they want, know what they like. They understand the ambience. They understand the culture. So it's a beautiful thing. And Tatiana's here to Valdosta is like trying to get you on to, like, it's close to the same size as a Black and Mild or whatever. It's slim, but you got some flavor. Now you realize you're gonna quickly realize that you're not smoking the Black and Mild. You're smoking a real cigar now. You know what I'm saying? And
I inhale a Black and Mild.
Exactly. So you can't. Yeah, you ain't gonna inhale this bad boy, but you probably can if you want to be bold with it. But I suggest you not to. However, we bring it down here. We put it out there on the table. Introduce it to everybody. They taste that flavor, man. They say they don't realize they're smoking a cigar now because that flavor gonna mind bang them. It gonna mind bang them real good. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
All you gotta remember not to inhale. Make sure you have some on your stomach. So you smoke that bad boy, you gonna say, oh, I like this. I like it. They're gonna come back for more. They're gonna keep coming back for that Tatiana. Especially that Groovy Blue. That's the first one that everybody loved the most. Everybody love that Groovy Blue. You know what I'm saying? The past 3-4 years that we've been out here doing our thing, man. That Groovy Blue has been the big boy.
Yeah. Then that cognac.
Yeah. That cognac. Yeah.
That cognac, real good cognac.
They got the rum, cognac. They got some other Utopia,
cherry. Yeah, they got all
Fusion
that.
Fury. They got a whole bunch of flavors, man. Chocolate. You know what I'm saying? They got coffee. They got a whole bunch of different flavors, man. But when you smoke that, you don't realize you're smoking a real Stogie cigar. And that's what we get. That's how we bring them in. That's how we get people to understand. Okay, now you're smoking a cigar. See, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as you thought it was. All you gotta do is get the knowledge of it, man. And we teach. That's one thing about it. We'll teach before we sell.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll teach before we sell. We'll give cigar away before we sell.
Yeah.
It's not about the sale, because we're gonna get that money. We're gonna get that eventually, you know what I'm saying? But we wanna teach and give the knowledge of the experience, the culture, man, so they can understand what we experience. When we talk about these sticks, man, and we sit back and smoking, what we get out of smoking. That's what we want to introduce that to the people.
See, I just started smoking flavored cigars. I was always smoking like Connecticut broadleaf,
Yeah.
something a little spicy, peppery.
Yeah.
I like earthy.
Okay.
I like the stuff with the earthy and the nuts, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like nutmeg or like
For sure.
walnuts, almond. I like stuff like that.
Toast
But
that.
when I tried that
Yeah.
Java from Drew Estate, I'm not
See?
gonna lie to y'all.
See?
Like, I know, cause I'm thinking in the sense of like how just the same way a brother buy Nikes, a brother got Jordans. I'm like, okay, well this when I first was buying cigars, I'm like, well this is $15.99. That's $22.
Yeah.
If you only get that $22.
And that price don't matter, man.
That's what I was thinking.
That price it'll trick you.
It's about like liquor, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta have that big boy bottle, man.
But I didn't know how people felt about it as far as the cigar culture. I didn't know how people felt about flavored cigars.
Right.
And then real deal, I'm tasting tobacco leaves and how they done dried it, how they done aged it. That's a little bit different from the flavored cigars. So I didn't know if the culture was really on to the flavored cigars. Like even me smoking my Javas, I'm like, I don't know if the guy's gonna be like, bro, what you doing smoking the Java? But I like it.
Yeah.
I like the Javas, man.
Javas is good, man. They got that mocha.
Yeah.
They got that. You had that chocolate mint yet?
I didn't have the mint.
Oh my God.
That chocolate mint, man. That chocolate mint Java. If you ain't had it, everybody listen, get them in. If y'all ain't had that chocolate mint Java,
Missing out.
that thing right there different. It hit different, man. It hit different. That chocolate mint, boy, is a and it's hard to get because it's almost sold out everywhere you go. It's hard to find it, but when you find it, you get you a couple of them. Greater Divine? Yeah, they might have some over there. Yeah. Shout out to Greater Divine. They got more than cigars in that bad boy too.
You hear me? You hear me? They got more cigars over there. Hey, you know what I mean? Look at me in my eye.
Stop shop.
Hey, what they say? Look me in my eye.
Hey, that might be a truck stop. Y'all ain't know it.
Look me in my eye. What you see?
It's all type of stuff over there. You ain't lying. I just went there for the first time.
Don't let me bother y'all tonight. Don't let me bother y'all tonight.
In light of what y'all was just speaking of, we got a comment on YouTube asking a question.
I was just about to pivot to it. We got love coming in from the south side of Chicago.
South side? Damn, South side, huh? Okay.
Chicago, Shot-Town.
Gerardo Aguadale, I believe that's how I'm pronouncing the name correct. If I'm not, please forgive me, brother. He said, can y'all recommend me a good cigar that is not hard to find and would recommend for someone new to cigars? God bless, brothers.
I got you. I got one for you. I mean, Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary. Perdomo 10th anniversary Champagne. Hey, that's a good smooth starter right there. Gonna give you everything you want out of that bad boy. Mellow, you know what I'm saying? It's a good brand, well constructed. They take pride in detail when they making that bad boy. So Perdomo 10th anniversary Champagne. Make sure it's champagne now, cause you got another 10th anniversary. That's Maduro. And knock you off your toes. Not your feet, your toes. So champagne, 10th anniversary champagne. Perdomo is a good one. I got a few more, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and take some.
Anything Drew Estate to me.
Yeah.
Drew Estate.
Anything Drew
There's some
Estate.
flavors and sweetness to it. Yeah.
I would say the tobacco, man.
The tobacco.
Yeah,
Especial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobacco. That's Drew Estate too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tobacco is a good one. TABAK. TABAK.
I would say the Arturo Fuente, the Hemingway.
Okay. Yeah.
The short one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's too long because you might start the smoke and not be able to finish it. It's short. It's a puro. So you're getting all Nicaraguan,
Yes, sir.
Nicaraguan wrapper, fillers, everything in there.
Yes, sir.
And it's short.
Yes, sir.
It's a unique look as far as how it's rolled, but it's something where if you can't finish a whole cigar, you can get you a little shorty.
Amen.
That was my first cigar.
Crazy Alice, you introduced me to that.
Crazy Alice. Crazy. That's that Drew Estate.
I like how those are rolled.
Yeah.
Cold.
Easy.
Yeah.
Quick stick.
I like that.
For sure. So that's that Drew Estate Deadwood stick. Any Deadwood stick out of Drew Estate.
Any
for sure.
Deadwood.
But Drew Estate overall, anything Drew Estate, man, you winning on that for sure. Anything y'all got?
Oh no, you summed it up because the Drew Estate, because like I always suggest like that Fat Bottom Betty.
Yes,
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So there you go right there, boss man.
Probably can start off. I don't want to go too strong, but maybe that Red Label Partigas cigar might not be too bad.
Partigas, Red Label.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Label.
Or the
It's
1845, that purple one.
Think so.
Connecticut. Okay, if it's
Not
long as
too
it's Connecticut, I won't suggest anything other than Connecticut, which is a mild, like the Romeo and Juliet of 1875. That's another mild one. You got different lengths in that also. Another mild one, good stick, good brand also. That's well constructed and very detailed. That don't really miss.
Too.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that nub.
Nub, Connecticut,
Man,
Nub,
yeah.
Connecticut,
Oh,
the
man,
short
yeah.
smoke. But them, that's a trick to it. It's short, but it's thick.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
pack a punch a little bit.
That little 4-inch stick right there it's gonna smoke like a 6-inch stick.
Yes, sir.
So be prepared for that. That's longer smoke, but it's short and thick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So
I think
yeah.
new people should smoke short ones.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yeah.
so they don't waste their money.
Yeah.
They don't waste their
Yeah.
time.
I
Just in
agree.
case.
I definitely agree with that.
between crazy ass nubs and stuff like that, man, you can't beat it.
You can't. Yeah, you gonna miss with that for sure. You
Hey,
gonna miss
but if you really want to pack a punch, just go and get your, original root boy.
Oh,
Well, you gonna fall for your first one.
man, look at him.
That pack flavor in a medium to full.
They got them at Sam's. I was gonna get one.
They
I
sold
ain't
out.
get it yet, but I gotta get it.
Somebody got
Somebody from Madison. Somebody from Madison came and bought the whole
I
box.
got the whole box. Got all of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed one then.
Mm-hmm.
Got all
About
of
4
them.
left in the box when I went there. I should have grabbed one.
Yeah, I be grabbing them too. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
So I
Yes,
grabbed
sir.
one when I seen him.
But I hope we
Seen him
answered your
with him,
question.
so I'm trying.
I hope we answered your question, bro. What's his name up in Chicago?
Gerardo Aguilera.
Hey,
Believe I'm
yeah,
pronouncing
man,
it
for
correctly.
sure. I hope we answered your question for you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you tuning in all the way from Chicago, man. That's a good look right there for sure, man. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Continue to join us, bro. Every Monday, man. We gonna change this thing up every Monday. For those that don't know, we back to every Monday. So we ain't gonna have to figure out what is it Wednesday or Monday. It's every Monday from here on out, y'all. So yeah, that's where we at, baby. Here on out, we every Monday. For sure, for sure.
Nationwide, baby.
Yes, sir. Seven
Yeah,
Smoke
man.
nationwide, man. That's a good look for sure.
Worldwide, Zell. Worldwide.
Oh, international.
International.
Okay, Seven
You know what I'm
Smoke
saying?
International.
We overseas, you hear
For
me?
sure. All right, cool.
I go
cool.
overseas next week to do the other show. Yeah.
You go overseas and do the show next week? All right.
We'll set up a
You-
green
you-
screen, make it look like we over there.
Oh no, I want over there for real.
You ain't book me no ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got the private jet going on.
Your private jet, man.
My birthday in
Damn,
October now.
that one time. About.
I bet. Say less.
Okay.
Say
Okay.
less.
For
I
sure.
thought you sold the private jet.
Yeah, I did, but I told him he got to owe me a favor for it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
sold the
Okay.
jet for the truck, then.
Faithful,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Faithful,
What a man
faithful.
gonna do for his truck?
I ain't.
He done sold the whole
What he gonna do?
Hey, Gerardo said, thank y'all so much. Mexicans ain't really too big into this culture, but damn, I do love the smell of a cigar.
I heard that.
He said, where can I come see some of y'all in smoke one? Come on down to South Georgia.
Come on,
cuz.
South Georgia, baby.
South Georgia,
We
man.
gonna take care of you. Come on down here. You
Yes,
get
sir.
down
Come
here,
on
we
down
got
to
you.
the side.
We gonna take care of you. Come on down here, baby. We got you.
peaceful out here.
Southern hospitality for
Hey,
sure.
we also connected with them gentlemen last year when we was at Burn that was from Chicago too.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
true. That's true. That ain't so true. Detroit.
Detroit.
And yeah, for sure.
Was it
Yeah.
Detroit.
Detroit, man. Yep. Sure did, for sure.
He
That's
said
what's
about
up.
to buy him a Perdomo champagne tomorrow.
There you
Sir,
go.
that's
There you
it.
go, man. That's a good stick right there for sure, man. You won't miss that
I
one.
gotta try one. I seen it.
It's good. Very inexpensive. No, it should knock your head off on the price. But you gonna enjoy that stick. You may fall in love with that stick. Matter of fact, when you smoke it for the first time. Yeah,
So
definitely.
y'all saying as far as the cigar culture, it don't matter. It don't matter the price.
No.
It more
No.
matters like
No.
Drew Estate is the name of the house and the family. It matters more about that.
If you're trying to compete with people that buying expensive cigars, man, don't fool yourself.
Please don't.
Cause you can find some good sticks for 12,
Sure
13,
can.
15,
that what I
10.
got.
You know what I'm saying? You can.
Hey, I had a cigar for
depends-
$7.
That-
They were $5.
That stick, that Sweet Jones, that thing was like $8-9 or something like that.
Yep.
But the size of it caught my attention in how it was shaped, box pressed.
Yeah.
I just want to try, just see what it's talking about.
I like
And I was impressed. I was really impressed, bro.
I like box press.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's for sure. You know, don't be fooled off the price, cause it'll fool you. Now you got some stuff like what I got right here. Good segue. Which is the cigar, 7 Smoke Cigar of the Month. We got a Padron 1964 anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Series 1964, my favorite stick. So this is a 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk Cigar of the Month. All right.
1964.
That's
64.
26. But you smoked the 64?
Well, I got both of them. Well, that's why I put slash 26, 1926.
Okay.
So either one of them bad boys right there, man. We gonna this is Cigar of the Month. Padron 1964 tonight. What I'm smoking right now, anyways. That's what I got right here. So this one of the ones that it's worth the price.
Is that something we can get from Sam? or-
Yeah. You can get
Okay.
well, not no more. 'Cause I got the last 26 from there.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
gotta get it from you then.
No, you can go to shout out to Stogies. Stogies got him.
Damn, you bought the last 26?
Yeah.
What the hell you finna do with 26
I
on?
had to buy one.
No, not that. The 1926, boy.
Oh, my bad. You said you got a lad 26, didn't it say?
The last 1926, yeah. I got the last one out of Sam's earlier. But I had a 64 already, so I wanted to smoke a big one. But go to Stoker's though. Stoker's got a nice little selection. Price may be a little different, but hey, that's all. It is what it is.
I noticed that some of the same cigars are different in different stores.
You go to a bigger city with a nice lounge. They price may be high too, cause their prices help pay for that lounge. You know what I'm saying? So you can put your own price on different sticks how you want it in the state of Georgia anyway. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but that's how it is for sure. But yeah, I got this bad boy tonight, cigar of the month, 7 Smoke cigar of the month, man. Padron 1964. And this bad boy is a anniversary series natural exclusivo. It's light brown and has a network of fine vines. You heard me? The seams are smooth but fairly easily visible due to the light color of the wrapper. The caps and head area are a bit wrinkled. There are 2 bands, which are the sub band that carries the serial number, and then the over band that carries the company logo and denotes the line. The aroma from the wrapper is nearly non-existent, just a light wood. The foot brings a creamy wood and light black pepper. The pre-light draw is a light and airy cedar. Okay. That's what we got right here. That's what I'm smoking tonight, baby. One of my faves, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pairing it with some old Johnny Walker, some old black label Johnny Walker, you know what I'm saying? Age 12, you hear me? So that's what I'm pairing it with tonight, baby. Age 12. 12. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Johnny Walker Black, baby. That's why I got tonight some scotch, good old scotch. You heard me? So that's what I'm pairing with. I'm gonna guillotine this because of the shape. Got a nice little torpedo shape right there, so it's only right to the guillotine. Just get the little tip off the head right there, bam, right there, boom, and you should be good. But I always start off with a toast. I'm gonna toast my cigar. This is a toast to ignite the flavors and burn any impurities of my stick off this bad boy. And also this toast right here, I made this up, this part about the toast part. Yeah. This is like, you know how y'all give toast in it, and when y'all have y'all liquor, I'm giving a toast right now to the cigar world. You know what I'm saying? To the cigar culture. I'm gonna toast to this. I'm gonna toast to the cigar culture. It's how I toast it, baby, right here. Boom, 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 boom. Toast. That's y'all toast right there. Y'all smell that? Y'all smell that?
No, I ain't smell it.
Do it again. Taste the air. Chew it. Take that. That's what I'm talking. That's the toast right there. All right.
So, don't taste like that.
So before I light it up really good, man, I'm gonna go ahead and guillotine cut that bad boy. Just a little tip off the top right there because of the shape of it, the size of it. You know what I'm saying? I wanna consume rather as much as tobacco as I possibly can. I made to cut some more because that's kind of tight. Don't want to waste too much tobacco, and there it is. Now I go forward with my whole lighting of the cigar. You heard me?
Oh. You on fire?
I'm about to say, I don't know if he barbecue.
Make sure that whole.
Man, what you got going on, man?
Make sure that whole front is red.
Get out, boy.
Make sure that whole front is red right there before you go. You know that bad boy ready?
You hear me?
Y'all know I ain't new to jump through this. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared of that fire. If you're scared of that fire, you need to go to sleep.
Now, when I know I'm a vet is when I like that cigar with that cedar wrap, like how y'all be doing. That's when I know that's when I know I'm in the game.
I wanna give a shout out. I wanna give a shout out to my guy A Diggity. I seen the video, A Diggity. Well done, my guy. Well done, man. That was pretty dope. You did that thing, man. You recorded. That was brave. That was brave. That was brave.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, you. Yeah.
Very much so.
But that was pretty classic right there, man.
It look easy, right?
That was classic, bro.
You slid that thing out, the whole thing was lit.
Yeah, man. That was classic, bro. For sure.
You were the first one to show me though, Law.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that. They think they just pull it off, man. But you use that cedar wood. Use that
like
cedar
cedar.
wood, and it gives you nice flavor.
It looked like a sleeve.
Great flavor.
When he mentioned that, that's how I light them all. If it got cedar on there, you better believe that.
If it got, you use that cedar, man. It's gonna be some of the best smoke you got because it's not gonna interfere with your flavor. It's gonna add to your flavor of the cigar. So that's I seen that, man. That was dope. Yeah, it burned quick because it's a thin layer, a real thin layer of cedar, thin, very thin layer, like a sheet of paper almost, a thin layer of cedar wood, man. So it's really dope, pretty dope. Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, while you doing that, you had to put toast in the thing, so some people don't put a toast, a glass in there.
Shit. Well, let's go then.
Let's take a shot.
They weren't listening then, but we can do that shot because we ain't did it yet. It is shot o'clock anytime we say it is.
Yeah,
so
man.
let's go. Put the shots up, baby. Let's get
Put the shots up
pulled
in there.
Shot
Yeah,
pulled up.
Shot o'clock.
They can't shut that Jefferson.
Hey, who we block?
Nobody.
Oh,
No, you know what the man Cody. He said, roll, child.
Hey, I want to while y'all pull your shots, I want to give some shout out to some folks that's here, that jumped up in here. We got Andrea, we got Chuck, Cluck, Johnny Moran, we got Brandon Burden, what's good? Amanda Aileen, what's happening? Brittany Collier. We got our sister in the building, boss lady Danielle, what's happening? JK, what's happening with you? Good to see you. Janelle Turner, what's good with you? Cedric Wall Street Montgomery, what's happening, cuz? Brittany J in the building, what's happening? Yes, indeed. Jeremy Cody. Damn you, you Alabama Wildcat, whatever y'all call y'all team.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rich.
Stop being goddamn disrespectful now. Yeah.
Richard, what's happening, Richard? Our brother Richard in the building. Yeah. Jameson Smallwood, what's good? What's good, man? Thank you for joining us tonight. Let me see. Willie Robertson. Is that Robertson or Robinson? Forgive me if I'm messing it up. Kiara Murphy, what's happening with you? My brother Philly, Stephen Noble's in the building. What's happening with you, my boy? What's good with you, man? Showed Michigan this past weekend, bro. I definitely thought y'all gonna be there. Oh man, we would have enjoyed that one for sure, man. Send my love to the family for sure. Yeah. Who else we got? I think that's it. I think that Erica Smith, what's happening? Thank you for joining us tonight. Arcidio Lewis, what's good, bro? For sure. CC Brown, what's happening, CC? Jamel Watkins, what's good, bro? LaQuanda White, what's good with you? Thank you for joining us. Ben White, what's happening, old classmate, old teammate, classmate. Floyd Fryer Jr., what's happening? Yeah, man, we got some people up in here, some new names tonight, man. Names we ain't seen in a long time, or we never seen. So yeah, shout out to y'all for joining us tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and tag. Pull up, get your shots ready. Put your shot in the comments when let us know that you're ready. What they say in church? Raise your hand if you got it. What they say? You know. Tell me. Tell everybody what they say. When you're ready, let us know. Say
I.
Say I. You know. Don't act like you don't know, Bishop.
Say got it if I got
Bishop, yeah.
Hey.
If you got the scripture,
if you got the scripture, y'all say got it. Got it.
Hey,
show sign by putting your glasses on. You hear me?
There you go. Post up in the comment, man. Yeah.
Say I.
Yes, indeed. Let us know when y'all ready. Show us that y'all ready for sure. You know, we'll take this quick shot before we move forward. Hey, let us know what y'all smoking though. Let us know what you're smoking, please. Let us know what you're smoking, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to know. We want to learn from y'all. If y'all got something that y'all smoking, let us know. Please let us know. And even if you're drinking something, you ain't smoking something, let us know what you're drinking on.
Gerardo said he got a shot at Eagle Rare.
Eagles Rare.
Oh,
Eagles
yeah.
Rare. Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice one.
That's a good one for sure. Yes, indeed. Ooh, I look all these shots.
You know what I'm
Boy.
talking about? You hear me? Now they gotta put that on.
Let's see it right there.
Yeah, they got that guy. You got that guy.
But that video, boy, I left my back out early, boy. That was a good video. That should have been on TikTok. That should have been streaming right there. That should have went viral. That video that you put up, that cigarette in your mouth, but oh my God. We don't condone cigarettes, y'all, by the way. Calvin is a clown, so he had a cigarette hanging out the side of his mouth, acting like a doggone shade tree mechanic.
They gotta put that
So it was real funny. We need to post that one right there. We need to do something to that one right there for sure. That was good. All right, man. Penny Shamaria, what's happening? What you think? Thank you for joining us. Got your shot ready. Let's go. Everybody get your shots ready. Let's do it, man, real quick. You got toast? No, you don't think you need to do toast, dog. You already toasted.
Already hot.
You good?
Hot, daddy.
You want me to do it?
No, you can do it.
God, dog. Hope you said no. All right, man. Y'all put
Let
your
Avery do it, man. He been going to let Avery.
Hey,
Look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that ginger ale.
Yeah, you got that ginger ale in there.
That ginger ale.
A little bit.
Yeah. So go ahead and get a try. Yeah, we're gonna do a little toe then. Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right. Yeah, hey, one time for Diggity Dog from Welcome Back to the Shop.
Welcome back, baby.
Yeah, we back in here.
We back in
yes,
here.
sir, man. On this Labor Day weekend. Is it the weekend? Or
Yeah.
Labor Day
Yeah,
weekend.
Labor Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of people had no labor today.
Hey. Shout out to them dogs.
Shout out to them dogs, baby.
Golly, man.
Shout out to them dogs,
Room
baby.
Tide, baby.
Shout out to them dogs.
In the
Yes, sir.
hurricane.
And to you.
We played a real
yeah.
team this week.
Hey,
Hey,
it's on the
Miami
popping.
played a real team this week.
I'm
It's on-
watching
yeah.
you. They on my way.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
watching them.
Yes, sir. And shout out to man. Hey, shout out Something Smoke.
Shout out to
Save
Smoke,
smoke,
baby.
My brother,
Save
man.
Smoke.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Toast
Send 'em
up,
up.
baby. Salute.
Salute.
Yes, sir. That's a good mix right there. That's a good mix right there.
That's the time when I met y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, say to him, fuck him, whoever that with us.
Up to it, down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna
Down to it.
Oh, we gonna do it later on. We'll do it later.
We'll do it just
We'll do it later on.
Yeah,
We'll
we
do it.
We switch it up. We switch it up every now and again. That's easy. That's easy. We want to give a real toast sign. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, say down to it.
September 14th, it's going down. It's gonna be a lot of that.
And what he said, fuck them if they don't want to look.
I'm trying to get my father-in-law to come out with his bike. He like 80 years old, but he still ride.
Okay,
bike.
that's dope.
He's
Bring him on up.
part of a group in Port Charlotte, Southwest Florida.
Okay.
Hell's
He
Angels?
used to do charities for kids and stuff like
Hey.
that. He said,
That's a Hell's Angel.
Set somebody water up my boy.
Oh.
he is one of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He is one of them. He ain't us. He a little bit lighter than us.
Okay.
So, I don't know what part of the group he was.
Oh.
in. I don't know. He was in one.
No,
of
when
the
you
groups.
said old cat, that's what I was like, man, hey, when, oh.
He
1%er for
Yeah,
sure.
one of them 1%ers.
California
Yeah.
all the way here to Florida, and then I moved to Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
And then my father-in-law.
Y'all know it started in California.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all know,
Okay,
if y'all know the history of.
He a real biker.
Shout out to the
He
King
used
of
do that
Cali.
stuff,
Come on
but
now.
then his group switched and did charity and was doing stuff for the community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as he got older, some of the guys were still doing the other stuff.
Right,
So
right,
he slowly withdrew.
Backed out.
Okay.
I
As
got
he
you.
got older.
I feel
So
that.
COVID kind of shut him down. He used to, he had a whole stage in his backyard where he used to do charity events.
Wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
had, like, bands
So that means he had a
going.
big house and a big backyard.
He was a good dude back then.
Amen.
I mean, he's still a good dude now, but now he older,
sure.
so he a little bit, he'll slow down a little bit.
For
Yeah,
sure. Right
but
now.
he still ride his bike, so I'm hoping
Yeah.
that him and my mother-in-law come out just for the man.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Bring him on out, man.
I told him
Talk about it, man. We gonna treat him with some utmost.
But see, here where I messed up. We got the brunch, right? We got the brunch on the 14th.
Oh, you on the
that
14th,
is.
that's right,
Man,
yeah.
We do got brunch
So
on
me
that
and my wife
4th.
supposed to go to the brunch.
Mm-hmm.
But I told my wife, I said, damn, I messed around and forgot. I done told the in-laws to come to the event that night.
Mhm.
But I need the in-laws
To
to
come
watch
to
watch the kids. So I
Oh.
told my wife, I'm like, damn, so I'm like, now you might be able to go to the brunch, but you might not be able to go to the night because people that would be watching the kids would be riding their bike that night.
Facts.
So I'm kind of like,
Oh,
dang.
yeah.
But honestly, in reality, my wife go to sleep 6 o'clock.
Damn.
It all play out.
I be mad. Because I'm a night owl.
Yeah, yeah.
I be mad, bro. But
Yeah.
in that situation, I think it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Because after she leave the brunch, she'll probably be tired.
Man, listen, the universal God don't miss, man. So whatever's made for that day, it's gonna happen.
I feel like they'll both get an experience of
Right.
Or the people
For
that
sure.
I met that I love.
For
I
sure,
love
man.
that.
They
For
gonna
sure.
get the experience.
For
right?
sure.
I want
Sure.
my wife to meet y'all. I want my
Sure.
brother to meet y'all.
That's what's
well,
up,
well,
man.
my mother-in-law, she already knows Eli.
Okay.
But for her to meet the rest of the guys that her introducing me to Eli led to,
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll put them in a special spot out there for
Yeah.
sure. We'll make sure they're welcome and they understand that.
Yeah,
They are
good,
welcome.
They good.
Yeah,
she
we
work
don't-
at SGMC, so she don't do nothing but take care of people.
That's right.
And he just an old man.
We gonna take care of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna take care of them for sure.
But yeah, man, a lot of them, man, that come from that far back, yeah, they was in deep, man.
He was really doing.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
And
yeah.
deep.
Trust me.
And deep.
I know every
Waist
time.
deep.
Every time I run
Yeah.
into one.
Yes.
Yes.
Rules and stuff that they
Yeah.
got.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
man.
It wasn't a shot. It was definitely. I was dead serious, man, because
Yeah,
I was
man.
thinking. I was like, man, yeah. If he was
Sure.
They
into
take
it,
it for real.
yeah, they dead
He the
serious.
one that let me know it was kind of serious. I didn't realize it was that serious.
Yeah,
But I definitely respect it. I respect it.
that's
Yes,
what's
indeed.
up. That's what's up.
Hey, say less.
Yes, indeed.
Man, I had a good time that weekend though, man.
We asked you though.
I want to let you know that though, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just want you to know, man.
Y'all embarrassing, bud.
No, hey, it's all good, man.
Every week, y'all come with this FS, man.
Hey,
Every week.
I ain't remember last week, so he got to get it.
hey.
I know what
he did, miss. He did.
I
I
missed
know you had
last
a
week,
couple
man.
tickets
Yeah, I
and
had
stuff.
some things going on, man.
Yeah.
But
What place you came in? Just tell us.
man, look here,
Come
man.
on.
I did horrible. You know, as good as I am, I still didn't do to what I was expecting. I was expecting to do.
Pop,
You
I
know.
thought I told Pops you came in first place. I seen the belt.
No.
what
If you
I
remember the last event that I did, I won the Heat Streak contest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm the Heat Streak champ of the world.
Okay.
But they didn't have the actual belt. They gave me, you know, little things saying I was the first place and this and that, but they didn't have the trophy.
Right.
So they made it, and then they gave it to me then.
Oh, so that was
Gotcha.
from the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like when NBA get
Yeah.
their ring.
Yeah. Later on, the next season start.
then-
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what that
So
was.
the same company that hosts this one right here.
No. This okay. The way I was in tenor battles. Okay. So
Okay.
everybody battling it out in tenor battles, right?
Okay.
So this right here was the WFR, the Window Film Revolution. So it was like
Okay.
a family reunion. So we
Y'all in
all
the
in
game.
that, and we I mean they do flat glass. That means buildings. They competition on flat glass. They do teams. They do singles.
Okay.
All of that, man. And these are some of the best in the world, man.
Right,
I'm talking
right.
about these are some. These cats be getting it.
I see how that setup.
Yes,
is.
I mean they get in there with a light, damn near a microscope, looking at stuff. So they gotta separate it. So we did okay, man. I was not happy with my score as far as the beginning when I did my singles, but when we went to the teams,
Yeah.
the same window, I can brag about that because they didn't find not one thing wrong with that window, and I was beating myself up because I know that if I mess up or if there's something on there, Avery, leave it alone. Don't try to redo it. I redid my window 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I said I can do it better. I can do it better. I can do it better. And the only thing I was doing was making it worse.
Wow.
Yeah, because the time was crunchy. But when I was on the teams, now that right there, that showed that hey, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, because now hey, it was there. That's where I wanted it to be. Unfortunately, our team didn't come up to par.
Right.
Sean G, he made a second round in the singles.
Damn.
Yes, and it separated him by probably maybe a point,
Wow.
less than a point.
Wow.
Yeah, so Sean G went in there and he was handling his business.
Shout out to our brother Sean G,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Another
Yeah,
7
yeah,
Smoke Cigar
yeah.
Club
Yeah,
guy.
he sleep
For
now.
sure.
He
for
sleep
sure.
at 7 o'clock.
He pretty much sleep now. But for all in all, man, everything went well. We got one more. That's the IWFCT. That's the international one. This one right here. This is the one that actually is recognized across the board.
Okay.
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 So this right here is the international one that we're going to in 2 weeks
Where's that?
in Orlando.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
we'll be there.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Come on, man.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
like
you said
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That's 2 and a half. We'll be on the fourth. That'd be 14.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
No, that's 20.
Yes, it'll be. It's the 20 something. It's the end of the. It's toward the end.
September.
Nah, we gonna
Man, we'll be.
Yeah. But hey. I will get you. I will get you more. I'll get you more information on it. But yeah, man, these events, man, they put together is
Be good.
like, yeah, man, they are not playing.
Something that nobody knows. I was telling my father-in-law. I was just talking. I was telling him about that.
Yeah.
He had to get 10 on his truck. I was trying to send him to you.
Mhm.
He had already had something set up.
Yeah, no doubt.
I had passed him all the information, and I'm just like, it's crazy that nobody knows about it.
Man.
I would never think there's 10 competitions. Like,
Man, we found out all this too the last couple years.
Yeah.
Best of, east of the Mississippi. He the best thing smoking east of Mississippi. Got dog.
yeah.
Preferred window 10. Y'all, if y'all know, you know. Got dog. You better come in, holler at him.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is when you get ready to go to the next one,
Yeah.
don't second guess yourself.
No. Yeah, just do it, man.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Because I'm telling
you
you,
know
I
it.
wasn't- I was not happy with it, man. I redid it. I wasn't happy with that one. I redid it. Man, I'm telling you, I can do a window within less than 2 minutes.
I know you can.
But
Listen, I watch
being
you
under
today.
pressure,
Yeah, I watch you today.
Eyes on you.
He did a window in 5 minutes a day, and then he said, "No, I gotta take it off. I don't like it."
but that's what he said.
He was
said if he don't
perfectionist,
like it,
man.
he don't.
Exactly.
Perfectionist.
When he get in the competition.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at
So
that.
it's him talking to himself.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with perfection, but sometimes you beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
man, real talk,
Sure.
man, and it cost me because I was sitting there second guessing
I'm just
myself.
looking at the video.
You
It
know?
looked, to me, I'm like, it looked like he got it.
Then you said
Yeah.
September
He pulled that
19th
thing
through the
up, I said,
21st.
Damn, man.
That's a
September
Thursday.
19th.
Thursday through
21st.
Saturday.
Yes.
Thursday through Saturday.
So it's gonna be up for 3 days.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're gonna rearrange some things.
Heat shrink. Basically, when you like, what we did was we heat shrunk. We were heat shrinking windshields. I heat shrunk a Tesla windshield 8 times in a row. So that's what that was. Yeah. Are y'all trying to crunch the dates?
Trying to put it together. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see body. Let's see body. Let's see body. Yeah.
Oh, it was a very humbling experience for some tenors. Okay. And y'all was in Nashville this past
Chattanooga.
I'm sorry. Chattanooga. Okay. Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That just made me think about spring break.
I like Tennessee.
Hey, if
I like-
It's lovely down there,
I
man.
like-
If y'all ain't got y'all winners tenant, y'all better go to Avery.
I like the mountain, baby.
It's lovely up there, man. Oh yeah, and then this next competition, man. Whew. Oh, you already know, man. We're gonna hit that line hard.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why
Right
I need to get to
there, man.
Orlando. I ain't been out there since
Hey, Orlando
high
is
school
good.
grad night.
Yeah.
Orlando
Yeah.
it is.
Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
high school grad now.
Bro, I know it.
I went to
I'm
Winter High School,
deprived.
so we couldn't even go. Because my school, before my senior year, some white boys had beat up Mickey Mouse. They threw him in the fountain.
What the
They
hell?
beat him up and threw him
Yeah,
in
y'all
the
should be
fountain.
banned for life.
No, we got banned. So
Get y'all
my-
name,
Wow.
even when y'all grown with kids.
Wow.
I'm taking-
We couldn't go.
Wow.
That was messed up because it was a Disney banned my school for like 10 years. So
Oh,
like this had happened a long time ago. So when it was my time to go,
you couldn't go.
we was still under that 10 years. All
Wow.
my friends like, oh yeah, we gonna see it, we gonna hang out, different schools.
Wow.
My school can't even
It's
go.
over with.
That's
So I
crazy.
missed grad bash. I ain't even get to go to grad
Wow,
bash.
well, they bashed Mickey Mouse.
I
They
went,
beat
but
him up.
Yeah, beat up Mickey
Big
Mouse.
damn
man.
Mickey Mouse,
They threw him in the
man.
fountain, man. Bad
Yeah.
boys, bad boys.
Yeah,
yeah, the year I
Crazy.
went, it was a big fight between from Georgia and New Orleans. Like,
Really?
Yeah. They was after everything was over, was getting on the train going back to the buses and stuff like that. A whole brawl went down.
Hey, what that
A lot
2004?
of them young
Huh?
kids, you got
You had 2004?
What? No, it wasn't 2004. There's your
Don't make
year.
that man older than what he is. What's wrong with you, dog? Dang, I graduated 2001. Don't say nothing. You look older than me. On your youngest feeling day, you ain't younger than me.
You got high
But,
school in 2001?
yep,
Woo!
See, I ain't even say it.
Woo!
dead alone.
Hey, I respect it. I love you, bro.
It was 05 though. That was.
I think I went to high school in 04. I graduated in 08. Yeah.
Man, I graduated college in
Me too.
06.
Yeah.
06?
Yeah.
You graduated college 06?
I graduated college in
I
06.
left fam in 2012.
Yeah. Damn. Yep.
Hey,
For sure, man. For sure.
better than me, though.
Man, go ahead on,
Yeah,
man.
but fit
A lot of water.
I gotta get some of the poke off me.
A lot of water, baby. A lot of water.
I
And
look good-
it's
I look good
jeans,
with
too.
that body.
Oh, I look good.
You look at
I look physically good. I get my people now.
I know y'all see my dad, but my dad was like me back in the day before that beer started getting it.
That's but sometimes
But-
they be the big guys, the guys. that
Yeah,
got the muscle.
he was. I mean, I got pictures of him. He was a solid joker, boy. And my son remind me, it looked like my dad, how the shape. So it's just a gene thing, basically. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. It's genes for sure. I don't do
Son,
beer.
your son 2 right now?
He about 2 in a month.
His jeans for sure they don't never.
Yeah, man. He
I
came
done
out
seen
looking
some
like this right here.
Yeah, some
Like,
big
who is
kids.
that? Yeah, he looked like my dad for sure. But yeah, man, that's how it is, man, for
That's a
sure.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, dad bod and hoochie shorts. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next thing, baby.
Dad bars and dad shorts.
Dad bods and hoochie shorts.
Yeah. Hoochie daddy shorts.
Dad
Yeah,
gang, dad
Yeah,
gang.
man.
Lay that stomach in that.
Yeah, man. You get that like by Walmart, huh?
All right, man. Hey, we gonna jump right in. We gonna move away from this cigar moment because this cigar moment took a whole other turn. You heard me? I'm glad we only got one topic tonight, but that was a topic by itself right there for sure. Shout out to Chicago guy for tuning in. You know what I'm saying, with us tonight, man. We appreciate that so much. Hope you enjoy that stick that you choose to smoke. But let us know how it go next Monday. Let us know how it go for sure, man. We appreciate that for sure. Shout out to everybody that joined us tonight right now so far. Y'all like, share, and tag. Let your mom and them know that 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk stop by. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But keep on kicking it with us, man. We're gonna move into the sports real quick. We got a lot to talk about. We need to bring some people in the front of the congregation. Tavares Belcher. I just seen you on here. Bring your ass back.
Come on, Belt.
Bring that ass here, boy. Tavares Belcher, you can't talk to me about no sports, no more football sports, and the rest of this football holiday.
You need some vinegar.
I thought we were going to have to put that boy on suicide watch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy.
Cowboys fans. Gators are just like Cowboys.
Yeah. They're for sure. They're delusional.
He was definitely delusional.
Man, that boy say they're gonna win 31-14 on y'all.
Hey, and Florida State about to go on 2-2.
Hey man, y'all seen that score? My TV ain't even on, man.
No.
They him and their remote right now.
They losing now.
Yeah, they get their ass but by Bowles kind of different this year though.
It's
Really now?
It's 14.
Is that quarterback still there? Is it
Yes, that quarterback. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, I ain't had the TV on. I'm sorry, my guys.
It's 14.
But yeah, turn that on right there for we can watch that game a little bit
You
too.
saying Florida State losing right now?
They 14-0.
14-3.
14-3. They scored. Oh, they got 3
I'm right
points.
next door to them boys, so I do got a little bit of love for them.
I mean, and I don't knock Florida State. They ACC, long as they ACC. I like Florida State, I like Miami. I like all them ACC schools like that. Until we play them.
I used to feed all the boys back in the day, man.
Yeah.
I got a little support for them.
Speaking of these games, man, we're gonna jump right into sports smoke. It's a lot of smoke we gotta talk about, baby. It's a lot of sports smoke we gotta talk about. This past weekend was lit. A hell of a way to start the new college football season.
Yeah,
Holiday. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down, baby. Teams showed. They showed up. A lot of teams showed up. A lot of teams didn't show up. A lot of teams still on their vacation, but a lot of teams showed up, and I'm excited about it. And I'm kind of nervous about SEC, man. A lot of schools in SEC, they look good, man. I must say, I'm very unbiased when it comes to sports. I got my team, Georgia Bulldogs, the only team I bet with, rather. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of teams that I'm like, okay, them boys look good, and we gotta play them. Ole Miss, one of them. Texas, one of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about Oklahoma. They gotta find their way in the SEC. But Texas, them Texas boys different. They always been different. So I see what they do. I see why they rank the way they rank. Tennessee look good. Tennessee so scary, man. Alabama, of course, but they ain't played a real team this week. Alabama is Alabama. Alabama is Alabama. They got some freshman guys that can do some things. I seen that that Williams kid, that receiver. He's really nice, man. 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. That's crazy. 100-some yards. That's crazy. Who else? 2 catches, man. Who else in SEC that caught my eye, man? Who else? Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas. Them guys gonna Tennessee. Them guys gonna scare me a little bit when we play them. We play Tennessee at home, thank God. We play Ole Miss at Ole Miss. We play Alabama at Alabama. There's gonna be some tough ones. They're gonna be some tough ones. I must say, even seeing Georgia play in real life this past weekend, seeing what they got. A lot of key players didn't play this weekend also. So that's a good look for Georgia against Clemson. They're supposed to have one of the top defenses in college football. It was yes. I ain't making it up.
No, I know you're not, but no.
Their defense supposed to be one of the top defenses in college football, and we exploited them. They did the whole first half. That adjustment at halftime. One team adjusted, one team did. And Georgia adjusted, and they came out and scored 29 unanswered damn points. Hey, 28. They go Belcher, baby. 29. They go Belcher. Hey, Belcher. Hey, I want y'all to pray for Tavares Belcher and his Gators. I got a picture. I should have gave it to you, Bird. Put a picture of Belcher sitting there looking sad, looking homeless. Belcher, we thought you were gonna show up tonight to the show, man. But we got big Joe here. Joe here, you know what I'm saying? Like you running from us right now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you need to talk to us. We know that ain't a good look, bro.
Ain't a good look, dog. You said week 1.
You said y'all gonna win 31-14, boy.
Joe, show that jersey again.
You lost damn near $600 this weekend. Show that thing. Oh yeah.
He say
yes, sir.
He took
The U.
Pick yourself up, dog.
Say he
bought that 1738. He had to
and
pay for gas.
yeah.
Drove down
He took
there.
that trip, you know what I'm saying? Only thing, hey, I
Just
must
look
say,
mad.
He was sitting in the mother like
Yeah.
I must say, the Belgian had a terrible Saturday, but he had a hell of a Sunday. So shout out to you, brother, for the gender reveal, having a boy. Congratulations to you and the family, to your wife,
bro.
man. Congratulations to you, brother. Happy for you, man. Happy for you for sure. We're gonna celebrate that. We can't celebrate football, which, but we're gonna celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna celebrate that. You know, that's a blessing for sure.
I don't respect none of that IQ that you got no more.
Hey man, yeah, you can't talk to us about football no more this season. So keep,
He says it's a new week.
and you can't renege from our bet.
Hey,
So it's
but I'm
going
scared.
down.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared because we play y'all. We play y'all next week.
Florida State.
FAMU.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
I
just
know
check.
it's a
That's
check.
a check for sure.
Man, don't beat us too bad.
That's a check for sure. That's a check for sure.
Cam
Yes, sir,
about to
brother. Yes,
Cam
sir.
about to make us look crazy, man.
Yeah.
Might be
yeah.
a good game though.
Come on,
How you
man. I
playing,
love
man?
my school, but it's all about the money.
Yeah.
We got Nike behind us and LeBron behind us, so FAMU do got
They ain't
some
living
money.
too
Hey, they got some money.
I say it's gonna take about 2 more years.
Shout out to HBCU, man. Shout out to HBCU for sure.
Cause we do got money behind us now. LeBron
Well,
just signed with
my team
Nike.
getting beat right now by Boston College, so it don't
You
matter.
FSU.
Yeah,
Well, y'all,
we'll get that next year.
man.
Hey, he say he'll never drop a bet.
Yeah, never drop. I know you won't. Not when you shook on it. Not when you shook on it. You drop a bet, I'm dropping you, sir.
Oh no, we grown. You gotta pay your
Bars.
Hey, he say he don't know who you bet. Yeah.
You gotta pay the best. We grown.
Hey, but Florida State, man, they having a tough season already, man. It's crazy. 14-3 right now. I'm gonna recap some of these games real quick throughout the week, this past week. Run through them real quick, man. Just I'm not gonna talk too much about them, but I'm gonna just run through them real quick. The noticeable ones. All right, Michigan struggled first half against Fresno, but they end up finding themselves second half. I'm guessing, but Michigan, it was shit. Matter of fact, it was like they were losing 13-3 at one point or something like that, if I ain't mistaken. But they were losing to Fresno. It was a barn burner. But they came out on top and winning 30-10 over Fresno State. If y'all missed the game last night, LSU and Notre Dame, man, that was a good game. It was an exciting game throughout the whole game. You know, we had some mistakes on. I'll root for LSU because of SEC. I don't like them non-conference cats that pay NBC all the money to be televised like Notre Dame. I'm not a big fan of Notre Dame. I mean, I'm sorry. Who USC? Notre Dame played Texas A&M. That's what I'm talking. I'm sorry. Texas A&M. That game was a barn burner. Also, I don't care for them teams like that, like Notre Dame, because of non-conference game teams. They don't have a conference. They independent. What they call it? Independent. Some bull crap. But they pay a lot of money to be televised. So, but I would damn show room for A&M to pull that out, man. But it came down to the wire. Went down to the wire. A&M looked pretty good. I mean, I must say they look pretty good too. That's another one that I may have to think. Oh shoot. SEC school, boom, boom, boom. Them boys look kind of good. They fly around. That defense, they biting. Notre Dame defense pretty good too. Or maybe both offenses suck, but the defense look good on both sides. But the small little mistakes that caused them that loss right there for sure. They had Notre Dame on their heels for a minute, man. It looked like the momentum gonna turn, but all of a sudden it's just like, damn, that long run, that they did it. But anyway, shout out to Notre Dame for that victory right there. If y'all missed the game last night, LSU and USC, another great one. This right here. Q said that LSU sucked.
They dropped the ball.
They dropped the ball, but I don't think they sucked.
That was a good game.
I think yeah, they lost.
That number 2 though, that receiver,
Yeah.
that boy gonna be some serious.
Yeah, he the truth for sure.
I think he probably go first round.
He the truth for sure.
LSU got a squad.
LSU got a squad, man, and I don't think they suck at all. They are something to be reckoned with in the SEC. So they still 0-0 in the SEC. So regardless of that loss right there, and you beat teams in the SEC, gonna damn sure pull your rank up. That's just how that worked. But LSU got some things, man. They got some stuff over there. USC got a poised quarterback that's sitting in that pocket. Got a hell of a damn offensive line that protect that quarterback. But that quarterback was being pressured a lot, but threw off his back foot and made a perfect pass several times throughout the game. And to that receiver, man.
Oh man.
That boy all over the place. That boy all over the place. He made hell of a catch. Number 10, whoever he is, he made some amazing catches too.
He made the last catch.
Hey,
In between 3 people.
the receivers this weekend really impressed me. The receivers of college football period. Receivers, they impressed me from the true freshman receivers to the veterans. There's a lot of impressive catches this weekend.
Top catcher of the year.
Yeah,
besides
man.
Arizona kid.
Yeah, for sure. So, but that was a good game last night for sure. If y'all caught that, man, that was a hell of a game. Let me see. Colorado State. I'm sorry, Colorado and who they played? North Dakota. North Dakota State.
That was a good game too.
That was a good game. Came down.
They gonna be hell too.
Yeah, they had a rough start though, man.
But you said this.
Yeah, you said
North
that.
Dakota State wasn't no pushover.
No, they
You
didn't.
said it's gonna be trouble for Colorado. You said that last Wednesday. You said that.
Back and forth.
They did. You said that, and that boy applying pressure against Colorado.
Hey,
But hey, they were resilient.
Colorado still missing a running back.
Yeah, they
Apparently,
need that.
apparently,
They
and
need
he
Get a running back.
they
Yep.
hell.
yep,
They get a running back. I mean, not a scat back.
a real straight up running back.
Straight up and down.
Yep. For sure,
Hey,
for sure.
and then Travis Hunter, he going top 3.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
he
Oh
got-
my
He already
God.
declared he
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to-
Oh my God. He got to.
Yeah.
He got to. His stock already up, and they just added to it this
and the way
this
he was
game.
catching them balls on them dudes,
Bro.
God, to make it.
He
Man,
was covered.
But
Yeah.
good thing he had a decent referee out there.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's true too.
A couple pushes he got
Yeah.
away with.
He did.
Yeah, but a lot of time he made catches where it was pass interference on that
He was
defensive
right
guy,
there.
and still made him. You know,
They draped
so
all over him. He
they-
still caught the ball.
Like the touchdown the quarterback had. That was a
yeah,
hold.
yeah, it was right. Absolutely, absolutely,
So
absolutely,
it was fair. It was fair game.
So do
absolutely.
y'all think Colorado won that game, or they squeezed on by?
They squeezed on
They
by.
squeezed on by.
They squeezed on
That's
by.
what I think.
Yeah, they squeezed on by that
That's
one.
what I think.
Yeah, they squeezed
Passing
on by.
wise, Colorado in them up.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
money wise,
Mhm.
North Dakota State did. Because Colorado will have 49 rushing yards.
Warren Sapp said he had it under control. I'm hoping we're gonna give him a couple more games, but I'm hoping that he has it under control, like he said.
Mm.
He got the whole D line. He got the
good,
D ends. He
but
got the D
When that
line.
middle opened up for that quarterback to run straight through,
Yeah, that was.
Hey,
that was crazy.
He
yeah.
got to work on.
But this conversation, someone I had a conversation with somebody about Warren Sapp. Was it in one of y'all?
That was us in the chat.
Yeah.
We was
We're
all
talking about
chat.
like he more of a he's still
Somebody
thinking
said
about
he
his
was coaching.
like he
some-
play.
They said he was trying to tell the players how to play
How-
like how he played.
Yeah,
Instead of coaching
that was a
a
great
group of
point.
Guys.
Yes, instead of coaching like
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I'm teaching you my fundamentals and my swing
Right.
moves
How
and
he did it.
How I made myself instead of teaching a whole group of guys on the defense.
his first time coaching too.
Yeah, it is his first time.
Yeah,
So-
but listen to his interviews.
I love
That's
him.
the only
Oh, yeah.
way I'm gonna get to these young.
His interviews are amazing.
His young guy was. I called pro players. I'm in Miami. I live in Miami. You got my number. Let me see if you want to work. He say the college guys call him 4, 5 in the morning.
He said the other guys
Saying they
never
ready,
called.
they ready to go to work.
Mm.
So they want that.
I saw that.
That's the only way you're gonna get
That's
these
right.
guys to the next level.
That's right.
I saw that.
You know,
That's
you gotta
right.
you gotta put in the work.
And they gonna listen
He
to
said a
him.
lot of
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
They gonna listen
hit
to
me
him.
up and say I'm gonna go work out with you.
Yeah.
And he said
Yeah.
they never come.
They
I
never
saw that
come.
interview.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
He
I
said
give
these
him.
young
I
boys,
give
they
him about
come.
3. I give him about 2, 3 more games.
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
actually
yeah,
lock
That's what
in.
I'm
yeah.
saying. Let
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
get into him so
He
he can really feel
he
it.
got 3.
Yeah.
That number 97 is dog.
As a dog,
He really
for
is.
sure,
97
He really
for sure,
is.
but
for sure,
It is.
for sure, for sure.
and I looked at Colorado State because they got to play them.
Yeah.
I looked at Nebraska. Everybody that they got to play don't look too good.
Man, Colorado State,
Oh, it's gonna click.
Nebraska got a new offense,
It's
so
gonna
it's
click.
gonna come through.
and they went through hell with Nebraska last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn sure did, man.
Yeah.
They should have won. The Nebraska, they beat Nebraska. Or they lost to that. They had a lead and ended up losing Nebraska.
Doing good now.
They had a tough fight against Colorado State.
TCU.
They did.
Ran off in
But,
overtime
Yep.
last
but
year.
Yep.
they side.
2 overtime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2 overtime.
Then,
No, no,
they
work-
played
they don't work
USC
over there.
and only lost to them by a touchdown.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he got the pieces.
Yeah.
Got
Speaking
put
of-
it together.
Speaking
You
of,
got to put everything together.
speaking of Colorado State, 52-0 against Texas. That's what scared me against Texas. They ain't ranked number
Yeah.
4 for nothing. Texas is scary. They SEC. They came to the SEC. I mean, with a cocky attitude, and they showing with this score right here, 52-0.
Who had that score?
Texas and Colorado State.
Texas had 52 or Colorado did?
Texas.
Colorado
Texas. They ain't scored. That's scary, dog.
And they only lost 2 people.
That's scary.
Colorado State.
So they got the same team.
To the Y, they got the same team, but they got murdered.
Boy,
Texas,
that is a scary score to look at if you're in SEC and you rank number 4 right now. Or you rank number 5 coming in. I think that after Sunday they ranked them down to 4. They put them at 4. But that 52-0, boy, that's tough. That's tough to see. And Georgia, my calendar fell down. I don't know why. I think Belcher probably pulled it down. Somebody. But yeah, my calendar fell. I want to see when we play them. But yeah, man, that score right there is scary. Scary look at Ohio State, number 2. They still look good. They put 52 points up on Akron, which is Akron. You know what I'm saying? 52-6 against Akron. Miami and Florida. Let's talk about, huh?
October 19th.
October 19th. October 19th. We got Texas. Boy, that gonna be a. Boy, that's shit.
Georgia play Texas?
Yeah. Where they play them at?
We in Austin.
Really? Then Georgia came to dog SEC and we got to travel to. Oh, that's some horse crap. Damn.
That week there, y'all got a tough spread.
Man, we got to stretch out. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. We got one of the toughest schedules SEC this year.
Yeah, cause y'all got Tennessee Tech, but that's
They ain't nothing.
Kentucky. Then y'all got Alabama.
So they play Tennessee next week?
Nah,
Tennessee Tech.
That's next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all right with them. I think we all right with Kentucky also.
They got Tennessee until the.
I wasn't worried about Georgia last year or the year before that. I think that's a game that they can win.
Against who?
Oh, against Texas Tech.
Hell yeah.
You talking about y'all had players that didn't play?
Yeah, yeah, we ain't have played. Now Texas Tech ain't they ain't worried about Texas Tech.
The dude I posted, is he suspended for just one?
No,
game?
just one game.
Well, from the other night, he was suited up the other day. So I recorded him, warming up and everything. But I saw him on the sideline with no helmet. He was just rooting everybody. He was on the edge of the sideline, just rooting everybody on with no helmet. So
how was your experience?
Yeah, he had a DUI.
Drinks on you, they pouring beer on you?
hell no, they knew better. I look scary. I look scary. They was all friends. They were friends of mine. I made Clemson fans around me friends.
I seen the white guy to your right.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, that's how it always is.
We was cool with my Clemson guys. They was all cool.
Like he did against Clemson. Alabama can't beat Georgia. Big got to score.
Yeah,
early.
You think Alabama can beat Georgia this year?
If he starts slow.
But if they start fast, straight out the gate.
And we play that second half. If we play the first half, we play the second half, we'll be good. But I'm not even mad with how we played it because it showed that we wasn't tired that second half. We were still going. So if we can do that against Alabama, when Alabama come out, they strong in the fourth. Yeah. They stronger in third and fourth.
But
so we can.
Y'all got a stable.
Yeah, and we ain't play everybody like I said. So
But ETN should be their future. He gonna be
right. That's gonna be the
Travis' young brother, from Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be the feature.
Yep, for sure.
That's the one that got suspended, right?
Yeah.
But that number 3.
Yeah.
That number 3 showed that
Freshman.
I can take the
Freshman.
too now.
Yes, sir.
True freshman.
Hey, he said he gonna leave
True freshman. True freshman.
That's gonna be a pretty 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about it, he's supposed to be the fourth back.
God.
Who that?
That's number 3.
Oh, number 3. Okay.
No.
And
He was going
you got Robinson. Robinson didn't play because he got a toe injury.
He act like it.
Etienne didn't play. He's supposed to be third or fourth back. Number 32, he was there last year, the white kid. But he's solid too though. He's solid too. But he's solid too. But so that number 3 is supposed to be the fourth back. He's the fourth back. But I know it's changing up now.
Yeah.
Freshman, true freshman.
Yeah.
But that boy, he did his thing. He held it business for sure. He held it down.
Who was the main back that was featured for Georgia that night? Because I seen a clip that kind of. I told my wife it kind of.
I don't know who the main back was that
I can't
night.
think of his name. It was the main back for Georgia. Saturday, the game that just happened.
Number 3.
Because the coach said something. I'm weird when it comes to certain things, and we talked about it before. I hate thinking like that. But the white boy that y'all was talking about, he had that big run at the end. He made that cut.
Yeah, that's still for him.
So the coach
Stiff on the boy and dove in the end
He
zone.
stiff on the boy. He got
Boy,
his
that shit was gangster.
little white boy.
Oh my God.
So the
He
coach-
stiff on the hell out of the
He
man.
got him. He busted.
Woo.
So the head coach said, "We're not picking who. We're not blessing anybody yet to say this is the guy."
Right.
And he said a lot of y'all are forgetting about. I don't know the white boy's name.
I forgot the name
But
too.
he was saying y'all not talking about that. He kind of undermined what the main back was doing, and I kind of.
Yeah, that's what a coach supposed to do.
That's
what a coach supposed to do, yeah.
Supposed to make everybody
Right, yeah.
We all a team.
Keep everybody humble
The
on
way he
that.
said it, he's like, I hear that y'all saying this about so and so,
But we
y'all
got
not looking at the white boy.
Right.
I kinda was like,
Right.
eh.
Yeah.
I saw what he did,
but-
so I respect it.
Yeah, but that just pushing the mustard on the rest of the guys.
Yeah, but how much pushing that? How much?
I don't know. You got.
But
to. You got to.
it's a play.
Yeah,
When he say stuff like that, Kirby Smart is letting y'all know we got backs.
Yeah.
We got backs.
Y'all got to stay.
We got backs. We got veteran backs. We got young backs that all do the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a play.
And that's
I
what.
would kind of get mad. I'm like,
I
hold
feel
up,
you. I know.
hold up.
I feel you. I feel you.
The next team ain't got really a bunch of film.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now they gotta watch everybody.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
it.
all they got is
Yeah.
all they got is
Hey,
one game.
but if you think about it, most of the top SEC teams got at least 3 to 4 running backs.
At least 3.
Yeah,
'Cause we got 4. We got about 3, 4 too.
but ain't nobody got more than Georgia.
I don't know. Alabama got about 4 of them.
Alabama do
Or they like our
Well, they
guys.
like that. They like
You
that.
know Alabama.
Against, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait
the Haynes.
Wait a minute.
Just
Hold
the
the
Haynes
phone.
played last
Hold
year
the
against
phone. Hold the phone.
Oh my God.
Hold the phone. Who y'all played again?
Man, come on, man.
Oh no, it makes sense.
Hold on.
It makes sense,
No,
'cause-
hold on.
'cause y'all could have played
Hold
y'all
on.
red shirt guys.
Hold on, but listen.
The other day.
Hold on, but listen.
Say y'all
Hey, but Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, but Joe. This what everybody fail to realize. It don't matter what the team, what's the ranking or where that team come from. They still put on pads just like you do.
Man, get outta here,
And they
dog.
can beat you any day.
Man, get out of
if
here.
You underestimate.
We talk that fairy tale shit, but however, come on, let's be real. That's Alabama and whoever y'all played. We can't even remember who we played.
28, yeah.
Yeah, that real close.
In
Come on, dog.
In Alabama.
Come on, don't. Hey, you so PC right now.
Oh, no,
That's pissing me off.
No, we gonna be down there.
He's so damn PC. That's some bull crap. Yeah, any given Saturday. Any given Saturday, you can. Yeah, they put their shoes on just like I do. But damn it, we don't do the same recruiting that y'all do either. Anybody trying to go to that school? Everybody trying to go to Alabama.
Alabama.
Not
So
no
you-
more.
Man,
They trying to go to Georgia now.
Stop being bad. You sound like Best
Hey,
right now.
they trying to go to Georgia now because
You sound like Best. And we got to recruit. So I be damned.
They want to rank.
And I be damned if that team that y'all put up, Georgia won't walk over their ass like y'all did. So come on, let's go back to what you just said.
Hey, but don't sleep on Alabama though.
I'm not sleeping on them
They only
motherfuckers.
a few years removed.
I'm not
from
sleeping on.
who
I
they was.
never sleep on Alabama. I don't give a damn who that coach is.
Yeah, they only
It's
a few
Alabama.
years removed.
That's
Yeah.
me being unbiased. Going back to what you just said. You just said, oh, these boys put their shoes and cleats on and pads on just like everybody else. High school players do too.
Oh yeah.
Middle school players do too.
Oh yeah.
What you talking about?
That's
Who
what-
y'all played?
Hold on,
Who
hold
y'all?
on.
No, hold on. Who y'all played? This is my point. This is my point. You just said something. I'm responding to your. I'm responding to. I'm responding to your point. Who? No. Name the
Western
team.
Kentucky.
Who?
Western
I
Kentucky.
watched
Say
that
again.
game for 10
Western
minutes.
Kentucky.
I
What's
turned it
Kentucky? You seen their mascot?
Now y'all
No.
know Western Kentucky.
Them boys was up 20. Them boys
had,
up 21 points in 5
Antonio
minutes.
Kincaid 2 years ago.
They did. However, you
So
talking
they
about.
have-
You talk.
They got decent.
I'm glad y'all.
decent programs.
I'm glad y'all trying to pump these boys. I'm glad y'all trying to pump these boys. However, my two compadres. However, y'all know damn well the recruiting from West Kentucky and Alabama is 100 times different.
Of course.
Okay, so okay. So y'all agree?
Yeah.
Y'all both agree. So talk about putting his pads on the same way. You talking about none but a slew of 5-star athletes compared to
No,
you
I'm
got.
not saying that. I ain't
What that
saying-
what he just said?
I don't-
What that what he just said? What that what he just said?
No, but all of them.
This boy said any get they put their cleats on the pads on just like everybody else.
Not them.
But now what I'm
Not
saying
them.
is,
Come on.
but now what I'm saying
How many of them in college football?
No,
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying
them.
is you could underestimate a team and you could end up losing.
They could have
That's what I'm
they could have
saying.
underestimated he got and still won by 30. Alabama could have underestimated these guys. I'm sure they did, and still won by 30. Let's be real, man.
Yeah, that was.
Now a game like Georgia and Clemson, man,
That's a real game. That's supposed to be a real game.
Vegas had them.
I expected Georgia to beat them.
I expected them to beat them, but not that bad.
Like that.
Yes,
Vegas didn't even. Vegas one day.
The field goal, that was it.
Thursday night.
Listen.
Thursday, Vegas had them went 13, winning by 13. The next day they went down to 11. The next day went down to 9.
But listen.
So game day, okay, shit, they damn Vegas must know something that Georgia and we don't know. All of a sudden, that's second half. Vegas was wrong. If you better the point spread, you lost. Because if you better that Vegas, you lost some money.
Yeah.
Because that boy,
I already knew how y'all was gonna beat Clemson.
you didn't know we were gonna win no 34-3.
Man, you want to bet?
I don't think nobody
You want to bet?
Kevin,
Listen,
come
but
on,
listen,
Kevin.
come on, now, hold on, but listen.
You thought they were gonna win 34-3.
Listen, hold on.
If you look at it, Brink was from last year. And
Who?
He sucked this.
He said who?
Clemson quarterback.
Yeah.
He sucked last year.
But guess what? Even in the offseason, they didn't pick up nobody worth talking about. They ain't changed nothing up like that.
What would they rank?
Okay, that's from last year though.
No. They rank you based. Georgia would rank 5 going out of last year. Why they rank us number 1? Why did they rank us number 1? Why did they rank us number 1? My glad.
Damn.
Damn, Cal, you made
Damn.
me do it. You made me do
Done
it.
got excited
You made me
over
do
there,
it.
man.
You made me do it. You lucky that was a shot glass. I'm gonna shoot you. Anyways, we were ranked 5 going out of last season. Why did they rank us number 1 this year?
Because
y'all what y'all
Is that what we
got?
got? Okay, so you just going back to what you said. You said
But see,
Okay, go ahead.
you just you know
Go ahead.
you just said why they was ranked what they ranked because of what they got. Okay, they rank them in top 20. They rank Clemson top 20.
Yeah, but
And y'all know how Clemson been in the last few years.
That's politics. Y'all know how they
yeah, that's
But
They
politics.
gonna rank Alabama how they rank
That Dabo's win.
Dabo's win.
And Spoda had one of the best defenses in college football.
I didn't
I
Going
didn't.
down, baby. It's
At the
going
first half, I
down.
did.
Who? I ain't said that in the first half.
Yes.
They're supposed to have the best
The
defense.
first half, yeah.
Yes.
I see the
But
defense.
listen,
They said they've been the best
I
defense
get
in
that
college
part,
football.
but one thing I know
One of the
about,
best defense in college football.
The Georgias, the Alabamas,
Not like that.
like the Ohio State, them teams like that, them top 5 schools, bruh, they all start slow sometimes. But that second half,
I would question Georgia
that
first
second-
half, boy.
man,
I was like, boy, I know all these other players, all these
Hey,
other
listen,
SEC schools looking at this right here,
Listen.
but I'm like, God,
hey,
dog.
listen, I talk my junk about Georgia all the time.
Yeah, be unbiased for once.
But man, listen, I'm talking about Kirby Smart. Okay. He gonna start out slow. Okay. He gonna go through his little things. But after a while, bro, he gonna do some stuff that you cannot stop. And guess what?
That
After
halftime adjustment.
they could not stop it.
Clemson didn't adjust nothing at halftime.
It's not.
They didn't make no adjustments. They didn't make no adjustments
watching
halftime.
that
Georgia did.
Yeah,
And boy, that first drive, it started the whole tsunami.
You can't
Coach
make
had already
you
accepted
can't
defeat.
make an adjustment on the defense.
No.
If you take somebody out, they expose it. If you put somebody in, they go. Georgia ran the ball like they supposed to have did in the first.
Yeah.
When Clemson was hot.
Yeah.
So they did it in the second half because their offense couldn't move the ball.
Exactly.
Like Law said,
Yeah.
what
And they
you
killed
expect them to do?
Yeah.
They
When
stayed
got
on the
main
field
backs
too long.
running,
Yeah.
they gonna keep running.
Anytime you stay on the field that long for 17 minutes,
It's trouble.
You in trouble.
You in big
Trouble.
You drained.
Yeah.
But if that
Rain.
run game is untouchable, them boys already set up for the goddamn play action, man.
Yep. For
Hey,
sure.
but see,
And
So
that's all.
they gonna throw it out there.
That's
too.
all it went to.
It's gonna be a
but guess what?
Alabama.
Even with Alabama though, I was still like I was on the fence a little bit, just on the play calling and this, that, and the third, being under new leadership and them actually believing in what he trying to do.
I feel
So
the
I
same way.
want to see what's going on.
I felt the same
So
way.
I had to see for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got new,
Yeah.
y'all got new people in that organization. I'm with
He
you.
is a project of Nick Saban.
Absolutely. That's why
He
Nick Saban called.
He is.
That's why
Showed.
Nick Saban in mind him
Yep.
coming on.
Yep.
here.
He
He
is.
vouched for it.
Half of his seniors from the Washington Huskies
They came over.
went with it.
He did,
So
yeah.
it didn't hurt it.
No, I did.
He gonna be straight.
Oh yeah, he gonna be good.
He just got to
When it get time,
can't keep the cupcakes schedule.
No, you
because
can't.
the SEC is getting too powerful.
I about
Yeah,
to say.
it is.
Now it's gonna prove everything. I think all the SEC schools
Yeah.
when they play SEC schools against each other,
Yeah.
conference play, it's gonna really show what Alabama got,
yeah.
what Georgia got,
Yeah.
and is Texas really that Texas? It's gonna show
really
it.
that
Oh,
good.
is Ole Miss really that Ole Miss? That's what they all scared me.
And
Yeah.
guess,
They all
guess what?
scared.
They did it on purpose. They with the start of this new thing right here, they did it
Yeah.
on purpose by putting Georgia and Alabama for the first like
Early.
big SEC game.
You need to.
Cause they end up by December.
By December,
it's gonna,
they
it's
gonna,
gonna,
they
it's
gonna
gonna,
see who they gonna see who got it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for
But
sure.
I told y'all, the team.
Damn, everybody do that. Got him. Got him.
Oh yeah.
Turn it to the knucklehead.
They always have, man. Listen.
Missouri gonna be a scary
Oh,
team.
yeah.
over there.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Missouri for sure. Hey man, let's catch up with some of these. We got Clark Norris say Dabo's pride will make this his last season at Clemson. Oh my, that's a big say so. Not because I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Man,
That's
that
it.
Florida
Yeah.
is that-
You seen 2 years ago the defense coordinator that was holding it down for Clemson. He went to where he went. He head coach somewhere over there over in West Coast somewhere.
Yeah.
He refused to use the portal, and it's showing on the field. Boy, you gotta use that portal.
Bro, that Porter
Or leave or quit. Or like Nick Saban did.
The Porter and the NIL gonna kill it.
Man, listen.
Nah, Nick Saban left.
That was-
He didn't want to be a part of it.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I said leave like Nick Saban
He
did.
said he
Yeah.
didn't want to pay nobody.
Yeah.
else.
What-
He trying to keep it out.
He tried to keep it to
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
It was some team that said we sticking to tradition.
Yeah.
There's some team this year that didn't pick up nobody in NIL.
And it's gonna show.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna make a big
Clemson
It's gonna
didn't
show.
pick up nobody.
Nope.
That might be who it was.
Yeah, Clemson didn't pick up nobody.
They said it during the game.
All the people on that team that just recruits.
That's what it was.
That's it.
Clemson.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I said, look, man, if something is changing and you don't want to be a part of the change, you gonna fall behind.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
gonna fall
adapt.
behind or you gonna have to get out the way.
Same thing with technology, baby. You
You
gotta
mean go to
adapt.
another conference?
You got to
Yeah,
move.
man.
Try to get out of ACC. Go to
But they trying to make it negative because they talking
It get
about
passed by.
they talking about
Because it
tradition.
no matter where you go,
No matter where
it's
you go,
changing.
it's changing.
And I like Dabo. I always like Dabo. It's something about.
I'm a buy a player. If I'm a coach, I'm a buy a player.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna sit around and be like old school football, old school fundamental. Like no, but you still need a couple of them dogs.
You got
That's why
to,
they
man.
made that
You
deal.
got to keep up with what everybody else doing.
42 of them jokers.
Yes, sir.
42.
Yeah.
And see the thing about Alabama, Alabama been paying for them players long before
Long,
all they got started.
Yeah.
So, but now they done open it up to where it's public now.
Yeah.
But Alabama was
Exactly.
feeding everybody steaks
Everybody,
back then.
man, they feeling real good.
FAMU, they eating hamburgers. They was eating steaks.
Man,
in
look at here.
Alabama.
They driving nine
All that
cars.
money that they
Yeah.
got for them kids, it make a huge difference. Cause Alabama, every time you see them step on the field,
Alabama
O-line,
been
D-line,
in them F-150
y'all
You hear
know
me?
the
Come on now.
used to be
Yeah.
big.
Come on now.
Hey,
Ooh,
Nick
come on now.
Saban ain't got that call out for nothing.
Nick Saban
He had a little money. He had a little money. He say, "Hey, y'all boys, eat."
Man,
He don't feed
listen.
them boys, man.
No.
Because how
You said me had a car lot.
He killed
He was feeding them
them
boys,
guys
man.
there when he left.
That's
Man,
crazy.
y'all know
How
Nick
you
Saban.
keep your recruits there when you
Oh,
finna
yeah.
leave that you brought in the year
Just
before?
because
Nick Saban
gone,
office,
yeah, it don't
Nick
change.
Saban desk had a button on
Alabama
it.
is still Alabama.
Still Alabama.
That's crazy.
Nick Saban desk had a button on to open the door and close that bad boy. If he wants somebody in the office, he ain't got to get up and open the door. He press a button on his desk to open the door in his office. Nick Saban was the king.
The king.
The king.
And
Hey,
get what?
hey,
He
but
still got a press box.
Man.
Hey, but catch
Yeah, he
this.
was.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
But catch this. He's still doing. He doing a whole commercial with Prime now. Y'all seen that?
yeah, the Affleck.
I
Yeah,
see
he been
when
there for a
running
minute.
that
He been
now
there for a
he doing a
minute.
commercial
He
with
been doing
Prime.
that.
He been there for a minute. Yeah, it's about
Now he wasn't doing that before. When him and Prime was beefing. They wasn't doing that.
it's about their fifth commercial together though.
A couple
It's about
times
their fifth
after
one.
that.
Yeah.
They squashed that beef.
Yeah.
They squashed
Nick
that.
Saban squads the beef.
Oh, yeah.
Prime stay the same.
Prime ain't gonna change nobody,
Yeah, nah,
man.
Prime stay the same. Nick Saban swallowed that pride and took that.
Oh, he
chip.
did.
Yeah.
You see what he did to CBS?
Mm.
There you
They reported
go.
CBS.
He said,
Come
"Look,
on.
I ain't got no problem with
All
you.
want to do it though.
But I got a problem with what your people did."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the realest thing
Nah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for
That's the
sure,
realest thing I've ever
for
seen.
sure.
He did that.
On TV.
On TV.
That's
The realest
wild.
thing I ever
Hey.
seen. Respectful. Look,
Man.
I'm not doing you wrong.
Wait,
I ain't got a problem with you.
that's why
But
y'all.
you-
That's why y'all.
your bosses-
When y'all see me put the bad boy on, y'all know what it is. I'm following Dion. I'm bandwagon like a mug. Wherever Dion go, I'm with Dion. I always been with Dion.
And he got the old-
Always been with Dion. When baseball, when he got traded to Cincinnati and all the other teams, I was with Dion. Well, I like Cincinnati now. Got
Shit,
dog.
you
Yeah.
go to Florida State.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you a real one. You gonna respect Prime.
Yeah, Prime, man. That Prime time. He ain't got that name ain't come for no reason. Shoot. You know, look good, dress good, play good.
Talk good.
Come on, baby.
He talk good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a motivator for your ass.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hey, shout out to Ty D. Fusco in the building, man. Thanks
What's
for joining us
happening,
tonight,
bro?
baby. Yes, sir. Marquisha Pritchett, thank you for joining us. Hope I'm saying the name right. Michael James Spray, what's happening with your boss? Old teammate right there in high school for sure. I read that already. Treese, our Seven Smoke therapist, Treese Manuel, just pulled up in the building. Shout out to Treese right there. Maria out in St. Louis. Shout out to Maria. Thank you for joining us tonight. Brian Buford, Big Buford, what they call him. I don't know that. I just made it up. But shout out to Brian Buford for joining us tonight, man, for sure. Erica Smith, thank you for joining us, man. Thank y'all so much. Like, share, and tag. Baby. Right now, we're in the sports smoke. We're talking about these games that happened this past weekend. Exploring some people and some teams. You hear me? So, y'all like, share, and tag. Make sure y'all like, share, and tag, baby. Yeah. Make sure y'all also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, go to YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk on YouTube. Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk on YouTube, baby. We'll love to see you there, man. But yeah, keep it going, baby. Like, share, and tag, please. Like, share, and tag. Any more things about this past weekend, guys?
Man, I'm just excited to see where we could go, man.
This football season started off exciting.
Just the first game.
This first weekend started off exciting.
Really exciting. It is.
The new holiday is here. It's a long holiday.
Every weekend.
I'm looking forward to it. I crank my grill up. Oh my God! I wake up early. I got my wood. I'm ready to burn. I got a lot of wood to burn.
So you crank up your grill. You don't call nobody. All right.
No, that's bullshit. I call everybody.
Hey,
Call everybody.
Everybody
come out.
Hey, that's some bull.
Hey, you know I gotta call everybody.
Hey,
I do it for y'all.
Let me get the call next time.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't did it yet, but I got you.
I come.
I got you.
He gonna probably get beat bad by Georgia.
Who that?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
You think so?
He probably gonna get beat.
You think so?
Ole Miss is not.
Hey, you ain't missed this past week, dog. With the predictions. I hope you're right, cause I'm scared. I want you to know. I don't know.
Only team y'all need to work.
Who y'all near team?
November.
Who y'all near team?
Texas Tech.
Oh.
Is it Texas Tech?
Tennessee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tennessee Tech next week. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying in general, Ole Miss is not consistent. Ole Miss been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
They
I don't
not.
know.
They
now.
look
They
good,
two
though.
seasons now.
Like I say,
We got in there.
I'm not saying they slouching.
To
Yeah.
me, the
But they
SEC
lack
is
that
lies
consistency,
about.
bro. They'll fail sometimes.
Absolutely.
Everybody gonna try to knock off Georgia and Alabama.
Y'all play Auburn this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Auburn.
We got
October
Auburn.
5th.
They got Auburn October 5th.
God, no, but I hate
Y'all talking about
that.
Georgia?
And see, that's what
Y'all hate playing them, but that, you know how that Iron Bowl, that's different. Yeah, they can be 0-8, but they gonna play y'all like they damn
I
undefeated.
say they got it rough.
Yeah, they got it rough.
Yeah.
When they go to Kentucky, they got Alabama, they got Auburn, they got Mississippi State, Texas, the Gators, Ole Miss,
God.
Tennessee. Whew. Then they got UMass and G-Tech. But
Rivalry week.
That middle stretch.
That middle
is
stretch,
hard,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. So I know they put up number one coming in. We do have the largest offensive line in college football. Average, 6'4".
Yeah, y'all got the Dallas Cowboys off the
Yeah,
line.
345 pounds. We got the largest offensive line in college
I'm
football.
gonna tell y'all something. This is a little side note, but that's what got dang but Austin missing, bro. But also they had them tall behind boys.
Yeah.
Oh, that game was
God,
great. 52 to what?
What y'all play? Who y'all
No, I'm
play?
talking about the Wildcat.
I know. Who y'all play?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying.
Shit, they ain't feeding them babies no more.
Oh,
Back in the day,
So they ain't feeding them up.
They ain't feeding them babies no
That
more.
boy used to be tall.
They'll take the peanut butter out the system.
Yeah,
man, there it is. There it
Well,
is.
that's all the schools really, but
Yeah. They
them
won't feed
boys.
I think the problem is them kids start smoking early.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
real,
too.
they stopping their growth, bro. Like,
That's what it is.
And plus they getting caught up with these gangs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
That's
man.
good. That's a good segue right there, man. Our next segment gonna definitely be about the change in our youth compared to back in the day. When we was younger, we had people we looked up to, we listened to. If they gave us knowledge, so on and so forth. You know, a lot of people inspired me to do certain things that I'm doing still to this day, like law enforcement, like going and play ball, go to college, and stay in Kentucky and not being back over here amongst the people that I grew up with. So we're gonna speak about that in our lighted up segment. Is our only topic tonight that we're gonna talk about after we leave the commercial, pay some bills, whatever. But before we do that, any more things about the sports?
Hold on. I don't know if y'all saw this against the Hurricanes and the Gators. I don't know if y'all saw it. The Hurricane had this one receiver that broke this joker down, and he hurt his leg. I don't know if y'all seen that play.
You talking about Kobe George, buddy?
God, dog, boy, he lay down on his stomach, boy.
Hey, speaking of Miami, that quarterback
Man,
and
look here.
Shador, he worked out with him this summer.
Yeah.
I mean, the off season. That quarterback is to me, he top front with Heisman.
No.
No, but after that first game, man,
I don't know
that
if he stay
performance.
consistent through the year though.
If he stay like that right there, that performance right there is a Heisman Trophy winner performance.
These 6 games right here that I just pointed out.
Uh-huh.
Alabama,
Uh-huh.
Auburn,
Uh-huh.
Mississippi State,
Yep.
Texas, and Georgia will win Carson Beck the Heisman.
Oh yeah.
And the way he looked good
Now,
too.
Cam Ward gonna get invited.
I was about to say
Travis
Cam
Hunter
Ward,
gonna get
man.
invited.
Yeah.
But this right here,
You're gonna determine
and
it.
I'm talking football,
Right.
and I like
Unbiased.
Cam Ward. I'm unbiased like a mother.
All right.
I'm a hurricane
All right.
fan side
I
down.
can talk to him all day. I can't talk to
But
you.
these
And
these
Dustin.
six games right here, if he throw over 300 yards,
He ain't know.
So who else you got over them other than two?
but you still got to put Travis in there.
Yeah.
If Travis can have 1,000 yards this year,
Oh yeah,
without getting hurt,
he better.
Without getting hurt. That's the key part. No getting hurt. Not getting hurt.
and Shador could get an invite.
Yeah,
That's right. Shador look good.
445 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Shador look
Can you have
good.
2 people from one team going?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
yeah. But they're 2 different positions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You know.
did. We had a quarterback in
You know,
Defense
now,
guy.
now I would love for Travis to get it because he would be the second one next to Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
That
That's
plays
right.
Defensive back.
offense and defense.
Yeah.
You don't even think Cam Ward got a chance
Our schedule
after
ain't
this first game?
Based on the schedule.
Based on the schedule.
The
Yeah.
toughness.
Y'all got a tough schedule.
No,
No.
Georgia got a tough
See,
schedule.
So they'd be ACC championship all easy.
Okay.
we ACC champions, but probably only 2 of 4 teams out of the ACC gonna be ranked.
So they're not really gonna count what he do.
Cause it ain't, cause it's like he's
Because I
not
feel like
beating
he's gonna
nobody.
do some shit.
Right.
Hey,
Ain't playing
Hey,
against
But
nobody.
he ain't
you know-
playing against nobody.
Unless he throw for more yards and more
Yeah,
touchdowns.
but Cam gonna do
Yeah, but
something
still.
this year. He
And you
gonna
know,
do something crazy.
college
You
get
talking
ranked based
about-
on their strength and what they got and who they
Yeah.
got and how bad you beat a team that you're supposed to beat bad.
Yeah.
And you play them, you lose by 7, and they pick you out a win by 25.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna bring your rank down.
Oh,
They
man.
determine that stuff like
you
that.
beat him,
You
but you ain't
talking
beat him how
about
you
Right.
beat him.
That type
4
deal,
top
yeah.
teams in the SEC gonna be there.
Yeah.
And like I said, if Carson Beck can do what he did against Clemson, against those guys, he's a lock. He's the top runner. Now, like I say, Cam Ward gonna be there. He's gonna be invited, but he ain't gonna win.
I ain't gonna lie, this is the most nervous I've been about playing Georgia.
Cam blew my mind. He got my eyes
Hey,
wide
bro, I
open.
ain't gonna lie to
He
you.
got- Cam got
I'm
my
nervous
eyes
because we
wide
playing in
open.
them.
Alabama- Oh yeah.
I'm saying, I'm talking about
You know what
excited.
I'm saying?
Red
He
Rook
did.
down there.
Like
You
what
gotta
he
understand,
did.
he did that in
Hey, he
in
repping
Washington.
Georgia.
That's what they said. They
Despite-
said
He did
they
it
said he
once.
was supposed to go to the NFL, but he switched over.
See, he was going to
They
the
said
NFL
Miami
last
paid him
year.
enough, and he said he gonna stay. Yeah, but
I ain't gonna say what we gave him because
Hey,
you know, we lied.
Talking about the commercial. Look at the commercial.
Affleck.
There you go. Both of them right there.
that's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was
There they
talking
go
about.
right there.
He talking about him and Prime will beef, and I said, man, you want a commercial with him, man?
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
Yeah. That's money.
That's money.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
But Prime was already, y'all gotta think, Prime was already on Affleck.
Yeah.
They
He
brought-
was.
they brought Nick
Well, actually,
Saban on.
Nick Saban. Wait. Well, I don't know. Well,
Nick Saban was on Affleck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Saban. He was on there with the
They
blue.
wasn't together.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
They just merged them together.
Okay. I was thinking that Nick Saban jumped on.
Oh no, man. Nick Saban had the blue suit and
He
all.
had his own thing.
Yeah.
Remember, he brought the Buffalo to the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year.
KFC, everything,
Now
man.
he doing KFC with his sons. All his kids on that commercial
He
too.
a genius.
Hey, Lo, before we get out of this sports smoke, we got to shout out Coach Jackson and them Blazers.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that, baby. Shout out to Tremaine,
Yes,
head coach Tremaine Jackson VSU. Y'all remember he said last Wednesday when he was on our show,
Yeah.
Cigar Table Talk. You know what I'm saying? We had the head coach. He said Albany State was his toughest opponent.
Put them Rams down.
That question came out. Who was your tough? Who the team that you?
Yeah, he said
Look,
that's
Albany
what he
He
State.
said Albany State.
That's what he said.
And when I was in Atlanta this past weekend, I was calling back. I was trying to get updates on what's the score. Said, man, shoot this. He said it was 28-7 at the time. Like what? Who? VSU. Like, what? He said, I said, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, man, that boy been tough as.
Want me to tell you why he won?
Cause he on that show.
Oh, you want to tell her why he won? He on the black over with no socks on.
Yeah, on the force.
No, he's on loafers.
He had them black loafers on.
I'm about to tag him.
He had that all black loafers. And you can see the missing of the socks.
Yeah, it going down. It going down.
But them goddamn people sliding in the goddamn shoes.
Slip and slide.
Florida State losing 21-6.
Yeah, we look at that, man.
That's crazy.
I wanted to watch the PSU, but I couldn't.
When somebody said Florida and Florida
Really
State
couldn't get down?
gang gonna be on Tubi.
Wow.
That's why I say Cam won't win.
Man.
Because if we'll have to
That
play
quarterback
them, you know they
suck,
on
man.
the other side.
Yeah.
That
You know
dude-
that? You know he come from Cliff.
Hey, but
Man,
y'all know Boston
man.
College make a league.
Y'all
Boston
know
College
this-
beat
yeah,
Florida
right now.
State all the time. Boston
Yeah,
College
yeah.
beat
He
Florida
left. I think he went to.
He throwing that ball away all over the place.
He must
I think
knew
he
something.
Mississippi or something.
They
On
do
a
that to
Monday
the
night,
something like
they
that.
roughest.
But yeah, he left though.
Man.
He must knew something. He must
I
knew
used to be
something.
there, man. I used to cook in the
But you know they
skybox.
bought,
I used to see all them games.
DJ in because he had a good season in Oregon State.
Mm-hmm.
See, he left Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't consistent.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Oregon State and put up numbers against smaller teams.
I forgot what Tate
Man,
went
he
there,
ain't doing
man.
nothing now.
And you know, now he back with Florida State, and he look like he can't even play.
Man,
Hey.
for real.
Man,
He done threw the ball away, man. I mean,
Hey.
And I fought Mike Norvell. He need to open up the playbook. You got a
He
different
do.
style of quarterback now. That
Yeah.
ain't Travis.
I
Travis
agree.
gone.
I agree. I feel like it's organization.
You got a more
Florida State.
athletic quarterback. You got to open it up.
yeah.
Tate went to Southern Miss.
Who?
Tate.
Damn, he went
Take
down.
Rodemaker.
He went
Right,
to
man.
Southern
Yeah, he
Miss.
went. He
Southern
went.
Miss.
Damn, he went down.
Probably did it for educational reasons.
Oh,
Probably.
I mean, no, for playing
Look
reasons.
at
Yeah.
them boys
Get
just-
noticed. But he would have started this year. At
yeah, he would
Florida
have
State,
started
right?
at Florida State for sure.
No.
He
You don't
wouldn't.
think so?
Damn.
That's
like-
how they bought him in. They bought him in to start.
Oh, that was an insult. That was a slap in the
an
face.
insult to Riley.
Okay, so
That's
that's
why
why.
he- that's why he
Yeah.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, but then he leave for the NIL, and then he leave for issues.
He left because he wasn't gonna play.
Oh, so
Damn.
personal choice.
Yeah.
So they made sure that. Oh man,
When-
good.
when
I think that
Florida
should've
State
killed
picked them
Tate, though.
first in the transfer.
It won't hit that when they chose.
Riley hit the
Yeah.
transfer.
Transfer portal.
I think I would have stayed.
And it ain't no coach decision on that. That's a
It's
player
something at the
decision.
end of the day,
Yeah, that's a player
that's
decision.
football.
Tough.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But you also got to understand now, Roddy bailed on the team too.
Yeah, he did.
Because you remember he supposed to play against Georgia.
Yeah.
He went to Holland, he was hurt.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that freshman guy
Yeah.
came in.
It pride, because
He
it
bailed
was Georgia
on the
about
team
Bill
anyway.
again. He wasn't going to get that fight. You see what happened? You wasn't going to get that fight. He wasn't going to get that fight. Them Georgia boys stayed together. They ain't care about no. We're gonna sit out because of the going to the draft. No, we gonna play. We gonna play together. We gonna come in the thing. I don't care who Florida State got. They bring all their players. They ain't got to bring. We gonna still come out and play.
Yeah,
and it showed. It showed.
I remember Tate.
I ain't feel sorry for Florida State. I did a little bit.
Man, that joker feet about his big. That joker about 6 years old out there, boy. That joker got some big old feet, boy. That boy has some big feet, boy.
Hey. All right. Well, what any big game we missed that we talked about? We got everybody. We talked about Miami and Florida. That debacle.
Yesterday LSU played who?
LSU played USC. Hell of a
They
game.
won that game, right?
No, they lost.
They lost.
They
Now, where you
lost.
been there,
No,
Jay?
I didn't get to see it.
They-
I didn't even know that they played.
Yeah, last
I
night.
was talking about it in the group. I said,
Prime
damn,
time.
I missed that game.
It was a good one, man. It was a good one, dog. It was a real good
That was
game.
yesterday, right?
Last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I ain't think there was no games on yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Man, last night they
I saw
played
y'all started to talk about it. I got mad.
that 2 minute offense at the end of the game. USC did what? It ain't taking 2 minutes. Them boys came down and scored with 8 seconds left on the clock, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Them boys did that thing. They look. It was picture perfect. Like it was what they call it.
Call that moment. No.
Poetry in motion.
Well, that too. It was a workshop. If you wanna show how you do a 2 minute 2 minute drill.
Yeah, they did.
Them boys showed they was the epitome of a 2 minute drill,
Now,
and
is
it
that
took less than 2 minutes.
Is that the backup quarterback that was behind Caleb Williams, or is that some other guy?
No, that was the
At the backup,
I mean, come on,
and
man.
he ready.
Come on,
But
man.
he played because they blew out a lot of people. So
But I'm saying
he was
Caleb
able to get-
Williams, if you playing behind him, you gonna learn something. Now.
I mean, of course, yeah.
He
He
gonna change up the whole Bears.
he doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
I don't know.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do right now with USC, and it showed last night. And he got some guys to throw it to.
Okay.
Even though he had Rice last year, he got some nice receivers last year too. Williams did, but these guys, they ain't missing a beat. They remind me. I know it ain't SEC, but they remind me of how Alabama, them teams like that, Georgia, how they. Like, I remember Saban said about 5-6 years ago. He said,
that when Alabama was untouchable.
Man, yeah. He said, man, listen, my starter can go out, and his backup is just as good as him. And I ain't gonna miss a beat.
I mean, that's how it was with Derrick Henry, though. He was a backup.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, he said that, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that statement.
Yeah, but only thing about that, though, that was not paying out in the NFL.
Oh, no, none of that. None of that.
Almost good guys that ain't still in the NFL.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's
Hey,
true.
it's only about 2 of them right now.
That's true. That's true.
I'm saying them.
But do that be the
You
player
go
or
there
do
to
that be the
win.
organization that they go to? Because sometimes you a good
It
player.
can be a little both.
It's-
You
it's-
get drafted to the teams that ain't doing that.
Yes, it's a little
You
both.
gotta understand, man. Like I used to tell my sons when they were playing, if Nick Saban came to my house with a briefcase
Yes, sir.
And forget it.
with 7 different national championship rings
Yes,
in there,
sir.
and I know you can get one,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you bound for the NFL, but you got to work a little harder though.
Yeah.
You got
You got to work harder because you gonna sit behind somebody regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to take it
If
to
you
the
can
next
take
level
that-
when you
if you
get
can
there.
take the position.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why not go there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know
You have the opportunity to show who you are. If you really are that dog.
exactly.
Yeah.
I get you.
Malachi Moore, one of them.
Look at Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Alvin
Oh,
Kamara.
Kamara.
Man.
He went when they were loaded.
Yeah, he damn sure did.
Loaded.
Yeah,
And you see
Yeah.
what happened to him. He couldn't even.
yeah,
get on
he
his
couldn't.
feet.
Even,
And you got Harris.
Tennessee.
You got Harris that ain't really showed me nothing in the NFL. He ain't really done too much for me in the NFL. And I like Pittsburgh. However, Harris just ain't really. He gained a little bit of weight. He just seemed more.
Yeah, but is that the team, bro?
No, I just
I
think
don't
it's
know.
the latest days.
Like, man, a lot of Alabama running backs in the league been doing some things.
Now with Harris, it's his quarterback.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
They want
Because now, if I'm in the defense, we already got your passing shut down.
Is it
So I know
offensive
nobody
line?
run the ball.
Is it offensive
I
line?
know
Could be.
nobody run the ball.
Is it
No,
offensive line?
You talking about for the Steelers? No.
Yeah, but Najee been playing
You gotta
3-4 years
understand.
now.
Yeah.
If, when they offense will get behind 14 points, what you finna do now? I'm finna throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
So Najee is a non-fighter.
Yeah.
I don't need you on 14 points down, and I'm in the third quarter. I got
Unless
to
they smart enough to
I
put
gotta
him into
start
the
slinging.
passing
And
game.
when Najee start when Najee running the ball early,
they need to
before
put
they
him
get
into the
down,
passing game.
yeah.
I ain't see too much. I haven't seen too much of Najee, even before they lose the lead, before they get behind.
I don't think that
Early stage of the game,
Yeah.
I ain't seen Najee really be that guy like I seen. Like I was impressed. Him catching the ball at Alabama and running the ball.
In
He one of
college,
the best receivers.
Yeah, in
Oh,
college,
yeah.
Oh, my
it was
God.
one thing, but when he got in the league,
Yeah.
But they don't use him the same. They don't use him like that.
Man.
They don't drop the
But
ball off to him like
it's,
that.
I don't know.
But he ain't that. He's
I want him to be a powerhouse,
Yeah.
man.
He's small. He's
He's
small.
a small
He's
back.
not big. Yeah.
Man.
So I can't run him 20 times.
Oh, you can't run it 20
But
times.
you run him one good
He
time,
don't
bust
get
through
beat
there. But he won't do it.
But that ain't his job to go through.
It
His
need
job
to
is to
be.
bounce to the
Yeah,
outside.
he's not a bruising
But-
back.
Yeah.
He's not a bruising back.
But the thing is, he didn't do that. He need to.
He need to.
He need that ball thrown to him where he can get out in space and make something.
I thought he was gonna be like a Marshall Faulk coming into the league.
Man, me too.
Because
I
he's
thought
one
he
of the
was gonna
best
be- yeah.
receiving backs coming out of that draft that year.
Yep.
He one of the best receiving backs
Yeah, but Marshall
coming
had
out of
a
that
little
back.
bit more weight. He had a little bit more
Well,
weight.
yeah, I got that too. However, Marshall was different. Yeah, he was.
lower center of gravity.
But-
he was almost
But
like
I'm talking about
a
receiving wise. I'm talking about catching the ball, able to catch. Like a lot of you don't find a lot of backs
No.
that can catch the ball like Harris
That's true.
and Falk. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about. Like a good runner and can catch the ball out of the backfield. So you don't know how to play him. A linebacker can't guard him. A linebacker can't guard this man when he get out there to try to in the flats or do that little you know what I'm saying? A linebacker can't guard him. So that's a mismatch. I'm thinking like Marshall Faulk. It was a mismatch. He go out there and matter of fact, he line up at receiver.
He do that one move.
Man,
he shake
yeah.
that linebacker.
And the linebacker can't guard Marshall Faulk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about Harris.
Marshall Faulk had a 35-year-old quarterback too.
That's true too.
Warren was already seasoned.
Kurt Warren was seasoned.
Back and rope.
He was seasoned. Yeah, they called him out of the yeah.
Hey,
That
but
sure was.
Kurt Warner was unorthodox too.
Yeah, but
He
was-
played more like a man on the
And he
field
had my
as
boy
opposed to a football
Isaac,
player.
my
but
boy
he
Torrey
had-
Holt.
He had the best.
He had the
Yes,
what they say the best show on turf.
on turf.
Boy, listen, boy, I was a big fan. fan. I was a big fan.
Them boys was some go-getters.
Yes, Lord. And running routes, man, you couldn't run no routes like them two boys right there, Mike.
So
And Folk had them, he had the feet too. But yeah, man, that's good. That's good.
Ice milk.
Anything else?
No, that's
We
it.
got Steelers and Falcons this week.
Oh yeah.
Two of my top teams that I
Steelers
like.
gonna win that.
You think so?
I'm about to say, you think so?
I know so.
Easy like that?
I know so.
Easy like that?
I'm not gonna say it's
Drake
easy.
London playing.
But
Y'all
I-
got Kirk Cousins throwing the ball.
We got
Man,
players.
look, man. Hey.
We both of them did some good stuff on off season now. Both of them got some good pickups on the off season. I must say the Falcons really this the best I've seen the Falcons when they off season pickups. You know what I'm saying? This is the best I've seen them. Yeah, this is the best I've seen Steelers in a long time too though.
Yes, though. The Falcons, y'all should have let go Kyle Pitts. Y'all should have waited on that. Because that's based on your quarterback. That's not based on him.
It was money.
I mean, yeah, he supposed to get paid.
Yeah, but he ain't performed like
And
that.
who was throwing him the ball?
But they don't care about that. They ain't gonna. I know that's the politics and
Right.
a lot of times I see them like, man, damn.
Because Miami got him now.
Give him a
They got the
chance.
fastest team. He gonna make some moves in
Yeah,
Miami.
absolutely.
He gonna make some moves in Miami. They
gonna
still
be
got
looking
the
for him.
fastest team in the NFL.
And I thought he was gonna be a factor this past season because of the young quarterback. Use him like they use their boy for the Chiefs, Kelsey. Use him like that. Kelsey do option routes. He'll run out a little bit and he'll stand in that window between the two linebackers and be open for Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this would be good for that young quarterback to have a little check down, pass to throw, real quick, boom. Yeah. That would be Kyle Pitts, but no, they still didn't do that shit.
That's that rookie situation. Kelsey and Mahomes, they done sat down and talked to each other. Hey, if I got you running a curl, well, you take 5 steps. If you don't see it, I want you to make that automatic slant.
Right.
You looking for that. Like
Exactly.
They done had them conversations.
And the thing is, coaches need to coach that to a younger quarterback. You got a Kyle Pitts that can run faster than some receivers.
He a wide receiver speed.
Yeah, he's agile. Use this guy across that big freaking middle. He's a tight end now.
Yeah.
So don't treat him like he's a receiver. He's a tight end, so he can probably be up in that jungle. He's up in that jungle. He's in the traffic. Yeah. So find him. He'll find his way. He can get around it. Man, linebacker can't match up with no freaking Kyle Pitts. No, but they didn't use him like that. I thought they would for a young quarterback that can get his stats up. That can get Kyle Pitts to be the top 5 tight end, but they didn't use him. They did not use him.
Last year with the Falcons.
Yeah, but it
was inconsistent.
It was very inconsistent.
that might have been Raheem's dumbest move.
Let him go.
Let him go.
I agree.
That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
agree.
The reason why I say that,
I agree.
Y'all done had
Mm.
a quarterback that sucked.
Mm. Now you got quarterbacks in there that can actually do some things.
Still though.
Man, Kirk Cousins gonna make a difference in Atlanta.
I ain't gonna say that yet. Because you gotta remember, Kirk Cousins is coming off an Achilles injury.
That's true.
Injury prone, yeah.
At his age.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it happened in the middle of
Of the season, yeah.
It didn't do like Aaron Rodgers at the beginning.
Yeah.
It happened in the middle.
In the middle of the season.
The Falcons pick up as a backup. He a
They,
stud too.
they picked up Penny.
They gave him money
That
to
was
it.
their best move.
That was a shock.
happened to Kirk
I was pissed off at that pick.
That's why they
You
did.
got a superstar
I was pissed off at that
coming right
pick, boy. I was pissed off at that pick
Everybody was.
until I started realizing I'm like Kirk Cousins didn't even know they were gonna pick a
Yeah,
quarterback.
he not gonna play too much longer.
I know that.
Well, you can't
They say they were preparing for the future. I got it. But however, we can get a badass defensive back or linebacker out of the draft right now. If we can add to the defense. We always add to the offense. Hey, man, what we gonna do with the defense, man? Like, God, now we need to stop people from scoring.
They don't want to talk about it no more. Old school football, you supposed to be building the team. If we got old school Kirk Cousins, like you said, just came off an Achilles injury, we got to be ready just in case.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy to the fans, but in reality, like he said, if Kirk Cousins get hurt 2 months from now, we got a stud that we can already work with, and he's been working behind.
And trust me, I
I
understand.
can't believe in that.
Trust me, I understand it, but the Falcons we talking about, y'all.
You said who?
We talking about the Falcons. We talking about the damn Falcons, man. The Falcons ain't thought like that. That's good thinking, cause that is the old school way.
That's old
The
school
Falcons ain't thought about that shit in 10 years.
It's
So why
no-
all of a sudden now
no NFL
we still need defense?
they
We
don't play
getting
like
all
that.
these offensive players.
Yeah.
You know why the Falcons did.
Yeah, but they don't play like that no more. They play for right now.
But when you seen the Falcons play like that? Man, the Falcons ain't played. Man, Falcons had the easiest conference last year. They had the easiest conference. We couldn't make the playoffs last year.
When Roddy White retired, that's when I knew it was a wrap. So
Man.
when y'all had Roddy White, y'all had Julio Jones, y'all had who was Freak.
After that goddamn debacle, that Super Bowl debacle.
I knew that was a rap.
I wasn't even gonna speak on that.
I got to. You got to. When you talk about the Falcons and how they recruit, and I'm bringing people in. I got to. I got to talk about it.
I gotta give you love on that.
I got to talk about it. So we got three Patriots in this thing.
See that right now?
We got you.
Hey, Belcher, I wish you was here for that.
Yeah, we got 3 Patriots in this thing.
Hey, y'all lucky. I was gonna wear my jersey today. I was like,
You
nah.
should have said I got 2 of them.
I got an old school Tom Brady and I got the modern day my Tom
Well,
Brady.
good luck to all both of y'all.
I ain't want Law to jump on me. I ain't want Law.
Oh no, I'm on by it, baby. You know.
I love the Steelers too, though.
I don't trip.
It's gonna be pitiful.
You can't watch the NFL without watching Mike Tom.
Exactly.
I love the Steelers too, man.
I respect
Mike
the
gotta win the
Patriots.
Super
I
Bowl,
always
man.
Belichick. I
Mike
mean,
gotta win another
He gotta
Super
win the
Bowl.
Super
He
Bowl.
gotta win
Man,
another.
he's got to, man.
I want him to.
He ain't got to. What he finna do this year
Oh, he got to. He gonna lose his
is
job.
revive Russell Wilson. And he gonna show y'all why he's a good coach.
why they brought him back?
If
They brought him back.
he revives Russell Wilson's career,
Watch what happens.
that's gonna put Mike Tomlin in
Even
top
if he
3.
don't, we got Fields.
top
He
five.
got
Justin
Fields.
I see him working Fields.
That's gonna hold it down.
You said
I
you see
would-
him
The
working-
young Russell Wilson.
I would leave
man.
Fields for one. I would leave him watching him for at least the first 4 games.
Hey,
Yeah,
Russell-
absolutely. Yeah.
Russell Wilson
Give him a chance to show what he can
That's
do.
what happened to Fields in Chicago.
But I seen Russell just a few
He didn't
games
get a
ago,
chance to
man.
hold
He
him.
Russ gotta get out that cat.
That's right.
Look
That's
at
right.
Jordan Love.
Buried
Look
in
at the
that
difference
cat.
between
Yeah.
Jordan Love. They're the
Stay
same.
behind that. Yeah.
Same age.
Yeah.
He stayed behind Aaron Rodgers.
Stay behind him.
His first 3
And he
games
looked
was
like him.
shaky, and then guess what?
And he looked like Aaron
He took
Rodgers.
off.
I mean, he threw it off his back foot like Aaron. Everything that Aaron Rodgers looked like, Love looked like it.
Yeah.
He do everything Aaron Rodgers do.
Oh, Jordan Love?
Throw on the back foot, all that good stuff. That I'm like,
y'all say, another
damn.
sleeper.
That's what's wrong.
Boy.
That's what's wrong with the younger quarterbacks.
Boy.
now.
Yeah.
These franchises are looking to build stand.
And that's exactly what I was saying. They don't do it like the old school.
And that team, Green Bay, that team, they all full of love.
Jordan Love doing
They
his
all
thing.
full of them offensive linemen. But if he go down, they gonna
Yeah,
like how
they
they do
gonna
Tom
get
Brady.
him.
They gonna get him. Make sure ain't nobody for the man.
Yeah.
That's our guy. That's our bag. Protect the bag.
Yes, sir.
Protect the bag. This our guy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? They all over Jordan Love
Y'all
over there,
can't tell
man.
me that's exactly what I just said. They not doing that no more.
No.
Having a Jordan Love behind an Aaron Rodgers,
Mm-hmm.
like now they trying to slowly get back to that same
Yeah.
how they used to. That's how football was. Man,
Mm-hmm.
even playing the video game, man. Some of these football teams, now we talking NFL. Some of these teams got a stable of backs. If I was playing Madden, I'm running this guy 5 runs. I'm finna run this other guy 2-3 runs.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL would be like, nah, we finna let this guy sit for the whole year. It's like, bro, put him on the field and let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to them quarterbacks, they gotta be developed.
Yeah.
Caleb
Yeah.
Williams was a star when he first came out. That's a whole nother conversation because there's nobody on the Bears that can teach Caleb Williams.
Mhm.
Caleb Williams got to go out there and be the man.
Mhm.
But like we talking about the Falcons, Kirk Cousins with the guy that they drafted behind him. You said Penix, right?
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but
that
still.
is real football.
That is the old school way.
He may fall into that situation that Lamar fell in.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco said, "I'm not teaching him nothing,
Did.
and I want out of here."
just because
Yeah. Yeah.
my mentor don't want to show me all the tools,
But you gotta-
I should be smart enough to watch what he's doing.
Exactly, but you
Come
gotta
on now.
understand now. Kirk Cousins have also made it public.
Yeah,
They blindsided me.
they done got too much money.
Mm.
I didn't know he was.
He didn't know he was
even
gonna get
picked.
drafted.
I
Right.
didn't know
Nah, he didn't know.
He did not know it.
That was
He
on
gotta-
draft night when
He
he
found
said
out that
He
night.
found out
Yeah,
night
that
of
was
the
draft night when
So-
they said that.
They ain't nobody told
how
me
can-
nothing.
If I'm a rookie, how can I come up and talk to you to get all the knowledge you got if you don't want to be bothered?
I'm an asshole on other, but I'm not an asshole to helping my people.
Why?
If this is a team,
You the
because
quarterback.
Kirk Cousins is old, bro.
But you gotta understand.
We got 3 more years, 2 years left.
Kirk
just got a
Cousins
bag, though.
is one of the consistent
He
guys.
got a bag
Quarterback.
from the Vikings.
He-
He got a bag from the like. He already rich at this point.
But when
Yeah,
Kirk
he been
Cousins
rich.
playing, he is consistent.
he good.
He is
Kirk
consistent.
Cousins, I used to like Alex Smith. I feel like Kirk Cousins and Alex Smith is a little bit on the same conversation, but Alex Smith, I would say, is a little bit better than Kirk Cousins. If Alex Smith, because Alex Smith had Patrick Mahomes behind him for what, 2.5, almost 3 years. When Patrick Mahomes finally played, Patrick Mahomes was playing like he was already supposed to be playing.
You
in
think
the
Alex
league.
Smith was better than Kirk Cousins?
I think Alex Smith and Kirk Cousins on the same,
I
on
do.
the same level.
I do.
Same level.
I can when I talk about Alex Smith and Kirk Cousins, I feel like they're in the same conversation. Kirk Cousins lasted longer than Alex
Alex
Smith because
that
Alex Smith
injury,
used to have more
that leg
serious
injury
injuries.
did.
I'm gonna say that why because he had Eddie Reed.
Andy Reid, Alex Smith
that is the
had
man.
different.
That is the
That's
man.
true.
That is
But
the
Alex
man.
Smith couldn't always make them passes that Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely not.
So
Nobody.
that changed
Ain't
the
too many
whole
people
game.
make the
But
pass
Alex
that.
Alex Smith was the man to me.
So Kirk Cousins, like I said, he's one of the most consistent quarterbacks.
He is.
Just haven't made it to the playoffs like that. I mean, he made it to, but one
he
time,
always get a bad playoff run.
it's and it's like, but he is consistent. He's the most consistent one of the most consistent quarterbacks, despite the injuries.
He's still the highest paid, ain't he?
Well, other than that, but I mean, it's the reason why they pay him high because they look at them stats.
He's worth it.
They look, yeah.
He's worth it.
So yeah, it would slap in the face for him to find out that they just drafted this doggone young stud out of college, and anybody tell me nothing. Like, hold on, y'all paid me all this money right here, but goddamn, what's
I
up?
was say how big is the slap when I got the check.
I wouldn't have paid.
He wasn't thinking about that.
You know they gonna still play me because
He wasn't thinking about that. He was the fact that I'm thinking I'm finna lead this team. I'm the quarterback. They gave me all this money to lead this team, but y'all give this other young boy right behind me instead of having somebody that y'all could another backup somewhere that's already in the league, a small amount of money.
I think Atlanta is giving Kirk Cousins.
They is giving him 2 years.
Because Kirk Cousins
Absolutely.
won the Super Bowl with the Vikings.
They paid Kirk Cousins too much money.
They did. I
They
agree
put,
with that.
for them to draft
Especially
Penix.
coming off that Achilles.
Not even thinking about a draft pick. Y'all gave him too much freaking money.
Especially coming off of
Why you
injury,
think that?
bro.
Because he got hurt.
Oh, that was that.
That's a major.
But them
30
stats.
You talking about football?
Well,
now.
it ain't no shoulder injury, no arm
It's
injury.
No, I don't expect Aaron Rodgers.
An Achilles
No.
injury.
He
in
back.
football is different.
he-
than it
You get
is
up,
in
you get older, man.
He back up.
He older.
He ain't throwing that. His arm ain't messed up.
basketball.
His thought process ain't messed up.
Yeah, but y'all, guess what?
If it pop,
Y'all beefed up the
That's
defense.
it.
Y'all beefed up the defense. You still got that same offensive line that gave old boy almost 7 sacks last year.
They ain't like him.
Kirk Cousins
They ain't
don't
like
run
him.
4-4.
They ain't like him. Kirk Cousins gonna get rid of that ball. Kirk Cousins he has a high IQ. He has a high IQ NFL football IQ. He has a high football IQ. He get rid of that ball. He know he can't run. He know he's slow.
Nah, he not mobile.
He know he's slow.
Y'all went there cost wise. I wouldn't have did it.
All right. So conference champs. NFC South.
You ask him
I'm
who's it gonna
going.
be?
Me personally, I'm going Tampa Bay gonna win it.
All right. You want to put a bet on that?
We can do 100.
With Baker?
We can do 100.
We'll do 100.
Don't
All right.
forget,
Baker
I'm about to say, don't
everybody last year,
forget.
didn't
I'm about to say, don't forget, Baker had a year
No.
last year.
That was his moment. That was his moment. Baker ain't new to this shit. Baker, that was his moment. He needed this because he would with 3 teams. He went 3 teams
Yeah,
last
but the
year.
Buccaneers didn't lose nobody.
He went 3 teams. Come on,
The Buccaneers didn't lose nobody.
$100,
They got the same
$100,
team.
and we added, and we were still close. We were right behind the Bucks.
What y'all bet? Who going
$100.
No,
No,
who gonna
NFC
win the
South.
conference?
NFC South. NFC South. NFC South.
He said
Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
He say Tampa Bay. I say the Falcons.
That's not something. I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Everybody gonna say Tampa Bay. I knew they were gonna say Tampa Bay because that was Baker's moment last year. That was his moment.
Baker got the same pieces now.
Yeah, he do.
And he added a running back.
But I just don't trust him.
He got-
I trust Baker more in Oklahoma
He got a chip on his shoulder.
than I did in college. I mean, in
You
NFL.
understand? Baker just got his money.
Yeah, because he had a good
He
year.
gonna be
He had a
He
good
got a
year.
chip on
Come
his
on, you know how that go.
He
Come on now, you smart. When they get that money, you don't hear from them next year.
Yeah, but Kirk got his money too. You ain't gonna hear from
But you always hear from Kirk.
Kirk done got his money.
You always hear from Kirk.
Kirk done got his money by 3 times.
You always hear from Kirk.
Kirk ain't gonna make the whole season.
NFC South champ, Falcons, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Nah, you
NFC
ain't wrong.
South.
You ain't wrong. Kirk probably
NFC
gonna be
South,
all right
baby.
when he get in the playoffs.
It going down.
Kirk gonna get an injury.
Kirk always
He
bet
gonna
on
get
the
hurt
team.
right when it's time to
He
get
bet on the best receiver in the game, Justin Jefferson.
I just hope he get hurt before he gets too deep so that Penix can have a chance.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen like that. I don't want that to happen like that. That's bull crap. I rebuke you. I rebuke you in NFL gods. In the name of the NFL gods, I rebuke
He
you.
gonna have all the film for us. He
Huh?
going to the game.
Yeah, he going, but
He gonna have the film
But-
for us.
it's gonna show.
But Penix shouldn't have been in, and y'all shouldn't have did that pick because everybody wanted y'all to get Shador.
That following,
They say
and Dion wanted that
the
too.
Cowboys gonna get shit done.
Nah.
That what they saying.
Dion said
said no.
no.
He said it's only 2 teams, Minnesota or the Raiders.
Yep. Yep.
Minnesota or the Ravens?
Minnesota or the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders. I was like, why would he want me
Oh,
to
the Raiders. And they need a
Raiders.
quarterback.
I like the Raiders this year too.
Who they got?
I like the
now? They
coach.
still got Jimmy G. Who they got now?
Got my tight end, my tight end from Georgia over there.
The Raiders.
Yeah, they still got G quarterback.
They got new head coach.
And
They love him.
I like
another guy.
Jimmy G get a lot of
You don't know
disrespect.
the
I like Jimmy.
He done been to a lot of
I
Super
like
Bowls.
Jimmy.
They keep
I like
saying him,
Jimmy.
But he done been to a lot of Super Bowls.
I like Jimmy. People. Matter of fact, Jimmy remind me of Kirk
Shoot,
Cousins.
they be trying to talk about us, a Patriot fan. Belichick made the right choice when he drafted Jimmy. It just wasn't time for Tom Brady to be gone. He made the right choice when he drafted Jimmy. Jimmy took San Fran to the Super Bowl as soon as he got traded. Belichick wasn't stupid. He knew what the fuck he was doing. Pardon my French, I'm sorry.
You good. A lot of L-bomb dropped tonight, baby. Because it's just intense right now. This season, the holiday has started. The holiday has started. The holiday has started, y'all. But we're gonna get out of this sports, man. We did a lot of talk on this sports, man. Thank y'all for chiming in. But we gotta pay some bills real quick. We're gonna get to our real topic. We won't hold you long on the next topic, but it's a real important, great topic. So y'all stick with us until we get back, baby. Until we get back, y'all know what to do. Smoke. There you go. Thank. I appreciate that. All right. What's up, y'all? It's Cigar Law here, 7 Smoke. I'm here with my brother.
I'm Cowboy Cal. Shout out to Club Norris, Bird Gang Chicken. Available for private events, festivals, and other vendor opportunities. Contact Club Norris, 229-305-0655. Again, that's 229-305-0655. Also, check out some of them flavors that they got. Talk about it, Law.
Several flavors, a variety of flavors.
Yeah.
My favorite is that ranch, Cajun ranch. Oh my God, it's amazing. Also, check out the egg rolls. The egg rolls, we got the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. We got the Southwestern egg rolls. And
Macaroni
we got the special made up butter.
And then the macaroni cheese bites?
Oh, macaroni cheese
God,
bites. Hey, it's to die for, but don't die. Keep living, baby. But shout out to Bird Game, man. Shout out to him, man. Make sure y'all let him know 7 Smoke sent you. And man, you won't be disappointed. And so make sure you check out Bird Game Chicken. Shout out to Club Norris. You know what I'm saying? Let them know 7 Smoke sent you, baby.
What's up, 7 Smoke family?
We have some exciting news to share.
We have official 7 Smoke t-shirts available for purchase.
You can grab them in 2 colors, the traditional black and gold, or change it up with olive green and gold.
Limited sizes are available, so grab them while you still can.
Payment can be made to 7 Smoke Cash App, which is $, the 7 Smokes.
Again, that's
$, the 7 Smokes. We appreciate your continued support.
Got a new whip, you already know what the first thing to do. Get a shade to get it tinted. Take it to Avery, 733 East Hill Avenue. Get a shade to get it tinted. Prefer window tinting is the best in the city. We don't care who offended. Get a shade to get it tinted. Blacked out windows are ceramic and my license are suspended, but I'm still gonna drive and get in it. 229 45 40 53 4. Hit them up, that'll get you through the door. 7% tint, I can ride on the low. Better yet, give me 5, I can ride while I smoke. Hit the horn and I blow, that mean that you ride too close. Tent man, attention your house, car business all bold. I gave you the info, what you mean you ain't go? Took it to someone else, oh that mean you a Joe. He gave us sign for his vision, what you mean he ain't grow? He the best in the city, what you mean he ain't know? Your tent ain't it, man, it's sinking like quicksand. Go ahead and get it right with Avery the T-Man.
Hey you. Yes, you. Have you heard? 7 Smoke Cigar Club has a brand new newsletter entitled The Smoker's Corner. You want to know how to get a hold of it? It's simple. Email 7smokecommunications@gmail.com and in the subject line, type, I want your newsletter. Press send and the communications team will be sure to get it to you. Again, that's 7smokecommunications@gmail.com. That's the Smokers Corners newsletter.
What up, what up, what up? It's Cigar Law here, representative of 7 Smoke Cigars. Make sure y'all go visit mysockTherapy.com. My brother Gerard Brown, CEO of Sock Therapy. Go find you some socks, men, women, and kids. They have a plethora of different types of designs and socks for men, women, and kids. Make sure y'all go and find some socks, man. Make sure you type in the promo code 7SMOKE and get your 10% discount. Let them know 7 Smoke sent you, baby. Until next time, continue to smoke.
Yo, it's Shy, Young Bull, 7 Smoke Cigars. If you're looking for premium cigars, go holler at Sam at Gibson Tobaccos, 1407 West Hill Avenue, Valdosta, Georgia. Tell them 7 Smoke sent you.
Shows can't run without production. For the best in the game, contact I Am Bird. For all your mastering, mixing, podcast, and live stream needs, I Am Bird is your guy. You can reach him at iambird.com.
Hey, yo, Bird, these things on?
Hey.
Yo, we back, baby. We back. Y'all call me eating Doritos, Cool Ranch. You hear me? One of the most healthiest chips in the world.
Doritos.
And that ain't no lie.
We ain't doing no shameless plug for Doritos.
No, we ain't gotta pay for that, man. But they call me eating these bad boy. Anyway, thank y'all for joining us again. If y'all just missed us, man, if y'all just joined us rather, we've talked about we had our cigar moment, of course. Talked about cigars. Our cigar of the month, Padron 1964 and 26, either one. It's our cigar of the month. 7 Smoke cigar of the month. Talked about that. We talked about the cigars that we smoking and all that good stuff. And we went into our sports smoke. Sports smoke took longer tonight than it has in a while because of the holiday, football holiday. I ain't talking about Labor Day, I'm talking about football holiday. And football holiday lasts several months. Okay. So it just started. So we're in the holiday season right now for sure, football season. So we had a long segment about football this past weekend, and what to expect in the future when it comes to the teams that we got, the teams that we like, and the teams that we are playing. We jumped into that real heavy. We lost some viewers, so y'all make sure y'all like, share, and tag. Get up in here. Let us know that y'all in here. Let us know you're popping with us. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time to get into our topic of the night. Our topic of the night, light it up segment. In the segment, the topic is Bird. Sorry, Bird.
Is the OG influence missing in today's generation?
Is the OG influence missing in today's generation? Is the OG influence missing in today's generation? You heard me. So that's where we at right now. I got rid of my Doritos. So we're going to dive into this thing right here, man. It's a very important topic, I must say. It's a serious topic because we see right now our youth, they're pretty much lost. There's no code. There's no structure. You know what I'm saying? And I do know, I mean, we brought up earlier, the gangs has taken over the whole OG status. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got gang members with rank that's less than under the age of 20. And the other gang members, they gotta look up, they gotta listen to that gang, that guy they gotta go with that rank right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, baby. I'm good. The Dorito got me like that. But anyway, back to it, man. So we got gangs that's taken over the world pretty much. Hybrid gangs, you know, like in Georgia, we got a lot of hybrid gangs. You know, the gangs really originated around in California, Chicago. They say some things started in Chicago, but Georgia where we grew up at, man, we didn't have gangs until like it started popping real heavy, I guess, around 2010, 2011, 2012. We started with these hybrid gangs. Hybrid gangs, if y'all not familiar with that, is like portion of gangs that branch off of the major gang, like Blood and Crip, GDs and all that good stuff. So hybrid gangs, it may be a name of a street, but you represent Blood. Maybe a name of a street or a neighborhood that represent Crip. You know what I'm saying? That's how the hybrid gangs work nowadays. All right. So with that being said, the OGs that we grew up on, the older guys that been in the street or grew up around it, you know what I'm saying, has a lot of knowledge about the street and how the street is ran and the code. You know, they checked us a lot. They used to check us. You know, if an older person walked by and with a bag or something like that, OG gonna say, man, go over there and help her with them bag. Yep. Man, pull your pants up when they blah, blah, blah. You know, regardless of what they were doing in the street, they still respected. They had a code. Yeah. It was respect. Women and kids was off limits. Yeah. Fully. Women and kids are off limits. Nowadays, you got jokers spinning the block, as they say, which is a drive-by. They spin the block and shoot up a house. Don't care who in the house. Don't care if the person got kids up in there. The person that they're looking for may not even be in the house. And they know it. They just going to shoot up the house. Women and kids up in there getting hit, so on and so forth. Now, this world is be damned. I'm just go ahead and say it. This world is where we at right now with this whole gang thing and no code, no structure. And you'll think gangs have a little bit more structure than they're showing right now. California, yeah, it's a structure. I mean, you don't speak on gang politics if you're in California. You don't speak on gang politics if you ain't part of the gang. That's just a rule. You don't speak on it. You don't talk about it. You're a civilian. You stay a civilian. Civilian, you got what they call snitching in the gang population. It's not considered snitching when you're a civilian. You're gonna protect what's around you. Gangs is totally different. They got their own government, their own structure, their own different things.
Their own codes. Man.
However, that's California. They real heavy with that thing over there. Now you gotta come over here to Georgia where it's man. Like I said, you may have a gang member 18 years old. You may have a so-called gang member that's 18 years old with a rank. That's the OG now. 18 years old with rank because he started when he was 12. He 18 years old now. He got a high rank in the gang, so that's considered your OG. Yeah. So you think a kid that's younger than 18 that's in that gang gonna listen to a Joe that know how this world work, Avery that know how this world work, older guys, you know what I'm saying, that know how the street work, understand the structure that we had, the code that we had back in the day. You think that underage, that guy, that teenager gonna listen to a old head? Hell no. They gonna listen to that guy with that rank right there, that 18-year-old with that rank. That's who they answer to.
That's why they don't live long.
And that's why they don't live long.
Yeah.
That's why they don't make it to 25.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's where we at right now. So the topic tonight is the OG influence missing in today's generation. Is the OG's influence missing in today's generation? And I give a quadruple yes. Absolutely. 100% it is missing. Absolutely. It's totally missing. And y'all can tell by the stories you hear every day on the news. News break come up, so-and-so shot up at the bus stop.
Man, the news break can be busy.
Oh,
bro,
my God.
All that.
Oh my God. The juveniles are running amok right now. Juveniles are Luxembourg. Ungoverned, wild, untamed, they all that. And I tell you this right here, and I say this all the time, and I'm in law enforcement. If I have an encounter with a at the time I don't know a juvenile, but you talking big boy talk like you grown, I'm gonna treat you like you're grown.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I find out your age after I do you in. I find your age out after I do you in. Because I'm thinking you're a man, so my guard is up. I'm thinking you're a grown man. You talking to me like that. Only a grown man talk like that, so I'm thinking you're a grown man. Yeah. You talking like me.
Yeah.
I'm 41. Big 41. And you talking to me like you another 41-year-old, I'm gonna treat you like that. I'm like, damn, my guard is up, so I'm gonna give you everything.
You gotta protect yourself.
And if you find out you're 17, but you're taller than me and bigger than me and all that shit, that's your problem. You talk that, that's your problem. You 16 doing that, that's your problem. I'm sorry, go talk to your mama.
You done made some bad choices.
Yeah, no, you definitely made a bad choice running to me.
Yeah.
You look at my height you want to. I'm gonna give you everything, and I'm trained, highly trained. And I'm ready to expose my shit. I'm ready to expose. I ain't did it. I just been trained. I ain't been exercising.
The thing about that is they don't even realize that you the brother that would give them the grace.
Come on, man. That's the thing.
If they overtalk that point, it's like, well, you done showed me what it is. Now I got to do what I got to do.
I gotta do what I gotta do, man. And I don't want to.
Cause you got to come home.
I'm coming home.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming home.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
I'm coming home. I'm gonna do this show. we gonna have Cigar Table Talk. I'm gonna smoke this cigar. I'm gonna drink this liquor. We gonna congregate. We gonna campaign. We gonna talk about it. Absolutely. We gonna talk about that. And I don't talk about it. I don't talk about none of the stuff that I do. I see it outside in law firm. But we're gonna talk about that day. We're gonna talk about that day. Yeah, we're gonna have a good little dialogue on that one, baby. But seriously though, man, the code is demolished. The code that we have, and I still live by that code. You know what I'm saying? Anybody older than me gonna talk to me, I'm gonna listen straight up. You know what I'm saying? Even if I disagree with it, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna take it in. I'm sure I've seen it already or something like that. But if it's older than me, I'm gonna listen to it. Shout out to Q. Q have a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Q have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the street. You know what I'm saying? He been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he's still here. He can share that knowledge. He shared a lot with us in this club, man. And we joke on Q a lot. Q joke back on us, but at the same time, you really look at Q is protective. He's territorial. I've seen it in real time. I've seen it in real time. Q watching things that the younger ones probably ain't watching. He looking at everything. He's you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm talking about? Yo, I know you know. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, so he watching everything. We out of town on our last August, matter of fact. I never forget it. Q showed me a different side. He showed me a side I didn't know, Q had, or he haven't showed yet, rather.
He switched the gear on you.
Man, yeah, he showed, man, he like, man, protect him, man. I mean, like, hey, like, he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't letting nothing happen to the club, to the group, to the guys. He was on point. He was on 10 toes down, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And I salute Q for that for sure, man. But despite that part, you know what I'm saying? He, like, throughout the conversation we have, Thursday night meetings, we have Zoom meetings. Q is he always giving some type of knowledge, some type of you know what I'm saying, perspective, a good perspective on how to move and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Q for sure, man. I still respect the OGs. You know what I'm saying? And don't get I'm not disrespecting when I call you OG, cause you're old. That's like a compliment to me. If I call somebody OG, that's a compliment. I'm giving you a compliment. OG. You know what I'm saying? You've seen things I haven't seen. I'm paying homage. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a flowers. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't want nobody to, take nothing, no offense when I call them that, because it's real to me. Cause I understand the code. I get the code. I grew up around the code. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see too much of that now. You
don't.
And the crazy thing about it, you can look at old mafia movies. Shout out to my pops, man. Pops had me on the mafia movie as a young kid. The Godfather, all the trilogy. Scarface, the Goodfellas. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. And it led me into looking at the American gangster as I got older, started recognizing, understanding what how it worked. The John Gators. But them 5 families up in New York type deal. They made sure women and kids was off limits. Yeah. That was important. Made men or made men, they were untouchable. You can't touch a made man. No. He been through the ringer. You can't touch a made man. You touch a made man, that's trouble. You going regardless of who you with, no matter your rank, you gotta go. We gotta deal with you. You gotta take that ride. Yeah. And you know what that ride is.
You don't respect nothing.
Yeah. So I respect all of that, because that was real. That was real to me, and I live by that to this day. Matter of fact, behind this wall right here is a sign. It's a post from Don Corleone. Don Corleone said, "Don't let nobody outside the family know what you thinking." what's inside is inside the house. That inside the family, inside the. You don't let nobody outside know what you thinking. Mm-hmm. You don't let your business that's inside outside. Yeah. No one should know what you're doing. I live by it to this day. I got to do a lot of teaching because I gotta do a lot of teaching. I just know that. If I'm out with one of y'all and you do something wrong, and I know you did it wrong, and we get into altercation, I'm gonna have your back. But when we leave, I'm gonna let you know, hey man, you know you wrong, right? Yeah. But I ain't finna leave you straight. I'm with you. You with me? God dang it, I gotta go to bat with you. Yeah. But when we get out of that issue right there, I'm gonna let you know, man. You started that. You caused that. That effed up.
I supported you, but we shouldn't even be in that situation.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's the loyalty and the respect that you have for that, for the code, I guess you can say. You know what I'm saying? But you don't find too much of that right now. You know, you see I be on Clubhouse a lot. And Whack 100, he's big time. Pyru, Pacoma, you know, he's big time. Pyru, big time. He always say on Pyru. When he say on Pyru, that means it's going down. It's real.
That's the blood.
Yeah, straight up. So you know, and you see a lot of game members coming up because of him on Clubhouse, and he has a big Clubhouse showing. I mean, matter of fact, he just hit Ripley's to the point of 26,000 hours non-stop on Clubhouse. Like he's 26,000 hours. He got a whole floor. Every hour is something going on in 100 Entertainment. Damn. 100 Entertainment, that's his thing on Clubhouse. 100 Entertainment is big, and he has a show every 2 hours almost. Go out throughout the night. 12 o'clock hit, you got the night thing. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, their time difference is in California. It's just another show. The morning show starts. So he
another brother that put every one of his guys in position, like you said, to be able to have it running 24 hours.
Well, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of. You got transgenders on there. You got. So he's in the. He know how to politic. Yeah. He know how to politic real well.
Reach out to everybody.
Yeah, he know how to politic. You have game members on there on some of these shows going at each other in the same game. In the same game.
It's crazy.
Blood against blood. Yeah. Blood against blood.
You wouldn't
talk about where you're from. So when
that would happen with Italian.
No, absolutely not.
It would not happen with Italian.
You got jokes on there saying where you from. So when they ask you where you from, you ain't saying, oh, I'm from. If you were part of a gang, you gonna say where that gang, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a street. Your street or whatever, your town or whatever, that's what you gonna say. You don't say, oh, I'm from so and so. No, you say you gang. Where you from? You know automatically when I say where you from. Yeah. Where you from? Where you from, blood?
You know the history.
Boom.
To me, I still think too much of the business ain't entertainment.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
To go back to your quote,
100%.
Too much of your business ain't entertainment. Because a lot of the older heads
don't respect that. Don't respect him. Oh my God. And they going at him. So they going at him.
Catching a lot of slack because he's trying to make money.
Absolutely, bro. I'm glad you said that.
Making money off of it.
Absolutely. That type of stuff there, he still get.
Whack 100 that's a big name.
Come on.
So he got to let.
Come on.
He need to stop.
Come on. They are calling him out.
Yeah.
The old heads, they are calling him old head bloods. They are calling him out because of this whole Clubhouse thing he got going on. Because
that done served
man, yes sir. They're calling him out.
They don't like
it.
But he got a whole bunch of minions.
But you notice who he get it.
Yeah.
The 20-year-old tonight.
Yeah.
He getting the generation.
Yeah. They gonna follow him. They call him General.
Yeah.
They call this man General.
He the spot got his own.
Absolutely.
And it's going away from the set.
Absolutely.
And he need to stop.
He is doing that. And he's an OG. He's 47 years old. 47 years old. But this Clubhouse thing, it's like it's exactly what I'm talking about, these hybrid games over here in Georgia and stuff. It's like a whole big hybrid game going on because you got a mixture of Bloods, Crip, everybody in one thing, but whatever the generals say, regardless of who you, it ain't falling in place. It's the debacle.
That's going on in Georgia. Yeah, I know. I just moved.
What you mean?
Like they got Bloods and Crips and
Yeah,
That's what he was talking about, the hybrid stuff.
They got that in Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying about
Right.
that.
They got it in Florida.
They thinking
It ain't gonna skip.
I know it's
It ain't gonna skip Georgia and go to
I
Florida.
know it's in Orlando.
You can take
Yeah.
these,
But
you
I
can
ain't
take these
about-
little
about
boys right here and drop them off in the real area, and they will never come back.
Man,
I'm big city.
Because they don't know. Yeah.
The
How
country
they
town- the
gonna
country town
run
is what
down
you
the
need to be worried
list.
about.
How you got in?
I can see.
Who is such and such?
When I went out
Yeah, who
by
put you
myself,
here?
I can see.
If you ain't heard from this guy
I
right
didn't
here,
know what group was what.
you
but I
don't.
can
You
see.
ain't. Yeah.
And it's different.
Man.
It's different things. You can look at some the way you can see like rubber bands on certain wrists. You can look at, and I say, put that rubber band on that left wrist. See if they do.
You got the inside scoop. You know a little
Absolutely,
bit more.
I'm all into it. I pay attention to all of it. The signs, the graffiti. Now, majority of graffiti nowadays ain't that old school graffiti where it's just like they just drawing some nice,
It means something.
The graffiti now, I'm sure it's gang activity. Any graffiti, the stop signs, the
So
signs
they
you see.
they really marking their area.
Yeah,
If you-
absolutely. They know that's where they at. That's where
That
they.
graffiti
I
they
gotta
use
let
in New
me
York,
know. I don't know
if you
nothing
read
about
it,
those.
it means something behind it. And
Yes.
especially you could tell who it was by the way they did it.
Mhm.
And we look at it and be confused. Oh.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they know how to
But
read
they
it,
know.
man.
They know how to
They
read
know
it.
how to read
They
it,
understand
That's
it.
what they call them artists.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Call them artists.
So
I think to go back to answer the question originally, the answer is yes. But it goes back to another conversation that we had before when we was talking about parents, like how parents try and keep their kids from talking to other adults, like don't talk to my kid, don't say nothing to my kid kind of thing. So nobody in the neighborhood can say nothing to your kid.
Yep.
And if your kid have heard you say this and witnessed you say this or whatnot, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna respond that way to every adult in their life. Like whether it be at the corner store, their teachers, their uncles, like anybody.
Especially teachers.
Yeah, anybody who's grown in their life, they respond to them that way because they parent. They feel like gonna have their back with that don't say nothing to my kid kind of thing. So who they gonna listen to? And if mama and daddy, and most of the time it's just mama at home, if you can't give him that direction that he need, and then by the time he 15, 16 years old, now you trying to find somebody to talk to him. It's too late now. He don't want to listen to nobody because you said that. You said that at some point in time. You showed him that. You said that. So now he don't want to listen to nobody. So who can he talk to? Oh no, not who can he talk to? It's some folks out there
Like who want to talk to him?
Who want to talk to him, and who is he gonna listen
That's the
to?
biggest one. Who
Yeah.
wants to
And now that he's on his path or whatnot, at this age or whatnot, he's gonna listen to somebody that's about 2-3 years older than him. That's his OG.
who he's around all day.
So if
all
he's
day, every day.
16, his OG 19.
Absolutely.
At 19, you don't know shit either.
You don't know a damn thing.
Yeah.
But that's the one he
know a
listens
damn
to
thing
and
about
following
boxing.
behind. He at 19 years old making
know shit about
mistakes or
boxing,
whatnot,
man.
and he following behind them same mistakes
Yeah.
or whatever. And he think that's cool and that's the right thing to do.
I'm glad
And
you
so,
said that, Bird.
Therefore, it's like a snowball effect now. So it's just gonna keep going and going like that. So it looks worse in the community. There are folks out there, but
Yeah.
They don't
ain't the
want
ones
to
to
be
listen
talked
to
They're
because
still
I
out
mean,
there.
from the seed was planted early. So
Yep.
now that we're here, because if you didn't do that early on to tell them not to listen to other adults and stuff like that, they would just automatically listen to other adults, like how we all did coming up. We
Facts.
was always taught to respect your elders, and you didn't disrespect them, whoever
Facts.
it was. Like
Facts.
it could have been like one of my uncle friends. I never seen him a day in my life. Today is my first time seeing him.
But he
if
spoke.
he said something to me,
That's right.
I listen.
That's right.
But guess what,
That's
Bird?
right.
Shoot, we missing the grandmas.
Yeah, that's what it's
Man, the
Grandmas,
grandmas,
granddads,
are
yeah.
40 years old, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And she just
30.
and
They
she
don't
still
got
30.
They about 34.
30 now.
They about
Man,
34 years old.
man, listen, the grandmas used to take the kids from the parents. Not that the parents could do the job, but they want to raise them a certain way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
got that no more.
My granddaddy
they instilling old school morals inside of them and whatnot when they doing stuff like that. Because just yesterday, at my family house or whatnot, my cousin had a friend that was over, and we was talking to him about how we was raising, like just certain little things that was happening in real time with the youngest in our family or whatnot. He was just like, man, like you don't see that no more. But it was just like, well, I kind of think it's normal because that's just how we was raised or whatnot. But our grandparents, like you just said, they used to get us every weekend.
Yeah.
We used to be about 17 of us in a house at a time. 17 to 20 of us, kids in the house with the grandparents. Like granddaddy
she held it
always
down.
said-
She can handle every
granddaddy
single
always
one.
said,
Everybody. It was a
Yeah.
structure,
Hey,
boy.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, I used to be with my grandma all week long. I go with my mom on Friday night.
Learn how to work.
Yeah, Friday that whole weekend.
Friday
Spring
night,
break?
Friday night, Saturday morning. Oh, I'm back at the house. I gotta go to church on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I ain't missing it.
Your grandma ain't go to church?
And church won the option.
Oh.
I'm saying, I go back go to church with her.
Oh, church.
Oh,
was
okay.
not
Yeah.
Oh, you go back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent.
Man, look at her.
Yeah.
Nah, but what Bird said, church was not
Man,
an
they don't
option.
play
that.
You was going to church.
You going.
Man, you going.
You going wherever they tell you to go.
Look at here.
What you had to
I was
do,
at
you going.
conventions. I was singing in the choir. I was giving
go.
speeches. All
Learn how to play the drum,
Man,
Yeah.
but it help you be a better person.
and you enjoy it.
And you enjoy
Eating
it.
that, eating that pre-wrapped peppermint. That was,
Right. Every pot dropped on the floor.
that was sucked on and put back in the wrapper and they gave it to you. You already.
Yeah,
They
they
ain't got
just.
that no more. man.
Bird.
Just going with your grandparents, they just showed you so much of whatnot. I remember the first time I killed a chicken, I was like 6 or 7 years old. Just little stuff
killed a
like
chicken?
that. Like, yeah.
You were brutal.
just-
You brutal.
Hey,
You run them down because you a kid. You got a whole lot of energy.
You
You
catch
run them
that
down,
damn chicken.
you grab them, twist them around,
Ring
break their
Ring the neck.
Yeah.
all that okra and all that.
Yeah.
Look at
In the
here.
field, picking
Yes,
peas
sir.
and all that. Yeah.
Going back to what you said, Bird, about the is how they was raised to see some type of authority.
Yeah.
Crazy thing. Law enforcement. Parents talk to kids, little kids, 5, 6, 7 years old. Don't talk to the police. I seen it. My last job in Homerville. You go in Pea Ridge. Are people familiar with Pea Ridge in that area? Happyville, so on and so forth. Riddick Street. Them kids, yeah, they ain't want to come to no police car. They ain't want to. But it was a new wave we had over there. We had a new wave going on. But reason why they didn't, because of the past history what Homerville had when it comes to that area. See, me, you gonna see me. You gonna see me, you gonna talk to me. Because you gonna see me every day. I'm gonna make sure you see me. And I'm gonna make sure I have some stickers, some little sticker badges for your kids and everything. You gonna see me give your kid a badge. You gonna see me every day. I be on duty. You gonna see me out here. And you're gonna see your kid gonna slowly continue to run to my car. Every day, looking for something, looking for a treat, looking for some type of, and you're gonna soon be okay with it, cause you're gonna be standing on the porch looking at them do it and smiling and waving at me now. You gotta change the whole trajectory of that community. Absolutely, and we did, and I knew that. You still got the young kids saying that I'm gonna be a blood, I'm gonna be. You see that? One kid came, he said, "Man, put on They called me what's the boy that got killed in Atlanta?
King Von.
King Von. Yeah. They called me King Von. Play King Von so and so tight. I don't know the titles of the boy's song, but condolences to King Von, condolences. But the kid knew the title of the song. Said, man, can you pull up King Von? Cause you see I have YouTube going looking at some podcasts and stuff like that when I be riding through. And he see my stuff on YouTube. They man, can you pull up King Von so and so title? I said, what? What you know about that? Man, they call me King Von. This boy 7 years old.
And they call him King.
They call him King Von. And he say, I'm my dad a blood. I'm gonna be a blood too. Blood. I say, you ain't no athlete. You always talking about racing me. You ain't gonna be no athlete. You ain't gonna no sports and nothing like that. No, I'm fast, but I'm gonna be a blood. 7 years old. 7 years old. Inside of me, I want to slap the shit out of him. Of course. But that's a kid. He don't know no better.
Straight up.
Then I said, man, y'all better talk to your daddy. Cause I'm gonna slap the shit out of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cause he making you believe.
And I'm gonna start some shit out here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
It's almost like his mama probably did that to him.
Because
They think that's cute. They think it's cute.
Bro.
Dress him up just like
y'all,
baby dad.
I seen something going viral on Twitter yesterday, actually. It was a girl who was talking to the father, and the son was right there in the midst of them, right? She was just like, I don't care what you trying to do with him. He gonna grow up and he gonna be a gangster or whatnot. His granddaddy from Watts, his grandma from Slauson or whatnot. That's what he gonna do. He gonna be a gangbanger.
That's what
and
the mama was saying that?
Yeah, the mama was saying that. That man kind of he just broke down and started crying or whatever. Like,
wow.
And it was just like,
wow,
that too? That plays a part. So the mama, the mamas, single mothers that do stuff like that, or mamas who talk like that in a sense, like they do play a major role in that. To the fact that the grandparents can't even take control to do any things that we talking about. Like when we talking about the time we spent with our grandparents and what we was shown and stuff like that, they ain't gonna see that no more.
Cause now their grandparents taking care of the daughter and the granddaughter,
baby, yeah.
and or the daughter and the grandson. They taking care of both of them.
Yeah.
Not just the grandchild. They taking care of the child and the grandchild.
Yeah, so
And
the
they
family.
working.
And they trying to hold it down.
They gotta hold down the house.
Yep.
So
Yep.
pretty much what's
Stressed
raising
out.
the kids is the TV.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and the peers.
The TV teaching them the morals.
Yeah.
They watching things that they shouldn't be
It's
watching.
the culture.
Yeah.
You look at anything on TV now, it's
Yeah.
the lesbian stuff.
Man,
got
come on.
this and this and
Come
this.
on.
So
Come on.
it's kind of hard to parent when you're not there,
Mm.
and then it's hard when you got them going to school one way, and then they come home and you try to discipline them, but it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say the TV, not to cut what you're saying, but it's really that social media.
Yeah.
You can get into forums, groups. You can get
Yeah.
into a whole page that
Media
teach
period.
you about something that
Yeah.
that you think you want to be.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
they have a
gang
whole
culture
page
comes
to
from
do
the
it.
internet.
Yep.
The social media.
You
has
ain't
changed
supposed to be like
everything.
that at all. You don't put some bang on that.
And the Bloods with no internet.
Come on.
They ain't have it.
Come on.
Nope.
The
Come on.
originals didn't have it.
Didn't
They own
have
that
it.
now. They own that
Didn't
now,
have
though.
none of that. So how you get a form
Yeah.
to tell you
What to do, what to
what game
speak.
rules to do?
Yeah.
They taking pictures
Yeah.
of the drugs. They
Bro,
taking
the
pictures of
form you get will
weapons.
be right here.
Exactly.
This right here,
That's
right
how
here
you
your
got it.
application.
Come on.
Yeah.
Pop one line on Friday. Pop one line on
Yeah.
Friday. He said that. That was real.
Yeah.
This all you got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Put that gun down.
Put a gun down,
Man, when
Y'all
them boys
put
show
that
up
red.
and say you ready, you say you want to be one, you ready?
They go
I
inside
done
this house
seen it.
real
I done
quick.
been there.
They go
Them
inside
boys,
this house.
man, look here,
This is true.
man. Real
And I think
talk.
that's another problem too. Now, why the younger generation don't want to talk to the OGs, or the OGs don't want to talk to the younger generation, because the OG probably afraid of what the younger gonna do now. Cause all these
Oh,
young
yeah.
boys and stuff, they got switches now.
They
They got,
They
you know what I'm saying? They got the shindos, like
they got something to prove.
they got something to
better
prove.
come
So
with
it.
when the
Better
OG
come
try
with
to
it.
approach you know what I'm saying, the young fella get offended,
Yeah.
shoot at the OG. So the OG's probably like, I don't really want to conversate with the younger generation now. I'm just gonna let them, I'm just gonna sit back and just let them do what they do.
Yeah.
And I feel bad about it that we cannot talk to the younger generation now, with some of them at that. We just gotta lead by example, and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So
hard.
I kind of,
What
Very
can
good.
you say?
yeah.
What can you say?
Without triggering someone?
Right.
Right.
Or stepping on somebody's
Right.
toes.
Right.
Now you got to go home and be on guard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You done expose yourself trying to help him.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he thinking about robbing you.
Yep.
Man.
Big talk.
I can tell
Real
mine.
talk.
I don't
It's
like
gonna be a
break.
lot of t-shirts to come to my crib.
Boy, listen. A lot
Lot
of
of-
flowers singing, flower bringing, and
fish
song
frying.
singing. What they say? Fish frying. And, what they say? Song
yeah,
singing
yeah.
and flower bringing.
Yeah, you know.
Flower singing and song bringing.
Gonna be something.
You can't do that.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Listen, I'm gonna protect this dwelling. I'm gonna protect my people.
You got
I
to.
don't care if it's here or somewhere else. If it's my people involved, I'm gonna protect. That's it. That's simple as that. And it's gonna be off record.
That's why I hate them.
I'm telling you.
How times change, man. 'Cause, like, when I was growing up, the OGs, like, they talk to, like, they tell us, like, man, I think I was at a park one day smoking weed. They do it like, Sha, how you want to play football with you always smoking? And that junk just stuck with me. And
That's
it's
what
so
OG
crazy.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
He
OG
like, you
said.
always smoking weed, you always high. How you gonna play football? And that was crazy. And I should have listened. I should have listened.
Man.
Look at Deshaun Jackson.
Oh.
The OG raised him from that foolishness ahead. He would interfere.
Yeah.
Because when you that kid in the neighborhood, they supposed to look. That kid going somewhere.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Protect him.
Protect them. Yeah.
He is
Protect-
protected from this.
Protect him.
Yeah.
Buying them
They
cleats.
used to actually,
Buying them
actually
cleats.
used to be like that.
Buying them gloves. Making sure you go to college.
Don't let her come around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing over here? Why you over here?
Why you over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why you at this store? This
Yeah.
ain't your block.
Yeah.
They get you.
Get up
They
outta
take
here.
you home, matter of fact.
Man,
Nah,
for
they
real.
almost want to sabotage you.
Boy, listen, man.
That jealousy done took over a lot of that.
I grew up in
like if he
the.
want to be here, let him be here.
I grew up in the circle in Quitman, the projects in Quitman, Georgia. We played light pole to light pole in the street, or we go in the middle section, that open grass, and play man get ball, get tackle type deal. But mainly on the street, when we played light pole to light pole, touch football in the street. You know what I'm saying? And then play with the OGs. I was an athlete. I was always an athlete since I was 5 years old. But I was playing with them jokers that weren't going to school, but they was in the street. And my grandma was a candy lady, and she had a fence. She was the only one with a fence at the time because her house wasn't considered a project house. It was they built a project around her house, so she was able to get a fence and all that good stuff. And they knew at a certain time when that light came on the street, and I ain't want to go in the street, but they know I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off because I want to keep on playing. I don't want to go in the fence. Them jokers grab me and walk me in that fence. They'll grab me and walk me in that fence and make sure I get in that fence and don't come back out.
Yeah.
Cause they respect my grandma and my mom and my auntie that much. Yeah, they respect. You gotta come in and buy some candy, or icy, or frozen cup, or whatever. You gotta come buy. Yeah, you know I'm gonna talk to you. And my grandma wore 100 pounds one time in her life when she was pregnant with my auntie. She's a little old tiny lady, but even with that's what going back to the whole respecting.
Yeah.
No matter
Respecting the neighborhood.
Exactly. They made sure they policed the neighborhood. They was the police in the neighborhood. The police come out there and talk, chit chat. They ride through, but they know what's going on. But hey, ain't no trouble out here. We good. They ride through 'cause that's their job.
Yeah.
But them jokers, they held it down out there, man. They made sure when that going on, if someone had somebody, a kid like myself, run around that was athlete, knew what was up. If they see me somewhere else playing basketball during football season. You know, that was we were off limits playing basketball during football season.
Yeah.
Ankle sprain, all that good stuff. But they see us, one of the football players at the court, or they come to snatch you up. Police gonna call the chief. I mean, call the coach, call Coach Freeman.
Yeah.
You don't want that. They're gonna disperse like you running from the police, but you running from the coach. Yeah, that's how it was, man. You know what at state doing the games, Cook County and Brooks County, or Thomasville and Cook County, Thomasville and Brooks County. Boys, a lot of bets and dope boys. They making some bets. A lot of money involved.
Yeah.
They buying cleats and shoes for these jokers, cleats and gloves for these jokers to look. You know, we got bets on who gon'. Man, that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was. They made sure they protect the one that's grew up in their community or their neighborhood or whatever. That's how it was. Now, man, listen. Oh man, boy. They don't even show it to the games like they used. I mean, it's not the same. The atmosphere is different. Everything about it, the games. You know what I'm saying?
We used to have a turkey bowl in Orlando, Eatonville versus Winter Park. Eatonville is one of the oldest black communities in the history of the United States. That's where they made that movie, Their Eyes Was Watching God, with Halle Berry when the storm came.
Yeah.
That's Eatonville.
Okay.
I lived probably about not even 5 minutes away from Eatonville.
Okay.
Eatonville and Winter Park, just like you said, we used to have the turkey bowl. And it be the hood out there. Ain't no cleats, ain't no pads. Them boys out there killing each other.
Yeah.
You got people who were superstars in the community that was good in high school. They supposed to be going to the next level.
Yeah.
They playing against trap stars and drug dealers, this and that and the third. Them boys trying to kill them. But it was like you said, the old heads on the side of the field. It's like, hey man, this is the turkey bowl. We do this every year. This is we paying homage to each other, but it's also supposed to be respect amongst each other.
Right.
I know you a trap star. You might not be on the same level as a high school kid, but I don't need you out there knocking his head off.
Right.
Yeah.
And the old heads used to step in. They've been doing this. I probably maybe before I even moved to Florida. When I moved to Florida, this was already going on. So I'm probably about 10 years old. Since I was 10 in Florida, they've been doing it my whole life, and they still do it to this day. But just like you said, it's not the same.
They're the same,
the
man.
old heads coming. People used to come with their family, their kids, their grandma. And everybody be lined up on the field in the community. It's not the same. It's not that type of protection and wanting somebody from where I'm from. I know I'm not doing the best, but this brother is still where I'm from. He's still representing where my grandmother was raised, where I grew up at.
That's right.
He's still representing our small town. I want him to succeed.
Yeah.
It's not that no more.
It's a good look. It was a good look back then, to the point where it was a good look.
But they'll rather have a lot of our brothers and sisters who are top tier, the cream of the crop, as they would say. They're letting them fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of lifting them up.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm seeing now.
And now, the OGs ain't doing it because shoot, they ain't listening to the OGs on that. Like, you got social media. You ain't got to make no highlight tape no more like we used to do back in the day. We made highlight tapes to send to a college to get a scholarship. Now, shoot, I post up one game. If I had a good 300-yard receiving or something like that, I had 2 interceptions in the game or something like that. In that one game, I posted on social media, Instagram or Facebook. I get caught. Somebody see that, even colleges. So I mean, the college may not be helping either, but they see that right there. Like, okay, we gotta find this kid.
On TikTok,
despite about the other 9 games, that one game right there. But they seen no highlight right there. Oh, that boy, that boy.
They're watching every video now. They done see you catch the touchdown, but they also saw you shoot up the basketball court.
Man,
they watching every video.
Man, listen.
Oh yeah, they on all that.
Yeah, they seeing everything.
They want to know who you hang with.
It ain't that, man. They putting it out there.
They putting it out there.
Yeah, it's out there. Look at me with my 12 guns and my boys. Yeah. John Moran. John Moran is a prime example.
John Moran.
He want to show everybody what little pistol he got.
Yeah. Why? But why? You are the most talked about NBA player in the nation, in the world. I'm sorry, in the world.
That kid want to follow.
Yes.
But yeah, you be the next man up.
But you want to show videos of you doing this? Like, why are you? What's your life about?
I just want
and your dad out here acting younger than you.
Yeah.
He out here. He fly. You know.
Yeah, his daddy ain't doing the right thing.
I was gonna tell you that's what's hurting us too. The fathers ain't being fathers. They
come on, man.
Bros.
They bros.
They don't want a parent.
Man,
they yes men.
Being a parent is hard.
They done turned into a yes man for their child.
For their child. He bringing home this amount of money.
I ain't gonna say nothing to him.
I ain't saying nothing to him.
Yeah.
Man, he doing my job.
Keep me straight. Keep us straight. Keep the family straight. We good.
I'm hanging with him. I get to go to the club and see 14, 15-year-old. I'm with my boy.
Your little sister having an issue with somebody on the basketball. She got into it. He come to the gym with 10 of his guys and confronting somebody.
It wasn't just him though. His mama called. His mama called him to have all that.
And he should be smart enough. If she was dumb enough, he should have been smart enough.
I don't know what you talking about. What you
if she was dumb enough, he should have been smart enough. Ma, this ain't that type of party. If she got into it, it's competitive. It's basketball. It's let it be. Hey, as long as them ain't touching her, it's competitive.
I know what you talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? Like, this where we at right now. This tough out here. It's hard to be a role model when you not nobody else playing the role. It's hard to be a role model when no one's trying to be a model. They just trying to do what their peers do or do what their peers say to do. Nobody living for themselves. All right, baby. All right, man. You be good, man.
What you did with them Doritos? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still him.
All right, man. I'll hold you.
All right, how you about? You about 60, right, Avery?
Hey, get out here, man.
Oh, okay. I'll just make sure we listen to Avery now. We listen to Avery where Avery's peak. We listen to. You off the mic now. You can't see. You can't defend yourself. All right, Avery, hold it down, man. Oh, man, but yeah.
Push that over. Oh, sit over there.
Yeah, it's real tough. It's a real tough world that we live in right now. Because it's no structure out here. There's no code. We don't have no type of no order. And those that try to bring order, is ignored. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I know I understand. I get it. When I was in college, I didn't want to hear nothing about what a 40-year-old had to say about bills and all that adulting. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm in the zone. I'm all American. You know, I got all these girls and so on and so forth. I got all this love that's shown to me. Yeah. I don't really. My mental is not set to talk about bills in the future. You know, prepare yourself now and so on and so forth. You know, I no, I wasn't. That even with that me being 20 or whatever, 21, I didn't want to. I couldn't relate to that. But when I was in high school and trying to get to college and all that good stuff, I listened to the OGs on about at the moment you do what you gotta do to get to college and all that good stuff. I couldn't relate to a 40-year-old or 30-year-old telling me about those bills when I'm living. I'm on a high life right now. I'm in the zone. I ain't talking about no bills. I ain't got no bills. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about that. But I was mature enough to grow up and realize, yeah, I'll never forget them conversations.
Sure.
Cause I'm in it now. I'm in it. You know, I'm all the way in it. You know what I'm saying? Got a child, so on and so forth. Got bills. Got a whole household type deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's real now. But I didn't forget. Like they were trying to prepare me and set me up for it. At 21, I wasn't trying to hear it, but I listened to it. And at that time, it's different from, like I said, being in high school. They weren't talking to me about bills. They were talking to me about just doing what you got to do to get to the next level. Yeah. You know, and 21, you talking to me about being to that next level, that level of adulthood. No, I ain't there yet. Let me live in this right here. Let me live in this moment. Let me enjoy catching these touchdowns and, you know, let me do all this stuff right here, and be a rebel a little bit. Yeah. You know, and that, but man.
But no, even that conversation though, it didn't hit you then because it wasn't time for it.
Right.
But
right.
For you to still remember that now.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, so
it did.
Absolutely.
It did. So
absolutely.
Like later it kicked in because
yes.
of course we all been through that or whatnot. Like at one point in time, somebody was saying something about something, and it was just like, you know, I don't care right now because I'm not in that scenario or whatnot. But then you find out later as the years go by, and I think year to year or whatnot, something else, a memory that I can't even think of off the top of my head or whatnot. If you just ask me, but then later when I'm in that situation,
it come back. Yep,
it come back.
Absolutely.
Such and such said something like this. Like,
and you remember the person that even said it to you.
Yeah, and I was like, I was 15 when he said this. It didn't mean nothing then. Yeah, but then at 25, I see what he's talking about.
Yeah, just like your parents. Your parents told you a lot of things not to do, but you did it. Yeah, or raise you a certain way, and you ain't want to listen to it. But when you get older, you have your child, you find yourself doing the same and saying the same exact thing that your parents said to you at that time. You send it to your child now. Yep. And the same way I'm trying to, you know, maneuver through being a father. You know, it's the same exact way now. It's like, and I see myself. I see pops. I see my mom. I see my grandma, my granddad, my aunties and uncles, all of them. Even my sister, she a bulldog. You know what I'm saying? She keep me straight, and she 4'11". Got dog, and I respect her. Like she 6'11". You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know, that's just what it is. You know, they was hard. You know, but I was a rebel after I got out of the house and stuff like that. I had the gold teeth. I had the grill top and bottom. Yeah, score a touchdown. Yeah, I'm cheesing them. I'm in Kentucky, so you know it's rare. You know, like who this little black joker from Georgia scoring all the touchdown without they call me McGrill. They ain't call me McGee. They call me McGrill. Man, listen, I was showing my grill every time I scored a touchdown. Did something big. I was shining on them.
You would have thought he was from South Florida.
I was shining on them, dog. Man, listen, I was shining on them for sure. My mom said, "Don't get no gold teeth. Don't get no earrings." I had all that. I did everything. Don't get no tattoo. I did all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, yeah.
I got out of college. I started slowly getting away from it. I got rid of the gold teeth.
Started going back to your roots.
I got rid of the earrings. Yeah. I got more tattoos, but I mean, I got rid of the little small stuff that was that visible. You know what I'm saying? I could hide my tattoo, but the gold teeth and the earrings and so on and so forth, you know, I started doing away with it real slowly as I got, you know, in the professional world. Because you understood. You understood. Yeah. Man, you ain't finna get hired no way. You trying to, you know, shoot, I'm trying to see what this degree do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what this degree do. And I know, me going to an interview, I understood that. They taught us interview, how to go to an interview back in the day. They don't teach that now. You got people going to the interview with gym shorts on and everything.
Crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's everything is, man. Everything is, and I want to say this. Not only did the code change, but society changed. Period. Yeah. The whole the workforce, everything. That whole having a degree to do this, blah blah blah. Yeah, they still look at that stuff, but yeah. They ain't as harsh as they used to be when it comes, you know, good job that you ain't think you could get when you was younger. Now it's like, shoot, they throwing it at you. Now shoot, you come in and fill a spot. You fill a spot. You expendable, but you fill a spot right now for, you know what I'm saying? You know,
temporary fix.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
They ain't worried about that no more.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
That's why you get the prime Americans, cause they
Come on now.
They more worried about getting a life insurance policy.
Yeah.
On a kid because his life expense.
He living too wild.
Man, listen.
Going that far.
Come on,
Ain't going
man.
that great.
Come on, man.
You know, so we building more prisons.
Yep.
You know, instead of building real jobs, we building prisons.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's the what's that cradle to man, I'm finna tell y'all, I'm about to tell you what's so crazy. Cradle to
the grave.
Cradle to prison pipeline. The cradle to prison pipeline. Y'all familiar with that?
I done heard about it.
Cradle to prison pipeline?
I done heard about it.
Okay. If y'all, for those that don't know about the cradle to prison pipeline, cradle to prison pipeline is what they do. They monitor your third grade reading level. Third grade reading level. For those that the most black boys mainly, black boys growing up, they monitor your third grade reading level. That determines how many prisons they're gonna build.
Hold up now, Law. You can say that. I don't want people dropping through the ceiling or nothing like that.
Man, I don't give a they drop through this ceiling, right, they gonna get popped. I'm on edge, and I don't got no safety. Ooh. Shit. I don't have to let them fall through this ceiling right here. Like, you don't supposed to be here.
It's the truth though. You telling the truth. You telling the truth.
Cradle to prison pipeline. Come on, it's all. They base this right here on third grade level, reading level. Determine how many prisons they're gonna build in the future.
Wow.
Y'all already know. Black man, black weed. That's what you know. So
that's where the statistics are coming from. Most of the numbers.
Absolutely. Y'all look it up on your time. You get time. Cradle to prison pipeline. Cradle to prison pipeline. Look it up, man. It's a real thing.
They say they build a new prison every time they build a school.
Boy, come on. They building more of them than they do to do schools.
Yeah,
shoot. You know,
especially once it got privatized. It's
a money game.
Yeah.
You got music. Oh my God.
Michael Jordan.
Oh my God.
Michael Jordan owned a whole bunch of prisons.
Bro, it's smart. It's smart.
If you just thinking about money, you're not thinking about everything else.
Yeah, it's smart. It's a smart
some
move.
money making move.
Oprah, all of them. Like the big music executives. They put this. They only promote certain types of music, which is gonna lead to more violence in the street.
Destruction.
And they also invest in the private prisons. They invest in the private prisons because they know the music that we'll allow them to come out, it's gonna lead them to our private prison. So we get money on the music side and the prison side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a play. It's a huge play. That's what's going on. That's how it all goes. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody win.
It's a money thing for sure.
We gonna get your stars, but we gonna get your criminals too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Y'all gonna jump around the club with this music. Y'all gonna go to these concerts and listen to what these words and so on and so forth. And you gonna go and exercise it out in the street in your real life. You gonna go and exercise it.
Yeah.
Spin the block. A lot of people don't know what spin the block mean. That joke said, "I'm gonna spin the block twice like I can't find nowhere to park." 21 Savage.
Oh, he coming.
21.
Yeah, he coming.
He spin the block twice like I can't find nowhere to park.
It's crazy.
That joke say he gonna do a drive-by twice. He gonna come here, he gonna do a drive-by, spin around, and do another drive-by on y'all.
Make sure he hits.
Come on.
That's what's wrong with a lot of this generation. See, a lot of them guys that spin them lyrics
ain't really living it. Ain't
got college degree.
Come on, man. But they know that's what they don't say.
Was bringing them money to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, they said Future wasn't never really doing them drugs.
But
all them drugs he was promoting, they said he wasn't really doing that stuff.
He's not telling them not to do it.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, they don't see the interviews.
They see the lifestyle.
They see his lifestyle.
Yep.
They see the money he got. They see the cars, and they don't know a lot of these people rent, lease. The same thing you would do if you work.
Yeah. Rick Ross came out and said that.
Yeah.
He said, how many of these rappers actually own their car, own their house?
Yes.
They making y'all thinking that they own it. And that stuff can get taken away, or it was even rented just for the music video. But you thinking they living lavish.
Go to MTV Cribs.
Old school.
When that used to come on.
Oh, man.
When that episode, if you go and find the episode with Redman, when he was living in that, with that He
I know what
said
you're talking
they
about.
wanted to put him in a mansion.
I know what you're talking. He said they wanted. I know what you're talking about. I
They
ain't
wanted to
go
give
ahead.
him a mansion with 3 cars.
They wanted
Just for
Redman
the
to show a house that was not his
was
house.
not his house.
Yeah, I
He
remember
didn't
that.
own it.
I remember that.
But they had it set up the way you can show us this, but he showed him his New Jersey apartment.
Yeah.
How he live for real.
This is how I'm really living.
So you got to, you ain't ciphering this type of stuff.
Right.
And that's what's wrong. They ain't looking at that right. They looking at the right now. I want this right now. I need this fast $10,000 right now.
Well, social media make you think you can be a millionaire overnight.
Exactly.
They really make you think that.
Exactly.
And that's what these kids are on.
And you ask somebody like Future, why you do this? Why do you make this type of music? What you think his response would be? Majority responses are the same. So what y'all think?
They're not gonna tell you the truth.
No.
Tell you the truth.
Come on, give me something real. Think deeper, more important.
I'm gonna hit you with the Charles Barkley. I'm not a role model. You supposed to be raising your kids.
No.
So if I'm up here, if my boss gave me an agenda and I'm up here spewing BS to my community, it's up to you to raise our kids right so that they know what I'm spewing is BS.
I'm gonna give you more simple.
But they not gonna listen to that regardless.
They don't want to hear all that real stuff.
Yeah, they're not gonna listen to that
They want to hear all that
regardless.
lavish stuff.
No, but
they don't want to hear all the real stuff. They don't want to. They don't want to hear how I'm really living.
Listen to my question. When you ask Future, why you rap about all the stuff that you do that's gonna corrupt the communities?
Oh, it's the only thing that's selling.
Oh no.
They ain't gonna let me make nothing else.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna stop y'all from getting this. Y'all missing y'all, but y'all know the answer. All y'all, cause y'all some real highly educated jokers, and y'all understand life. Majority of these guys that you ask this question to that rap about this stuff, they gonna say, "Hell, I'm trying to feed my family."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta feed my family.
And it
I gotta feed
brought
my
me out of
family.
where I was too.
I don't give a damn about what happens out here with amongst everybody else.
Yeah.
I gotta feed my family.
The Migos was living in a gated community.
He got the rap about 10 because he got 10 too.
Yeah.
He can't stop rapping.
He can't change it up.
I gotta feed my family.
Exactly.
Y'all think, man, what? Sexy Red. People like Sexy Red.
And I truly
cannot
believe,
stand this one.
bro. I truly believe she ain't really like that in person.
Man,
Like,
she
I
probably
truly
is.
believe-
She in that.
Like,
She over in the
I think, bro, because like,
I believe that.
I believe she got all types of STDs. I believe she got all that stuff that she rapping
No,
about.
but she said it out of her mouth.
Like-
she said she done had more.
I believe.
I believe that
I
Sexy
think
Red is
camera,
really
though,
that
I
person.
think she really like a cool
don't
person
like
on
colors.
camera.
She said she don't like
I believe that she. I believe she a cool person, but I also believe that
Because without
that is her
makeup, she really
lifestyle.
cute
They
with
exploiting her
without
lifestyle.
makeup.
Yeah, I think she being honest, but with no STDs or whatever. Like, but
Nah, she said she
said
said
it.
yeah,
she
she one of the ones like that's from the hood like that for real. That she just gonna talk how she want to talk, and she don't care.
She know they gonna
Yeah, but
see
we also
It's
know
a
our
terrible-
community.
it's a
We
terrible
also
look.
know our
It's a
community.
That's a terrible look.
We know we got the
young lady.
ratchets. We know we got the professionals. We know we got the church women.
But we
Sexy
can't.
Red is not a professional woman.
Not a
And
professional.
she is making money off of not being professional, so she's gonna keep pushing that issue.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
they
gonna
gonna
say.
allow
I'm not.
They
Gonna,
gonna
I believe
keep
that she
pushing
got a
issue.
different
That
side that
record
we
label
don't
gonna make
see.
Sure she
Yeah, the record label gonna make
the
sure she
radio
do that.
spins.
Don't change
all
up.
that.
You change up, we ain't gonna promote that. We gonna promote you changing up.
I can imagine her making a whole nother song and they be like, "Nah, we don't want that."
This ain't
Facts.
what-
Yeah, we don't want that.
Cause, bro,
The people that's backing her ain't gonna push you.
Yeah, we don't want
So
that.
you got to push what the community wants.
cause that deal you signed,
her.
you gotta make them their money back.
Yeah.
Gotta make them their
Yeah, I
money
need you
back.
to keep making that. I need you to keep making that.
That's why I
ass-shaking
mess with that
music.
boy J. Cole, you know, all that in that
Yeah.
era, man. Cause
Them
they
boys
speak
stay
the
true
real.
to themselves.
Yeah.
And you
They doing their own thing.
and J. Cole fans are older.
That's true.
J. Cole fans, you got Kendrick Lamar. He probably opened up to the younger crowd because of the last little beef he did with Drake. But even Drake, he don't talk about that crazy stuff in the street, but he got a nice fan base. Lil Wayne, he talked about the street stuff, but people just love Lil Wayne. And he had a young and old crowd.
Yeah.
He's 41 too.
He's still the
You
biggest
got
name
Jay-Z,
around. Yeah.
Nas, them guys, Jada Kiss, them guys talked about the street, but however, look what they're doing. They bring it's just different right now. It's like it's different how they did that.
Yeah,
they was a part of the code though. They was a part of that code. They was a part of that code. Them guys, them New York guys, them old guys, even Cameron is messy on the show with him and Mace. but he's still a part of the code.
Shit, Redman, Method Man.
Redman,
They spoke
absolutely.
truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Currency was hard too though.
I think what y'all saying
Currency?
too, like all those
That's
folks,
my number one.
Like
Yeah,
Sexy
that's
Red
my
is
number
still
one.
like Sexy Red. I do think she's being true to herself, and we can't forget these people exist in the world.
Yeah.
So
Sexy
that's
Red
why
is-
she has
Sexy
a fan.
Red is
yeah.
herself.
She
is
reached
not
out to
lying.
the
Is she the best?
low income
Yeah.
communities.
Is she the best influence?
Sexy Red is not lying.
No, not to the rest of the world. Is she professional as hell to like how we can see that, like professional musically or whatnot? Probably not. But these folks exist, and she's just a voice for them, and that's why she can get away with everything that she's doing. Because who else has done that? Cardi B was a step.
Lil' Kim did it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Lil' Kim was a step. All these females who was talking like that, they were a step. She just hit another step further.
Sukiana.
She
Glow.
reminds me.
Well, now Glow pretty decent though. I
regrets.
mess with Glow.
She got regrets.
Kiana got regrets for sure.
Yeah.
She been talking about it.
Her,
Yeah,
Suki,
but-
and Glow, I
well, how
can see
she
them
came
still
out.
staying in the projects.
Yeah.
Boy.
And still hanging out in the projects.
You
like,
can't come
like
back
that's
from
where
that.
they from, and that's where they be at all the time. But I can
Videos
still
and
see
all.
them doing
That's how you
that.
came out.
But you know, I ain't mad at it. But you know, it ain't the best influence. But
Yeah,
they
okay.
are.
I ain't
those
mad at the
girls
hustle. Now
exist.
hustle. I respect everybody hustle. But the influence
The influence, it ain't
is
the best.
that's where it
But these girls exist.
yeah, absolutely. Hustle, a stripper, hey, stripper glitter. I respect you. Do your hustle, get your money. But the influence is just one of them things to the point where, damn. I know strippers that you see them outside the strip club, professional. But they got a job to do when they get inside the strip club. They got to make that money. They getting they paying for this school.
I done met a few of them.
Yeah, exactly. You go to Atlanta.
Instagram, she was
Yeah, I done
nurse
met a
and she
few of
was
them.
stripper.
They just stripping for
Yeah.
money. I done met a couple. They smart enough to know that I'm just doing this for the bag.
Yeah,
I done met a
and it's
couple.
good money.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's quick.
You still those are still people that you can listen to. Though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They got stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they got
Cardi B's
stories.
came from there, and now she's in the motherhood. So
You separate.
she separated that.
You
from her
separate.
family.
That's right.
Oh, Cardi
That's
B
right.
way different from how she started.
That's right.
She used to be robbing brothers.
And I love Cardi B because she gangster with it.
Yeah.
She talk the sexy talk. She talk that street talk. She talk all that, but she, you know what I'm saying? It's like she balanced with it. You know what I'm saying?
I like a ratchet, but I need a ratchet that she know what's the real. Like, yeah, I'm ratchet, I'm rough because of how I was raised and where I'm from, but I like the real.
Yeah.
It's just like that type of that's the stuff that's being promoted the most. So when we talk about OG influence, like even artists, like whether they think so or not,
Yeah.
you are a role model and an influence on these kids' life and stuff like that. So when they promote the more negative stuff above the other people that actually talking about something or whatnot, that makes a difference or whatever. And then you get the results later because they follow this music or whatnot. So they want to be like Sexy Red. They want to be like Cardi B.
Because they seeing that they
Fuck
getting that
J.
money so
Cole.
fast.
They don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly.
Right. J. Cole.
They were mad at J. Cole.
Cole
They didn't even go back with the beef. The beef. Like, y'all want to see drama.
That boy bowed
Y'all
out.
want to see drama.
That boy bowed
I
out.
respect him though.
I respect it too.
Because that's not even him.
But J. Cole,
He like everybody.
J. Cole is a good
He
OG
went back.
influence.
He did it. He did come back at Kendrick.
Yeah, but he
came back and
regretted it
apologized.
and apologized. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, Cowboy. Yes, sir.
But I think J. Cole realized it for what it was. I'm another black man. I'm not finna sit here and
And
degrade
that's what-
two other black men.
That's
I
what he
lost
said.
sleep. My
That's what he
peace
said.
was jacked up.
You know?
My peace was
Yeah.
messed up by
Y'all
doing
see,
that.
y'all see how deep Kendrick went. I wouldn't have wanted none of that
God,
smoke.
I wouldn't want that smoke either, boy.
Every
And
time
I
they play it on the radio, I'm like, look, it was good when it came out in the beef.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this ain't no radio track.
Exactly.
he
That's
was
how they
doing-
play.
Drake didn't want to do it, but people is in Drake's ear.
Nah, Drake didn't want it. He couldn't.
He didn't want to do it because
Drake couldn't,
man,
he couldn't do it.
I was surprised at Kendrick the way he came at all these songs. I mean, he had so much to talk
That
about.
man say the grams.
Oh my God!
That man
Like,
was talking to his son,
Kendrick was-
his daddy, his mama.
oh, man, he wrote this thing. I mean, I didn't expect that. From I know Kendrick is amazing.
Oh, it would
artist.
have been the end of my career. I would have had to pull up. I would have had to pull up on Kendrick.
I love Kendrick from when Kendrick first dropped, man, because he had a different type of way of rapping, man. But I never heard him in a beef. They say Kendrick before he got big back in the day.
He was a
Kendrick
monster.
was a big time
Haru.
he big time on the street battle rapping and stuff like that.
No, but he a real,
going at people.
but what Shot said, he a real gangster.
Yeah,
too.
he a real.
He got his
But
colors. Yeah.
Quiet with it.
They got him out of there.
He's a protected gang. He's
the
a
OGs.
protected gang
Battle
member.
rap was.
You got to think about how much money that he
bring.
bring into the organization.
We
Man.
gonna get you from over here because you headed to prison. Bill, with us.
Boy.
We need you.
We need you.
We need
You a
you.
boy, cause look,
Boy.
they got them all on stage.
But that was
Man.
OG. That's
All
OG
on stage.
influence. That's OG influence right
That's
there.
absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
They could have just let him.
Old school OG influence.
Yeah, because they
Old
could.
school.
They could have just let him do.
Go. Yeah.
Like, yeah, instead of just take them to the studio, do that and all that.
Man,
Like, but
that boy came, but he came at Drake. I was so shocked. I'm like, okay, I can believe. Like, oh my God, what he say? I kept repeating the song. Like, he's really going in on this man, saying detailed stuff.
He was singing slow.
Oh my goodness, like different styles of the production was like, what Kendrick? This Kendrick Lamar. Like, man, this boy, he came out of like Kendrick Lamar ain't really made no music real heavy to the point where people talk about until this beef thing.
I don't know, bro. Kendrick got a whole little thing that he made.
do.
But he go ghost.
Comparing to that first.
He was gone for a while.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he was gone
right,
for a
right.
while, and he made music in between that,
Here and there,
but
you
nothing
right.
like that first couple albums that he dropped, man. Like shit. But he was quiet for a while.
Yeah.
And then here we go.
He was.
And then here we go.
That last album he dropped, he had to do something. It
Yeah.
just so happened. Drake ignited.
Drake pushed him. Yeah, Drake pushed him.
Drake pushed him to the paint.
And I don't know why.
He said,
because he's a lyricist.
he said,
Oh,
I'm bringing
my
up family
God.
because you brought up family.
No.
What?
Drake didn't push him.
Who pushed him?
Nah, Drake pushed it. He said when you talked about my wife, because you know he had brought that thing up about how
No, he pushed Drake.
who Kendrick pushed
Kendrick.
Drake.
Yes, he
How-
said he
how it
he-
started?
He
How-
sparked it.
Kendrick said
How it
straight
started?
up, I wasn't talking
Kendrick.
about family
Kendrick-
until
yeah,
you
yeah.
Kendrick
started.
started it?
Yes.
with the big three.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Kendrick
when he
pushed
said
in
F the
Drake,
big three,
J. Cole,
it's
and-
just big me. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Kendrick pushed Drake. He already knew, and then he told you on the very first song he dropped, he already knew everything he was gonna do.
So what made Kendrick go at
I
Drake?
don't even know. Like that part, we don't know. He got to say that himself.
Okay.
We don't know why. We just woke up on a Friday
Bruh,
morning and that song
Drake
just
had-
dropped
it was
like
out.
that. Like,
Drake said
And
Shout out
something
to
about
the world changed.
yeah.
Drake said
He was
something
dropping
about
a bite to
Kendrick
bite.
Right.
beating on his wife. That's Drake brought that to the light. That Kendrick, he was like, oh, you try to portray that you have a perfect family. You try to portray that you black, but you know his wife is mixed or
Yeah.
whatever. And then he said, but behind the scenes, you also beating on your wife. That's what Drake said to Kendrick that made him be like, here's a letter to your family. That's when Kendrick lost his mind. Because ain't nobody know nothing about Kendrick beating on his wife.
But once again, go back to the
Yeah.
first song. He
The
told
whole
He said he
crew.
called him all pedophile. He said all
called him-
pedophile.
go back to the
Ain't
very
with a
first
pedophile.
song. Well, not the very first one, because the first one was the one with Future.
With the
That
future,
Euphoria.
that's where it started, right there.
Go back to the Euphoria. He
You talking
said,
about like that?
no, Euphoria. Yeah, like that was the very first one. He came at
That's
Drake.
where everything started.
So yeah, so Euphoria. Go back and listen to that again. He told that man everything he needed to know in that song.
You talking about Kendrick?
Yes.
Kendrick,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then what Drake did, what you just said. He just told you don't do that, and we don't have to go there. You did that, so he went.
He went there.
Kendrick
He
wasn't
went
finna-
there.
Even
Kendrick
though that
wasn't
whole
finna make nothing else
even
until
though
he
that
talk
whole
about his family.
pedophile thing is like it ain't what it sounds like.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, of course,
yeah.
he ain't messing with underage girls or whatnot. It's just, you know, older guy, 35, 36 years
Messing
old,
with a-
whatnot, messing with like 21-year-old,
Yeah, but
20
it's
years
just
old.
like Akon when he
It
was
looks
bringing
kind
up
of
the
creepy
girls
to a
on
guy
stage.
like
You
him
don't
with
know how old
morals
them
and
girls
stuff like
are.
that. So, you know, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
But you threw that on his jacket and whatnot. He went to the lowest of low with that. I ain't saying it's true. The man ain't messing with young kids like that for real. Chris Hedson ain't gonna pop out on him, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah, I don't
you
believe
went
that
low,
Drake is really doing that.
You
Yeah.
went low, so he went lower.
It was a girl he brought on stage that
was
was
17.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he didn't.
so it was a girl
he
brought on
didn't know
stage.
until he asked her how old.
It
how
made
old
you
she
go
was.
back and investigate though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
people
yeah.
break it down.
That's
to
why I
lyrics
brought up
and stuff,
Akon because
like,
Akon did the same thing. Remember when Akon had that charge when he danced to that girl on stage?
That's crazy.
He said the girl at my show. It wasn't supposed to be nobody at the show. Everybody at the show supposed to be 21 and up.
Yeah.
She used the fake ID to get in.
But that was her
I think she
daddy-
was like 16 or
That was her
17.
daddy's fault. She was 16.
That's what I'm saying. That's
He
not
did that-
that's
he
not
did
that's not Akon fault.
Sorry song.
Yeah, man, that's not Akon fault.
Yeah. So
Then
with
people,
anybody who get
once
on
you in my
stage,
concert, I'm thinking that you done
If
been
about
checked.
21 plus, yeah.
I'm assuming you done been checked by security.
I feel like Kendrick Lamar had 2 more songs to put out for Drake.
2.
Probably had a whole
Yeah,
album.
he got some more.
What he had.
And you a Drake fan. You think Kendrick had more?
He's probably sitting on
You a
5
Kendrick
more
fan?
songs,
Kendrick over
man.
Drake.
That dude said
You
he's
Kendrick over Drake?
Kendrick over Drake.
So why
all
Jimmy
day.
was on your ass so heavy about you Drake and
No, that wasn't me.
I think everybody Kendrick over Drake.
No, it wasn't me. That was somebody
Before-
else. That
before
was
the
B
beef.
Stew.
Oh, B Stew.
Yeah, that
Oh,
wasn't me.
B Stew.
Like,
Even
yeah.
even
It's
before the
Kendrick.
beef,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it was Kendrick over Drake.
Yo, Kendrick, boy, that boy really showed another side of him.
He told
And
you.
that concert he did,
When
that
he brought everybody together,
monumental.
it's monumental because he sang the same song 15 times.
And
That ain't
But the
never
people,
happened in no
the people
concert in the history of the world.
the people he brought out though, like look at you had the all game, you had Crips and Bloods
And they was
on that
They
stage.
was on stage together.
That was
But every time he sung it,
man.
every time he sung it, the crowd got louder.
The
He
crowd
ran-
got louder.
He ran that song 10 times over.
And they got louder every
That
time.
goes back to now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
That's what you want,
And he's not an OG like that.
Right.
But he brought out the
right?
OG.
The OGs.
That's
OG.
That's what the society is missing right there.
And
He was paying homage to all
paying homage to
OGs.
everybody
Absolutely.
else.
Now, what he just said is exactly what it is. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I feel like the hood is asking for that Messiah.
And,
Whether it's
and-
coming from the hood, from
and
the
the West
trap guys
Coast
or
got
not,
him.
The hood want that guy to look up to.
West
And
Coast.
when it came to Kendrick and Drake, when Kendrick came and did that concert, like you said, it brought a lot of black people behind it. Like, you know what?
Mm.
We're like, bro, we support Kendrick. We support what he doing for the movement. He bringing the gangsters together. Like, Bump the Beef.
Them
He's
guys
bringing
got
our
to
people
dap each
together.
other up
Man,
like-
he turned.
like they were free.
It's
He
still
turned-
something that our people are looking for.
He stole a lot of Drake fans. On
He's
that
an
one.
example. He's a great
Drake not a
example.
gangster.
He
He's
stole a
great
lot of Drake
example
fans on
of
that
the
one,
OG
bro.
influence because like he looks up to his OGs and he included them.
Right.
Like even early on, like his first album to the world that was put out or whatnot, Good Kid, Mad City.
Mm.
You got Dr. Dre producing on it. He had MC8 on one of his
MC8.
songs or whatnot.
Yep.
Why would you
Yep.
go get MC8?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's showing homage and love to the
Yep.
OGs right there.
Come
and
on.
then that whole show, the pop-out show, like you got the OGs that he put in. He put all that in perspective, and not even just the OGs, the youngest that's up under him that's trying to come up.
monumental,
Yeah.
He
Yep.
brought them in and whatnot, so they can look up to him as like an OG to it. They
Yep.
gonna always remember that and respect that. He put them on a world platform,
Real platform.
and the
for
only
sure.
people who ever probably knew them was like region. We didn't know a lot of them folks that opened up the show.
Well, you
Yep.
know, YG and Nipsey did that one time.
Yeah, they
Because
did.
they two different.
They
One
did.
is Bloods, one is Crips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
They did that.
Yep.
They had a blue. Nips had a blue and YG had a red. They did that,
Yep.
and they was younger.
That's true.
Right.
So
That's true.
it's
But YG seems so much more real.
They-
Like, I ain't gonna lie, right? YG really seems like he really in the hood.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
They just had a walk
Yeah.
in California. They just had a walk, bringing Bloods and Crips together, and they questioned Wack. Why you wasn't there?
that's
Wack said, "I'm rich. I ain't in the hood. No, I ain't in the hood. I'm rich. I ain't. I mean, you
what
got.
y'all been talking about it.
Come on, man.
That's how you got rich.
Boy, listen.
Cause you putting out.
Why would I go there? Like, why do I need to go there for? I mean, that's just, you got to look at people that's there, and then like, no, Wack, you supposed to have been there. If you keep on Pyru, why weren't you there, Wack? Why weren't you there? Like that it makes sense. I want to hear that. I want to hear your real answer. I'm rich. That's what he's saying. Like, man, you had some other rich guys out there too, though.
Telling you.
You know, like that was there trying to bring peace and stuff. Why weren't you on the street? The question came out. Why weren't you on that in that walk?
And he really owed a lot of that success to Adam.
Oh, 21?
21.
22,
Adam
whatever. 22, yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
his platform.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was a smart move by Adam.
It was.
Because he see that Wack is heavy on Clubhouse. So shoot, why not bring him on this other podcast? All entertainment, all media.
Yeah.
Since you ain't heavy in the street, but when Wack get mad at somebody, you start talking that street stuff, and you know. But like I said, he got minions. He gonna have the one that gonna always take his side and all that good stuff. But it's
he got some followers now.
Yeah.
We're gonna gotta hit some of these comments and wrap it up. It's after 11.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Wack. That's why I don't respect Wack. You too old.
I don't
to be
need
talking like that. Like
I don't need.
Yeah.
Talking about Wack 100.
He reckless.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is. He
Reckless. He
is.
real reckless.
You still too.
A lot of that
close
is
to the
nothing but
streets,
clout
but
money.
you
Very,
say
very
at the same
manipulative.
time you say that though. Like,
Very manipulative.
You rich.
Very manipulative, man.
You can't do both, my
Can't
dog.
do both.
Yep.
Right.
You can't
He
do both.
two-faced.
Yes,
But see,
indeed.
this is a tough conversation for me because I don't had this conversation with a lot of my other brothers, and I hate to say this, but when it comes to our community, there are some of our brothers that I would put in the category of they just too far gone.
Yeah.
These people, the government ain't helping me. My job ain't helping me. My family ain't helping. Man, F them people. I don't want to hear none of that. They on a path of destruction. Now, those are people, there's never a time when you can't bring somebody back to reality.
Right.
But there's a lot of brothers in our community that are just, they so far gone, they can sit down and have a conversation with you. They'll look at you and be like, yeah, bro, I hear what you're saying. But in reality, in their mind, like, man, F him, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm at the end of the day, I'm still not receiving no help. Whether it's coming from me, whether it's coming from the Lord, whether it's coming from my family. And there's a lot more of those brothers than there are of us who have had that chance. We have had the love of our family. We've had the love of our friends. We've had the love of our organizations and groups that we're in. It's a lot of people that don't even know how to be in a group. This is a group. Seven Smoke is a group in the organization. You can bring people in here that they say they want to be in here, but in their mind, they like, I don't really believe in what the brothers are speaking about. I don't really believe in what this group is trying to do. Because in the back of their mind, they've never been a part of something like that. That goes deep. I don't want to say it really is big on church. The biggest thing that has kept me a sane black man, I'm about to be 34 years old in October. The biggest thing to keep me a sane black man is my church. My mother is gone. My mother passed away. But I still hear my mom talking to me. My grandfather was the first one I lost as far as like losing a loved one close to me. I was in my junior year of high school. It's a lot of things when I went to FAMU that I was doing and being involved in and I would partake in, but I heard my mom. I heard my grandfather in my head. Those lessons that we were taught by our OGs, by our loved ones, by our church, those brothers are still getting that. But because like I said, social media is so big, a lot of other people will be like, man, you still go to church? That's stupid. But you sitting there trying to be like, but my pastor said, you in your mind, you're trying to hold on to those roots of how you was raised. But it's like, but I hang out with 5 other guys who don't believe in that. They don't support that.
Yep.
And I don't want them to not support me. So now I'm trying to do what they trying to do. That's why I say it's a lot of group of brothers that they're almost in the position of being too far gone. I worked at McDonald's. I worked for the bank. I went to school. I tried the books like they told me to do. I went to the church like the pastor told me to do. I was at Sunday school. I was at Vacation Bible School. I was at Wednesday, Thursday sermons. I was at Bible study. And they still called me and cut my lights off. And I still ain't had no food in my fridge. It's a lot of people that look at that more than they look at the potential of what is trying to help them and shake them out of that situation.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why I say like I don't like. It's not that I don't like having this conversation. It's hard to have this conversation because those brothers really are too far gone. We can have young men like we got a brother in law enforcement. Come on now. We got brothers like y'all that know what y'all talking about. We can go out into the community and talk to these guys and have a conversation with these guys, and they'll still be like, part of them, they heard what you said, but once we leave, they know that their life is still the same. Yeah, this brother gave me a boost of euphoria. He made me feel like I could make a difference in my community or I could make a change in myself. But once that brother left, I no longer have what he's telling me. I only can remember a piece of what he said. I don't even remember the whole thing he said. I remember a piece of what he said. 2 days from now, I don't remember nothing that he said because now I'm on the corner back with so-and-so drinking and smoking, doing the same thing that I was doing.
Yeah. That's when you got to connect with the person.
It make a struggle for our brothers, man.
Connect with that person that gave you that information.
You got to keep reaching out.
You gotta keep reaching. You gotta keep reaching out. When you feeling down, you gotta have that OG, that person that you can reach out to that been there, part of that struggle before, and keep on pushing. Don't give up as if you don't have nobody to talk to, because you just prove that you got somebody.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna give you that information.
Yes, sir.
Stay connected with that person. That's gonna lead you in the right direction, man. Just stay connected somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? We have to do better as OGs to the younger by reaching out and being present in their lives constantly. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I didn't give up on. I don't care what your parents said. I don't care how they told you about the police. Well, I ain't one of them police that I'm talking about.
That's true. That's true.
I'm me. I was raised different. First
I was
of all,
I was raised like that.
and
Don't,
I'm human.
don't talk to the police.
I'm human before I'm police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a human being before I'm police, and I know how I was raised, and that's what it overrides this whole policing profession type deal. I'm a human being, and I have morals and integrity and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So how you see me, I'm gonna talk to you as if I don't have this badge on. I'm gonna tell you the real, straight up truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it get down to the point where I gotta do my job, now that's different. However, I'm gonna approach you.
I'm gonna try my best to do everything before it get to that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't get nervous when I do a traffic stop. Don't get nervous. I'm gonna say a joke when I get to the cop, so you don't be nervous. I don't want you to be nervous or uptight, because you get nervous and uptight. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Now I'm uptight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
because you uptight for a reason.
Exactly. You got a gun in that car. Hey, I got a gun on me. Who gonna be the fastest? Goddamn it. Hey, I'm already. I'm. You know.
Either way, the best thing is like regardless
That's a scary thing.
they want to hear it or
respect
not,
that, man.
whether they want to hear it or not. Like we all did when we think about 15, 16 years old. People said something we didn't really want to hear because we ain't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
It's just good to just throw it out there and say it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just throw it out there and say it.
Absolutely.
You ain't gonna catch it today. You gonna catch it. You gonna catch it later. Whether it be tomorrow, next year, two years from now, 5, 10, whenever. And I do that.
But you're right, Bird. It's almost like fishing.
Yeah.
The brothers that are gonna listen and it's gonna stick to them, they're gonna figure it out on their own.
Yeah, no.
And they will be more gravitated to looking for brothers like that.
I've had some youngins and whatnot because I work with teens and kids and stuff like that too. I've had a lot of them call me when they was like, I was telling you this when you was like 15, 16, 17. They called me when they was like 18 to 21 years old, and they was just like, Mr. Bird, you right. You was right. I said, I didn't tell you that for you to call me and say I was right.
Yeah.
I just threw that out there to you because you needed to know that.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced that already. I already know what I'm talking about. And of course, I didn't expect you to understand or get that then.
Right.
But I'm glad you remembered.
Absolutely.
And you taking that in account to your life right now or whatnot. Just take that and move forward.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to people to move forward. You can't do this by yourself.
That's right.
You cannot live this life by yourself. You can push through and persevere through things on your own, but a lot of that stuff comes from your backing. It comes from the blueprint that your parents put in you. If you didn't have your mama and your daddy, it was your church. If it wasn't your church, it was the community center. If it wasn't the community center, it was the boys. It was something.
It was something.
Because a lot of us, especially when it comes to black people, we coming from poor, broken homes and poor neighborhoods, poor societies. There are a lot of struggling black moms, single parent households, because I came from one where they moms did their best to put them in some type of organization.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was Little League baseball, if it was small time back, it was something that they tried to keep you involved in to put you in place to be around those men who knew what was really going on.
Yep.
But you do have to take that step yourself, and that's where the disconnect comes.
Yep.
If I'm telling this brother this, is, and the third, they're gauging me. They're gauging listening to me based on the type of watch I got on, the type of shoes I got on. Well, you done said this, but I done watched a video on Instagram, and Future done said blah blah blah, and he got a $30,000, he got a $200,000 chain on his neck. What I'm listening to you for? You got on Adidas and a sterling silver chain from Kate Jewelers, and you driving a Honda Civic. It don't relate. Social media has really made it hard for people to have real life conversations.
All part of the new world order, baby.
And since black people are the culture that makes everything go, black people make Puerto Rican culture go. Black people make white music go. We make something bigger than what it is. We make food bigger than what Popeye's chicken sandwich. Doritos is selling, not Doritos, Cheetos was selling flaming hot Mountain Dew sodas. You think white people was buying that, or was black people buying that?
Wow.
Black people was buying that, and it was on. Then it popped up on social media. Then it popped up on Facebook. I bought it. I bought it. That's how I'm telling you. That's how serious it is. We'll listen to that computer more than we'll listen to the brother that's sitting right next to us that is living a life. I don't care if he's 5 years older than me. He's living the same life that I'm living. He done seen a few more things. But I don't respect him because I can go on social media and find somebody else that's telling me something different. It makes it hard. I'm only saying that because I don't want people to think the OGs are there. The OGs still exist. The wisdom that the OGs have, it still exists. It's hard to get and reach out to these, like I said, I don't like to say it, but reach out to these people who are too far gone. Some people are just so far gone, they no longer want to listen. They want you to hand them money. They want you to hand them clothes, hand them food, hell, hand them a job.
Microwave, baby. Microwave.
They'll respect you more about that. Oh yeah, this brother came to the hood. He said this, that, and the third. I was working. Yeah, it makes it hard, man. It's hard to talk to people now.
All right, we got to hit these comments and wrap it up. We're not going to expound on the comments that we do see and read or whatnot. We're just going to get through them. We already way past time.
We.
All right,
what time is it?
Richard said earlier, he said outside influences are strong, so we have to counter influence these behaviors through showing the newer generation different outcomes of certain choices, and also doing what we can give them exposure to different broader perspectives. Jimmy said, I'm late, but I'm great. Keep elevating, fellas. It's already destined, and you're the one who determines if you reach your full potential or not. Be well. Brittany J said, no, the people don't. I think that's when we was on the Sexy Red situation. Jimmy also got about 4-5 more comments or whatnot. And he said, damn these celebrities. Parents, be present. Make sure your bed is made before you leave the home. Kendrick Lamar single-handedly changed the way people listen to the other guy. Pressure. The West Coast is the best coast. Too much talk. The community appears to love talk. My suggested solution is to shut the fuck up and do something, but I digressed. And the last thing he said was social media only makes it hard for people who have nothing to believe in from the beginning.
The ones that are easy to follow, the ones that cannot lead themselves, they will follow what social media is feeding them.
That's true.
Honestly, it is really about how you was raised and your backing and what you have that makes your back strong, and as far as your belief and how you perceive life and what you do when you go out. But it's a lot of weak-minded people that listen to everything else around you.
That's true.
You got to be able to let that stuff brush off your shoulders because you already know what path you're on, and you already know the people that you trust in that you can listen to. But when it comes to somebody that doesn't have a strong belief in their mentors or the people around them, they're gonna fall trap to social media. They're gonna fall trap to TV shows.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of these people that's living life like they really living a movie.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I don't mean to cut y'all because we gotta cut off the.
This one of them topics that I knew. That's why I said, yeah, it's gonna be one topic. You asked me, that's the only one I said, yep, because I know it's gonna lead into. I know it's gonna be long. Yeah, absolutely. So wait, with that being said, this one we're gonna have to continue at a later date, later Cigar Table Talk for sure, because it gets deep. It's deeper than rap. It get deep, baby. But hey, we did it. We made it through. Thank y'all for the comments and the chiming in that y'all gave tonight. Thank you for the viewers, the viewership, the comments. YouTube, shout out to YouTube, people that was on YouTube. Shout out to Facebook, of course. Shout out to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and subscribe on YouTube at 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, man. We surely appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. We thank you for that so much. But man, it's been another great night. I know it's Labor Day, and I know we took y'all out away from your family probably. Hopefully we didn't, but those that showed up, we appreciate you so much. And it don't go unnoticed also. But again, another episode of Cigar Table Talk, episode 10, season 5, baby. You know what I'm saying? We made it to episode 10, season 5, and look forward to us next Monday. We will be on Mondays from here on out. Every Monday. You don't have to worry about if it's the Monday or the Wednesday. Every Monday is going down. So go ahead and put it on your calendars. You know what I'm saying? So we should see y'all every Monday now. So next Monday we'll see y'all again. We possibly have a guest. If not, we're gonna have some major hot topics for you. You know what I'm saying? So again, another episode of Cigar Table Talk. You know I don't do it by myself. I'm Cigar Law. To my right I got
Young boy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Big Joe.
I am Bird in the building.
It's your boy Denzel, man. If you love me, call me Zell.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, make sure you love on your people. Check on your people, man. It's very important. And always remember, wake up, pray up, and run the day up, baby. Another episode of Cigar Table Talk, and we out of this thing. Continue to smoke, baby. Peace.